Yes. I'm leaving so you can do the show.
Not doing. That's the name of today's show. I'm not doing a show if Gino's here.
It is. All right, I'm leaving, buddy.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of here, you fucking coward.
Holy shit, you want to dance?
Whoa, what are you doing? Get the fuck out of here, fucking coward.
Get the fuck out of here, you
No,
fucking
just say,
bitch.
look, I said.
You want me to break your other fucking jaw, you fucking bitch?
You're not going
You
to.
only got one. There's two sides to it, but it's considered one single jaw.
So you're going to
All right.
throw away your life to take a swing at me.
Throw away my life.
What?
Throw away your life. Why do you take a swing at someone
Get
on
the
TV
fuck
when you
out
have
of
a
here.
wife
You're
and
fucking
kids?
a faggot.
Oh, God. Now, I've seen a few of those out on the sidewalk.
I'll leave.
No, I'm going. Do your thing.
Damage
Do you
to this
think?
network.
Oh, shit.
You're a man.
This place. Take a seat, Kevin Brennan. You know I love having you here.
I'm always a
Thursday.
chair.
You are. You are.
You're going to sit in the same seat that piece of shit Gino is sitting.
You want to switch?
I'm just stirring stuff up. I don't know. Look at Gino. No, Gino, it's cool.
Stop like a fucking
It's
cat.
cool. We'll go out. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Get out of here.
Sit over here.
Beavis.
Get out of here.
No one's hitting anyone. You're better.
Get the fuck out of here. But
No
you're
one's
not.
hitting anyone, you're better than
human
that.
fucking garbage.
No, okay, that's fine. But you don't hit human.
You have him on payroll on just a payroll reduction.
What does that mean?
Aaron Berg,
Yeah.
payroll cut. Pat Dixon, payroll
what?
cut.
Yeah, yeah.
You hire a toxic douche like
How am I
this,
toxic?
and everybody quits or gets fired.
Hey, I didn't give him a raise.
You quit. You quit.
Don't think I took that money and gave it to anybody but myself.
That's what I'm saying. It's genius.
It's genius.
Instead of going, we're gonna have to make some cuts. You hire a douche,
Yeah.
you get him extra drunk for a couple of months. Everybody quits, and then you guys are off the hook. You can't fire Aaron Burke. He has to quit on his
He's
own.
got me. My goodness, he's figured out my scam.
He has to quit on his own merits. If you fire Aaron Burke, it looks bad for you, right? If you fire Pat Dixon, it looks bad for you.
I wasn't good. No.
No, but I'm saying
I
like
did fire
Gino.
Pat Dixon.
I know, but you kind of had to.
I had to.
So, but I'm saying because of him.
But I wouldn't have fired. I didn't want to fire Aaron.
I know, because he quit because Gino's a douchebag. So you guys, in your genius, either E-Rock or you,
Well,
or Bobo,
all right.
realize.
We all know that E-Rock can't.
No, what you realize is like we can't get rid of Aaron Berg. So what we'll do is we'll get this douchebag so pissed off that he's like, I can't be around him
Oh,
anymore.
you're Alex Jones with your conspiracy. You're going to owe $1 billion.
I don't mind. I don't have that much. I have less than
Neither
Alex
does
Jones.
Alex
I have
Jones.
less than Alex Jones.
Wow. Okay. So it's almost like we said before. We were talking about this before.
Being
Right.
What's that?
Yeah.
Don't get mad at him for being right.
So
I'm
now
not
you're
hurt
like,
by that.
oh,
I checked the numbers
he sent
and
me a
he was
text, I'll
rounding
give it out
up. But
20
my
times.
point is,
He's
you
a
don't get to
faggot.
act like I'm
Avis.
the idiot. I'm like,
No.
well, then
Can't
let's
wait.
give out your number if you're
Avis.
shitting on my show.
See, you gave out the number,
Without a doubt.
but you're incapable of actually going. Perhaps that wasn't the right.
Yeah.
I apologized to you last
To
night
me.
repeatedly.
Yes, because,
And-
because you don't want me put in a
and I
situation where I
believe-
have to deal with.
I
bullshit.
believe if you're one of the, how many, Kevin, 7 people that watch In Hot Water, I showed a text thread where I apologized to him 4 times in the thread.
Did he apologize to you personally?
No.
All right.
Would you
Give
like
out
to
my
see
number?
the thread?
No. Huh?
Garrett, do you have the thread? Would you like
Oh,
to go
no,
to the
wait,
tape?
now you're telling
beyond.
Garrett what to do, but you can't tell him to take out my number, you fucking faggot.
I didn't think that.
I didn't
that's-
think it was the problem.
Oh, Jesus. No fighting. Shut the door. Close all airtight doors. Close the air. No. Close all airtight doors.
No.
Why you-
Oh, my God.
Just made it in time. Holy.
Oh my God! Hi, hey everyone, welcome. Lauren is coming up the stairs. Bill, can you go open the door?
not want us to show the
But
thread where I
it's worth- And by the way, it's so funny that was like a fan sent that greatest podcast ever. Now the reason I showed this is because one, everything I said
Close
about
all
him,
airtight
that's the
doors.
part. Look, everything I
Close
said
all
about Kevin,
airtight
he
doors.
recanted on now. And here's the one last thing that I just wanted to show that was great, and then we'll get to the amazing guest who I'm going to get up and hug. Watch. Well, everyone's like, Gino was terrified of Kevin. Look how terrified I am. I slowly close the door. Watch this. Watch this. Kevin, no. Watch. He backs away from me. Can somebody explain how this is me terrified?
Close
by the
all
way?
airtight doors.
Bad, Kevin. Bad.
Oh, my God.
Kevin. Look at this. Hold on.
Airtight doors.
This, no.
Close the air. No.
And look, he backs
Close-
away. Good Lord. All right.
Nobody cares.
A fan sent that I had to show it. I should have showed a video of our good friend Bill Schultz with our incredible friend who's here. Ladies and gentlemen, from Fox News, from various lawsuits by creepy Me Too men.
Oh, Chino.
And just an amazing woman touring the country, living her best life. Yes, please, Lauren Sivan, everyone. Lauren, I
Delank.
got to come over and give you a thank you so
Don't
much.
you fucking.
You're such a professional. She literally pointed there. I love that you're acting. You're giving the allure. What's that?
It's for me.
Bill did it. Bill did it.
Mm-hmm.
I love how you're acting like it's a giant studio and there's so many options. Sitting the one chair that's open.
Well, by the way, Lauren, do you recognize the mics? Stolen from Compound.
Sweet.
It's good to
Yeah,
see
it's
you.
great to see you.
Let me tell you, and I said this one of the last times you were. I think it was the last time you were on Bill's show, and I've said this. Whatever you're doing, keep doing. You look great. You look so much happier, so much less.
Thank
Not that you were miserable before. That seems duplicitous.
She's still miserable.
I am miserable.
I want everyone. I'm wondering. Hi, Lauren.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm over here.
I know. So nice to meet you.
Nice to
Sorry.
Oh,
meet
you
you
never
guys
met
have met
Keanu?
before.
But
No, we should have met at your wedding.
we're.
Oh, whose fault is
My
that?
fault. My
Thank
fault.
you.
I hate to
It's not
interrupt.
mine, is
Can we hear Bill? Is what I'm wondering.
I
The
think we
thing.
can hear Bill.
I'm
perfectly.
asking the chat,
Testing.
just making sure. Okay,
All right, there you go.
All
Oh,
right.
look at that.
should be good. Look at that. We're technologically sound.
Oh my god. Yeah. Like the whole crew is here. It's amazing.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Well,
Hollywood set.
since
I think
since
so.
Compound
Testing.
Media was shattered and me and Bill were left scurrying like rats, we wound up in our own
Redundant.
respective places and such. So, although I will say these cameras we didn't have at first, and I was literally just trying to keep the stream going, talking into that little camera, and I was miserable. And then my far better half set up the thing there, and
You weren't figuratively?
And watch this, Lauren. You're welcome. Well, you're welcome.
I can see why this marriage works.
I know.
Because she does
I see the
everything.
partnership.
I do.
She really does.
Everything.
It's 50-50. She does everything and I do something, but you divide it in half, right? Is that how you do it? Now I'm going
I
to
don't know how
enjoy,
math works.
as you have, I'll show you a little life hack. What you do is you take your empty ricotta container, the small one, you freeze water in it, and then you get a nice little ice cube, right? For your chronic drinking addiction of bourbon. This
Oh.
rare
I'll tell
50
you what I do.
By the way, and then there's me. Look, talking me. Did you watch? Did you want some whiskey
boy.
talk? You have to look at me. Watch. Did you want?
It's me, little
I
Gino.
still don't understand
I'm
how
the
that
voice in
works.
Gino's head,
love
and
that.
I feel so inclined to tell Miss Famous Lauren Sivan about how I freeze my ice cubes inside of a cottage
Did you
cheese
learn that from your
container.
nana?
No.
I
My
sure
man
did.
is rolling over in her grave saying, "Why do you think Italians are called trash?"
It's
Because of
embarrassing.
me in my headband. Yeah, I mean, it's what's the other thing I do? Oh, she.
I make pan fried coffee
I
every
make pan-fried
morning.
coffee. Here's what I do.
I take a pan and I pour my old
That's not what I
coffee
do.
into the pan and I heat it up.
It's not what I do. It's not what I do.
What? Are we embarrassed because Lauren's here? You
This
tell
is
every
making
other
my
guest.
head spin. The future is now.
What I do
Talking
is I drink my
signs.
coffee black.
Yeah.
So if I have leftover coffee, I'll put it in that thermos or I'll just throw it in the fridge. And since it's black, nothing bad happens to it.
Right.
So sometimes, since we don't have a microwave, I don't pan fry the coffee. I do a thing called the double boiler, right? You remember that in
Why don't
college.
you just drink it
Sounds
cold?
like work. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's really not.
it's
Don't you have
ice
a
coffee.
microwave?
No, we got rid of the microwave.
Why?
It was so
Uh,
ugly. It was so
Does it involve a
hideous.
conspiracy theory?
No.
You don't like the vibes the microwave's
Hello,
given?
Jews. Hello.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Lord. Jews, let me tell you, Jews want you to get rid of every oven, every type of oven.
Oh,
You know what?
Gino.
You know what, Sean? The war, fucking, let me tell you, the war would have ended in 43 if Hitler had a microwave oven. Not bad, right?
I actually had to do the
You
math
didn't
on that.
miss this at all. Come
no,
on.
I mean,
I feel like she didn't.
it's like riding a bike. I forgot.
I forgot that I
I
didn't want to be
remember.
on that
Yeah.
bike, and the bike was
Forgot how much I hate bike riding.
the pedals were assholes. So enough about me and my my proclivities for coffee. Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
No,
Thanks for
I'm here
having me.
too.
Hi, Bill. So anyway, no, and by the way, kudos to Keanu. Sorry we started late. It was Keanu set up all these logistics, which
Beautiful.
again, that's why we have Bill there on the lovely couch with the old backdrop.
That means a
Also-
couch. Will we call it lovely?
Yeah, I think what Keanu
pretty
thinks
lovely.
it's pretty lovely.
It's
Mm.
not my fault. It's covered in cat hair. Every
Oh, that
time
would
I
be
try
the
to get
cat.
hair
It's
off.
shedding season.
Do you ever remember us talking about Six, his cat? as feral as we described, and
Angel.
thankfully 6 is hidden right
a
now.
little angel,
Oh,
a
really?
ray of
But
sunshine.
I'm sure.
I have got many a wound by
She
being
bit
near
me
one.
in the leg the other day.
She likes
It's domestic
you.
violence.
It's not my fault. Calico cats, females, they imprint on people. Okay, and I bottle.
No,
fed
those
her.
are ducks. Cats don't do that.
Ducks imprint on people.
Yes, most birds do. Cats don't.
Cats.
Your
do.
cat just sucks.
You can look it up. You can Google it. Cats imprint.
Yeah, but Lauren's hiding around here somewhere.
Female. Oh, she's when guests are here. Like during the show, she usually goes to her spot.
Good.
It's
Stay there.
She's in the south wing of the apartment,
Mhm,
Laura.
I see.
You came in through the north corridor.
Yes, through the courtyard. and-
Corridor.
by the way, Bill sent me to the wrong address.
Oh,
I was
no.
walking up and
That's-
down the block.
I'm
looking
so
for
sorry.
346,
Which is on the other side,
doesn't
right?
exist.
Doesn't exist. No.
Wait, I want to confirm that.
And by courtyard, we mean a yard of people that should be in court right now. Am I right?
Yeah.
We live in East Harlem. Now, your travels, I'm told, like now that you've been traveling quite a bit, right? And by the way, it's the guy who hasn't done an ounce of show prep. He literally, I was selling garbage cans earlier. It's all coming together for me.
Lauren is correct. I gave her the wrong address.
Thank you.
346, and it's I shouldn't say that
Oh,
out loud.
woman.
I would have doxed you, buddy.
A woman walking like this from door to door in
Yeah.
this
I
neighborhood.
know, I'm a
Doors
horrible
in
friend.
Harlem.
I don't even know if I can
It
call
was-
myself a
it
friend
Would some
anymore.
Spanish guy in his bathrobe answer and say, "I ordered an Asian"?
It
Is
was,
that what?
It was character building.
Well, here was Gino's prep. So what's Lauren been up to lately? And I was like, well, I have a cute video of her sister, and her mom, vis-a-vis Iceland, I believe. Yes,
I guess. I don't know. You're
He
always-
just
Yeah, I
wanted
love
to
it.
say vis-a-vis.
I don't know what it means,
You
but
like-
I said it to
you
Kiana.
enjoy that?
It's very
Do
cute.
you enjoy that?
Yeah, how's that working out for you, the vis-a-vis?
I don't think I can have
They
a
were going to
visa
deport him
anywhere.
because he didn't have a valid vis-a-vis.
Oh. Don't give him that. Don't give him that.
I needed it.
God
Thank you.
damn it.
It means a lot.
Yeah.
It means a lot, Lauren. I'm not kidding. God, remember the simpler times
I'm
back
here.
in Fox, Red
Yeah.
Eye, all that stuff? I found a Red Eye picture of you two for the thumbnail.
Aw.
Oh, it took me
Oh,
back.
in the day.
Back in the
we
day.
were-
Now, do you still talk to Gutfeld?
Young, full. No, but I ran into him on the street corner in Miami.
Oh my
a couple
God!
years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't even recognize. My mom was like, "That looks just like Greg Gutfeld," and I was like, "That is Greg Gutfeld."
By
How
the way,
weird.
For those who have not met Jackie, that is an unbelievably accurate impression, as Lauren has done
Yeah,
most of her career,
she was
but-
very tickled.
Here we go.
Semi-lucid and in the neighborhood.
Okay,
Oh.
He asked her to stumble on in and fill a seat. Sadly, the voice of Long Island is leaving us for newer and hopefully more sober opportunities in Los Angeles. As a result, we put together this montage of Sivan's finest moments on this award-winning
Aw.
program.
And did you stumble upon him while he was sober, correct? He is still very sober, I believe.
He
Look
was
at all your
smoking a
finest
weed pen.
moments.
I've had it with weed pens. What are you doing,
And he
baby?
never used to be a weed smoker.
These are all of her finest moments. Look at that. And it says
Oh,
Bill
yeah,
Schultz
that was
in
a
here.
fun
There
thing
it
we
is.
did
Oh,
where all
there
we
it
did
is.
was
Panda poo?
clips of
All right,
Lauren
researchers
like,
at the-
basically grunting.
Look at
Time
you
to do Panda
guys.
Poo? All right, research.
You know,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
what, every
yeah,
2
yeah.
months.
Oh,
Do we have time to do
cute.
Panda Poo? All right.
We
We were young, full of hope.
That is one thing. Like my YouTube,
Well, we were young.
my YouTube got nuked, and at first I didn't care, because I hate YouTube. I hate how they're controlling speech and stuff.
The world.
Yes, exactly. I hated it, and I'm like, I hated YouTube, but now it's like I'm noticing things I miss. Like I did all my football videos; they're gone. My roast of Dennis Rodman and the clip
How did that just all go away?
because it was on my YouTube, and I didn't.
Oh,
and I'm
gotcha.
107 years old. I didn't.
You don't
stuff.
back it up.
I did not back it up.
Nah.
What's wrong with
This
you?
ass did not back that up.
Mm.
Thank you.
Again, why are you giving him this?
That was funny.
I like the
Last-
apologetic laugh.
I've lost a lot of respect.
As I was saying, the clip of me and you, the first time I was on Red Eye, I've told the story countless times. Bill got me on because we were drinking in a bar and he acted like he'd known me forever. And there's a tete-a-tete, a back and forth
Vis-a-vis.
vis-a-vis.
Wait, tete-a-tete?
Yeah, doesn't that mean head to head? There's a tete-a-tete.
Ted.
Yeah, thank you.
Tete-a-tete?
Yeah, you
A
said
tete-a-tete?
tete-a-tete.
Tete-a-tete?
You sound like Nell.
There's a tete-a-tete.
Was it Nell?
Nell.
Yes.
Jody Crawford.
Judy.
Jody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much did you drink?
A little.
I was late, so
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what
that's true.
happened.
But there's a back and forth with me and Bill the first time I was on, and it was great. You know?
Yeah, it was great for you. I look like an asshole.
No, I look pretty stupid too, but I thought it was really good because remember the old red eye? Like you weren't, at least when I was doing it, comics weren't at the desk. They were on a different floor, I think.
We would put him in the newsroom. Remember that?
That was weird. Why'd you guys do that?
Don't ask
And
me.
the time, so the way I had to time it was really, but it was something.
And weirdly, there was still a delay, even though it was in the same building.
Bill was telling drunk stories, and he said he woke up and somebody had written the word dick on his. He woke up hungover, and somebody had written the word. What is it? Gay or?
I think it was just on my back. It said "I love penis," and my mom saw that when I came home. And I think it was just cock on my head. I was late for a flight, and I didn't see it.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
You never see.
And it was a lot of weird stares when I was going through first class into my coach, and people were like, "Yeah."
And I think
there was a little penis on my cheek.
Who told you about it?
Well, the bathroom told me midway through the flight.
But no one told you, like, sir. You
No,
cock on
they all enjoyed it, I'm sure.
Oh my god!
And then I got home and I thought I had gotten it all off in the flight, and I think I took my shirt off when I went upstairs. And my mom came in and she just sort of gulped and like behind on my back because I was that.
She wasn't the only one gulping with that written on the forehead. Back to you, Bill. I feel like we're doing a terrible morning show. Bill, tell us more.
And then what?
Why are you staring at me? On the clip, Bill, you said it said "I love cock," and
maybe that was it. It was a long time ago.
My brilliant line was, "Is it weird that it was in your handwriting, Bill?"
Yes,
and
that was very good. Yeah.
Laughing at my joke and patting myself on the back. It was really, but anyway, I lost.
That was weird. He really did.
I really did. I did that a lot, and then I snapped my suspenders. But
Hey, me.
Hey, what is it?
It was college, Lauren. It was a long time ago.
I
Why
was
were you living with
wondering
your
if
mother
it's
in college?
okay if I
No, I
changed
was
the
going back
background of this
home
because the
to
other
see
one
my
was
mom.
too busy.
Understood me. I got you. By the way, have a drink, mate.
It still makes
This
me
is
giggle.
quite reminiscent of the first Red Eye set.
Oh.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Oh, very
It
much
does look
so.
like the first Red
Remember,
Eye.
we had that
Why,
faux
thank
stupid
you.
brick.
I
Yeah.
came up with it all myself.
Thank you very much. I have her do that when we're not even doing the show. I'll just walk by the thing and like, you have a drink, and she'll just.
I do
Oh.
worry that
Let's
you
go.
might actually put your penis in that. Yeah, it's as close to
Actually. Yeah, a simpler time, and now the world's moved on. And the thing, and I'll thank you both again. Watch me stay on brand. I'll thank you both again because I hate that we've gotten away from this since the lockdown. People live, even though these are boxes because we couldn't fit anyone in. We didn't have a third tall chair. But I hate that people like live in boxes now, and they've normalized this. And I really like, that's what I like. We have people come just about every
actually
day.
quite literally live in a box.
You and me.
Refrigerator.
Yeah.
Not to brag.
But I try and have people. We try and host people every day. We try and keep that thing going because you lose the energy. You lose just the natural conversation that it is. You know what I mean? Like,
not really.
You do.
No, I don't.
When she walked in and said, "Where should I sit?" Let me check. No.
Even I made that executive decision. I'm like, of course.
But I love
the moneymaker's over there.
But everything TV is dying and it's becoming normalized. Like you look at the late night shows now. There's a reason your dear friend Greg Gutfeld is the most watched show on TV.
My dear friend. Because
why can't you can't get us on there? We're nice people.
Don't blame me. The first time.
Please, you did.
And then you unfortunately continued to be my friend, and that's probably why you weren't on as much after a while.
But we're charming people. We can't make a comeback, Bill. We can't start our own. We can't pitch a show or something.
Aren't you doing it?
What's that?
Isn't this?
Yeah, what the
Well,
fuck?
you
They call this,
really been
Gino?
not now, honey. You've really been away. Yeah,
You realize this is just for them. This
you know
isn't
what?
going anywhere.
Let's not talk about it. So when she talks to other people, she's like, "I was doing that. I was doing In Hot Water. That
Big
studio,
show.
big show studio. I was in the studio with Gino and
was a
Bill
nice
Schultz.
studio.
Boy, oh boy, was that so much fun.
Just have a drink.
Tapped outside. People know about it. It's buzzing.
I'm still feeling guilty about the 346 versus 349
Yeah,
thing.
thank you.
I'm sorry.
I want to be in the conversation when Laura goes, "Yeah, I was in the studio with Bill and Gino. Schultz and Biscotti, they're not dead. No, they're doing a show.
I
You
am
get
so
that a lot.
sorry about them, Lauren.
What, baby?
No.
Thank you.
No, I don't blame you. That's for sure.
It's
Somebody's got to
terrible.
blame her.
Gino comes home. He's like, I don't have my keys. Are my keys there?
I had an appointment. I was doing some. I was filming. I was doing
Important business.
God, if I told you what my life has become, you wouldn't even
It's
be
all
in-
you wouldn't even be in
amazing.
studio with me
I
and
would
Bill
believe it.
and
Studio.
Yeah,
In studio.
just trying to sell that aspect. We wouldn't even. It does translate nicely though.
I
You
think
know what
so.
I mean?
It's lovely.
What's this? It really does. Look, we'll take Bill
And
out.
unlike the original Red Eye set, this is actual real brick.
Look, I'm taking you out for one sec, Bill. Look, this is like that's a nice looking set. That's how we usually do it.
It is
I'm
lovely.
so proud of myself.
I look all awkward. I mean, uneven. Okay, that's.
I didn't even try and put a clean shirt on today.
This is a clean
Not even
shirt.
for Lauren.
I changed it. Unbelievable.
Is that a Rams shirt?
That's a Chargers shirt.
Ooh, I love the Rams.
I know. Because it's the LA team. Could be the Rams. Could be the Chargers.
Lauren has some.
Well, by the way, Lauren
we have
pretended to be a Rams fan, of course, when they were good, and that shows you how much of a Rams fan she is when she looks at the Chargers
They're not
logo.
good.
We have some Rumble rants, some pertaining to Miss
You got a
Lauren.
cute Rams hat.
Oh, bring them up, baby. I'm sorry. Thank you so much.
It's fine. You never listen to the. To the
There's so
sound.
much. There's so much to keep track of that I'm just learning. I'm
so much
sorry, babe. There you
stimuli.
go.
Okay, here you go.
Ah.
1, 2, bing, bing, bing. Let me make sure.
These
I
are
give
called
you
Rumble
sound.
rants because when you get banned on YouTube, you don't get super chats. You get these things. Ah,
J Mac
Lauren,
Cherry. Thank you for
don't
the
say hi to us.
Yeah, this is the future right here, Lauren.
I've fallen for that before. Okay?
There's so
It's
many.
not my first rodeo.
Come on, J Mac. It's
Nice
not Frankie.
try. Tosca.
Hmm.
You gonna read it, Eugene?
Gino eats Snickers bars upside down so he can feel the vein on his tongue. That's great. I mean,
like
that's terrible.
I like that.
This is a classy lady, Gino. Break out the Carlo Rossi.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm a dude,
Yeah.
and Lauren's here.
Here's $2. There you go. J Mac Cherry is a classy dude, huh? $2 to sniff the seat.
Wow.
Bill would have to get up first. Am I right?
Again.
There you go.
I'm
Sometimes
right
it
here.
doubles up.
It's worth 20.
Bra time. One time, and this is another thing. Shout
Oh
out
God,
for the
that
dollar.
is a reference about what 3 weeks ago. We were
Even
both wearing
longer.
Keanu's bras. Remember? Do you remember? Did you ever see Weird Science?
Yeah.
Remember when they had to put the bras on their head
Yeah.
when they're making? That's kind of what we look like.
And I would argue, I'd love your take on this. I would argue, like, we were laughing about it. Someone's like, all right, now put the bras on normal. Well, I guess it's not normal.
Oh yes, and we did
Yeah.
do that.
And-
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did, Lauren, and we were laughing like maniacs because, you're hanging out with your friend. It's like they're like, we'll give you $20. I'm like, all right. But then the haters,
I don't
are like,
recall getting
"That's-"
anything.
They're like, that's sad. And I'm like, I don't think it is because I'm hanging out with Bill. If I'm sitting
Well,
there-
that's sad.
if I'm sitting there like Irene Cara on Fame, if any of you are old enough to remember,
Wow.
and I'm just
Deep cut.
crying, that's one thing. Alone in the
Were
in
you
some-
singing The Body Electric
was that what he was doing?
in Fame?
I just remember. Look, I was young, and I remember. Irene
She's
Cara's-
way younger than both of us, and she got that reference better than you did.
I know. I was barely old enough.
I don't. I just remember Irene Cara showing her breasts,
Yes, me too.
or whoever that
Yeah.
was. Yeah, and she's crying, taking them out.
Yeah.
Which
It's
is
not
what you did when
sexy,
you
but
landed.
you enjoyed the nipples regardless.
It looked
Yeah.
like your Red Eye audition.
Was I topless?
Gino.
But audition.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
yeah, you met Greg at Stuff Magazine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, yes.
Rick Leventhal still married?
Ew.
He
I
is.
think so.
Kelly Dodd.
He was on like a Housewives show or something, wasn't he? Or am I crazy?
Sure was. Not anymore.
No,
No. I believe, yeah.
he's on one of the Newsmax channels now, I believe.
Here,
Is he?
Lauren,
Good
look
for
at this.
him.
I look exactly like with a
I-
slight. By the way,
You look
I hope
exactly
my
like
brother's watching.
Klinger, I
Because I
do.
gotta tell you, he's like he looks
I mean, you
exactly
can
like
take-
Klinger on Match.
I did.
I look exactly like with a
I actually am
slightly
starting to get
smaller
bigger
nose.
Bill has filling them out, actually, which is
I know.
scary.
He
Bill.
is.
Well, no, but that's also insulting to Keanu, what you just said right
And then,
there.
of course,
I
Five fan took a picture, put Frankie in, and pixelated Bill's nipple, which I thought was fucking
Ugh.
absolute brilliance.
Also, I'm quite flat chested, so Bill is actually in a bathing suit top. I don't
That's
even have
why
anything
Lauren was
on.
insulting
Bill's in
you,
it.
and
He
I will
fills
not
it
have
out
it.
beautifully. I'm not insulting her.
Well,
it's
I'm
her.
saying you have man boobs.
Well,
Oh,
I just
damn.
don't have enough bras. So Gino is in a bralette, and poor Bill is in a little
A bikini.
bikini. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
they look
Not
very-
poor Bill. I've never felt
And
more
look,
me.
Can we notice Bill is so tan in the dead of winter?
Yeah.
How is that? possible.
Because when we did that, that was about 2 weeks after I got back from Palm Springs. So
I mean,
your
oh.
fault.
Yeah.
he just lays there getting melanoma
Mhm.
like a dead body.
He doesn't have enough skin to get melanoma, does he?
What little is
What?
there is becoming
Like a
one giant
handbag.
freckle.
What do you mean? What do you mean he doesn't have enough skin to get melanoma?
I know. Never overthink anything he
I'm
says.
just saying he's a scrawny. I should say scrawny. That's insulting, but he's a slender lad.
Well, Lauren can make fun of me all she wants, but I am a great guest because
Please do.
I never expect anything. I am just happy to be by the pool, getting
can
my
also
melanoma.
fit-
Oh my
my
God, we have
clothing.
that in common. I get it. I would lay out in the sun all day long. Who cares about the melanoma? I understand.
Well, you're young enough that you can get away with it. Me, not so much. I
No.
have.
I once
turned-
woke him up. His eyelids were purple. Like it looked like he had eyeshadow on. They were so swollen and purple. Like he was ready for a drag show.
Does he?
because I was burned.
Yes, you
Ugh.
burned your eyelids.
Ugh.
We tried moving you multiple times.
Oh, that was your birthday. Yeah.
And we kept
yeah.
putting an umbrella over
That
him,
was
and he
bad.
kept getting up and moving out.
I'm not a good friend or person.
out of the
Do you
shade.
even wear product?
What?
What besides baby oil?
Yeah. Well, they say you shouldn't. They say
I do put on SPF now,
Besides French fry grease?
but I think it's
he
too
does
little,
not
too
work.
late.
If I may throw, it's been stop the timer. I'll do my first conspiratorial thing. They say the sunblock is what causes the cancer because healthy skin needs vitamin D and UV light.
Either
and
way, I'm
that blocks
fucked.
it out.
Not that much.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
that
I'm
much is right.
fucked.
Keanu, like last time she went, not last time, but remember the time you came back from where was it? And your skin was you got a
Dominican
sunburn
Republic.
somewhere here. Then you went to wherever with
Dominican
your mother,
Republic.
DR, and your skin was peeling.
And everybody on Twitter told me it was like a squamous cell. It probably is.
Oh, no.
But that's because I have a problem. I got sunburned, then went straight to the Dominican Republic after I peeled off all of the sunburn
no.
and tanned it
Oh,
again.
no.
Yeah.
So I probably do have melanoma.
I mean, if any
but-
dermatologists are watching this, they are.
We're very
I
big
know,
with the
I know.
dermatologist
Dry heaving.
demographic.
my mom's nurse friend was like, "No, those are like second-degree burns."
Yeah.
Well, I'm
But
going
I
to
try
deserve
to-
everything that's
yeah.
coming to me, but believe it or not, I was, God, less than a year ago, I did go to a dermatologist, and I got all these weird giant freckles. I blame Palm Springs,
I found my first
but-
mole today. It's freaking me out.
but
Freaking
like
me
they
out.
told me, like, not good. So far, so good. And I know I'm on borrowed time because the sun's obviously
Who are
killed
you
me.
borrowing that time from, Bill?
Lenders.
It's great. How bored are you when you don't hang out with me and Bill? What are you doing?
I mean, I feel like she's happy.
Yeah.
She's away from us,
I'm
and you're
actually-
reminding her as
like
such.
happy, but
the fact that she did. I'm sorry to interrupt you. What'd you say, baby?
no, I mean, you guys could be doing better to make her a little happier. I would say she's not. It's not like a rebel
By the way,
rousing good
Keanu,
time.
Can we
for
just
her.
mention when Bill talked me into coming today? Never mentioned location. He was like, "Come, be on, like, oh, it'll be fun. We'll meet up. We'll go out. We'll do the podcast." I was like, "Okay." This morning he slams me with the address,
I
That's
didn't.
not
Again,
right.
And
that
it
was
was
a
wrong.
figurative slam.
so I came all the way uptown, and I'm walking up and down this block like
And he doesn't even give you the
Fucking
right address.
nomad.
This is bullshit, you two.
I mean,
I was selling garbage.
I'm
cans.
part of the problem, but I did buy you prosecco, and this is good stuff.
that helps.
Lamarca is really
There you
cute.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't
It is
hurt
really
none.
good.
Doesn't hurt none. Now,
Prosecco's keto, you guys.
Well, okay, and shockingly, Lauren did not dress up for us. What show are you seeing tonight?
So my mother has an unnatural crush on Andrew Scott, who's the hot priest in Fleabag. He was in Ripley, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, sure.
An Irish gay actor.
can we see a picture of him? Thank you.
what do you think I'm doing?
Irish gay, redundant. Am I right?
Wait, what?
I like
All
to call
Irish
them-
people are
I
gay?
like to call them Mick Queers. I don't know.
Queers?
What?
Or a number, we could say.
That sounds like a Happy Meal
And-
in Chelsea.
I got the McQueer. What's it come with? Fries and a little fries. Don't
Okay,
sit on it.
yes.
All right. So anyway, she's looking up the picture. You're used to the interrupting. So she has an unnatural crush on who is he?
Adam Scott.
Andrew Scott is
Andrew
his name,
Scott.
and he is in this play called Vanya, where he plays like all the roles. And my mom was
Ugh,
dying to
it's
see this
one
play, and
man,
I was like,
ugh.
"Mom, it is so fucking expensive to get tickets. It's like it's completely sold out." I was like, "Not happening." And this morning, I got like an alert that the tickets went down to like only one mortgage payment,
Oh, nice.
and I jumped on it stupidly. I was half asleep. So
Do
going
you want to see
his
this? A
play.
one-man play? Oh, God. I mean, it's just the
I'm
most
doing it for my
pretentious.
mother.
You are a very good daughter.
Andrew Scott lost his mother this year, and I happened to.
Cheeto. I mean,
meet
again, his mom and dad are
And I
very
just
dead.
thought I should do nicer things for my mother.
You do enough nice things.
Bill, sit like this guy.
Yeah, you should
and
sit
you
like
could
that
be
with
him.
your bicep.
Look at him.
Here, do you want to wear my
Yeah,
jacket?
if you
like,
drape
Here,
a
here.
sweater over
Over
your
your
shoulders,
shoulders,
you could
just-
look
Well,
just
it's still
like
good 'cause I
him.
gotta
It
hold
looks
this.
so natural how he's sitting.
Yeah, he looks so comfortable.
Right?
Well, and her mom has just an unnatural thing for really any Irish actor, I feel like. I mean,
I mean,
really all I have is Killian and this
Cillian
guy.
Murphy and this guy. And
Oh, I
she's-
love Killian Murphy.
There you go.
Yeah, see? Not gay, by the way, Gino.
I know, but
Damn it.
I think that
Then why do I have this
that
erection?
Scott guy,
Makes no sense. I don't
he
get it.
looks way more masculine than Killian.
He does.
Killian to me looks like a girl. Do
But
you not
Cillian
think
is
the
the
guy
s-
that did Oppenheimer?
Killian's the straight one.
I know, but he looks like a girl to me.
Because gay guys are built like men.
Oh,
I used to go
God,
to
I'm
the
gay. I don't know when this all happened.
the thing you would have seen at the wedding is Keanu like best. What did you call Elliot?
You know what you would have seen at their
Man
wedding? Regret. Mostly from Keanu.
Her lifelong friend is this gay guy Elliot, and we went out to dinner once with him and his boyfriend Baxter, and like. This is why, like, I'm old. So when I say faggot, like,
Yep.
I'm like, I love gay people. Like, I
Sure.
yeah, like it's just a word I use. We're at dinner, and like there are gay guys, like you said it, that are dudes. You know what I mean?
They're
So
fucking
we,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So we go out, and like it's like Keanu's here, I'm here, and Elliot's there, and the
You
guy
really
Baxter's
paint a
there, and,
picture.
like you know, maybe it's like that subtle homophobe. Like I get a wine, right? I get a wine. This guy
A
Baxter,
wine.
a wine.
Wine.
Baxter's sitting across from me. He's like, I'm having whiskey. Have a whiskey with me. And I'm like this. Okay. And then at the wedding,
Your
like they're
eyes
at
are
the
so
table.
dreamy.
Yeah, they're at the table. Like we're at the wedding table, and I look at her guy Elliot, who's gay, and I go, and then Baxter smiles. And I'm like, hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
I know it's honestly starting to creep Baxter out how much
I
you
can
like
see that.
love him. He's
I get it.
like-
I'd make
Hey,
fun of you
man.
about the
It should.
same way.
I say-
He is a handsome man. They both are. They're both too hot to be straight.
yeah, like they have to be gay. They have to
when
be
you
gay.
meet a guy that's too hot, you're like, are you really straight though?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
Probably
It's
on
so
the
true.
wrong team. Right now.
Me and Bill never get questioned on it. These
Correct.
guys
Oh.
are straight.
Correct.
I know.
Those McQueers are
Can
straight.
you please fill me up?
Of course, honey.
Baby needs her bottle.
Baby needs
Now,
By the
her
way,
bottle.
I haven't eaten.
Well,
today.
and
This is-
all
Yeah, we have pizza, cold pizza. I got drunk last night. And
Yeah, they have
So
a
you're
lot
not
of
gonna
pizza.
pan fry it.
Yeah, you get a
It's
pink-
not
Oh,
coffee,
that
Lauren.
sounds like a good idea.
Who asked me?
Oh. Eugene, what do we think of the
It's not
orange
mine, so-
background?
Would you like me to hang that up for you?
No, I don't know what to do with it. Like, just throw
Hang
it.
it on the
Fling
side of
it
your
over
chair.
my bill.
Or just put her. Oh, I wish we had a crashing sound effect. Let me ask you this, Lauren, because I always think of you as unlike Bill. I actually loved it. Unlike Bill, who claim,
Stop being such a good audience.
unlike Bill, who claims to be a journalist, I always think of you as an actual journalist. I do.
Two-time
I'm a
Emmy-winning
journalist.
reporter.
Journalist, you're a girl. Now,
Two-time Emmy-winning.
what is-
Great.
Three.
Three.
Oh, I've been saying that wrong for a while.
Now, let me ask you, what do you think? Like, I never.
About things.
Yeah, I never used to follow the news. Like when I was on Red Eye,
Clearly.
I had to hang out and talk to my friends who paid attention, you know.
Mhm.
But now, it's over. Crotchety old man. I'm sucked in, Lauren. You know what I mean? And he'll tell you, I lean very conservative. Very conservative, and I have no faith in the mainstream media anymore. That includes Fox News. I've had it with them. Like I'm a news.
First of all, lame stream.
mainstream media,
Mhm.
and I like, but that's my opinion. I'm just the guy who tells dick jokes, hangs out with Bill.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But you're like, I'd love to know your take on the state of the media right now.
Oh, I don't. Now that I'm not getting paid to, I don't watch the
I hate
news
you.
anymore.
You just walked away from it. You just like, I'm not screwing.
Honestly, I'm so much happier. But
Oh, I've said this. You see,
ignorance is
so
bliss.
that shows
Oh,
the compliment I was
yes.
trying to pay you. You both, like we've seen you. You're beautiful. You're smart, but you just seem so much lighter now. Like
So
you
much
hated
lighter.
Fox News. I mean, news is
No.
am
I
wrong?
love news. I love news for a long time, and I actually Fox News was a really great job. I didn't like my shift. Who the hell wants to work the graveyard shift? But I did love news, and when I got out of it, it was very like hard to stop. Like you're so used to having it on in the car, having it on at home all
sure.
the time,
Oh
and
yeah.
I was like, why am I doing this? Like it just makes me angry and anxious, and
Yes.
I don't really need to know what's going on. all
It's
the
so funny you say that because I got away from sports a lot. Like I used to
time.
do.
Did that give you anxiety?
I'm getting away from the White Sox.
No,
I'll tell
but
you that much.
the Phillies are slumping too.
Oh,
But
don't-
like
I don't
I've
hear
gotten away from it. It gave me anxiety because I used to write for terrestrial radio. I wrote a sports sheet, and then when COVID hit, I started pushing. And people are sick of hearing this, and you should be. But I had a great gig. I was writing 5 nights a week for iHeartRadio, a syndicated sports sheet called Gino's
wow.
Sports Sheet. Right, I could do it from anywhere. And
What else is on the resume? Did you ever do like a cab themed show?
Well, let me
that
tell
almost
you.
made
it's
it.
very funny. Your friend Bill, very funny.
I know. Why do you think we're still friends?
No, she's only laughing at you. She doesn't
Why
laugh
do
at
you think
anything
we're
I
friends?
say.
It's not for
I'm
his
laughing at you.
swarthy good looks or manners. It's
Why the swarthy?
I think he's gay. He's
Could
so
you just
good
say good
looking.
looks?
Hey, Big Gene, Big
Yeah,
Gene.
what is it, little me?
Did you tell him about trash cans?
I was on Crashing. Sure. People are always like, "How'd I miss you on Crashing?" And what do I
Crashing.
say?
I said trash cans.
Oh, trash.
What else is on my resume? I got so drunk yesterday, I ordered 4 whole pizzas.
Yeah, sure did. I
And
saw
I
it in the
didn't even
fridge.
know that I did it.
No, you know
And
what he
then when
did?
I came to, I said, "Who ordered all these pizzas?"
He's funnier than me.
I can't
It
tell
was
if
so
little
sweet.
Gino
You know what
is
I did,
more
little-
like Jiminy
What I
Cricket
did,
in your
little
conscience.
Gino, was I was drunk and I said,
What?
I said, let me go on Grubhub and order pizza. And like
2
I must have
whole
brought up an old
pizzas.
order and I ordered a pepperoni pizza. And it's like, but
Or you just ordered 5 pizzas.
And a
this is a
sandwich.
convoluted way.
Right, I
of-
was
yeah.
so drunk.
And then let me tell you what happened.
Here
Then
we
I
go.
woke up from my nap
Here we go.
and I stumbled into the kitchen and I said to my wife, "Who sent these?"
Is that true? Oh,
It's
Chino.
100%
I'm gonna have to
true.
take my
Oh,
word for it.
Chino, be better.
And my wife said, "You ordered them, Gino.
I'm sure what we did.
2 whole large pizzas and
Very
1
good.
whole eggplant sandwich and mozzarella
Oh my
sticks."
God.
Yeah. If she
something for the vegetarian.
ready for this,
Yeah.
if you wandered around outside any longer, you might have been an eggplant sandwich.
No, it's not funny.
She doesn't want to laugh. She's laughing at the eggplant.
That ain't
Edit out her laugh. Edit out her
She does-
laugh.
That's terrible.
2 whole pizzas.
Yeah, you can always save it by just being like, oh, yeah, that's what I do.
Let me enjoy this. I'm having a great time.
No,
So
I had a problem with Ambien where I would make orders in the middle
Oh,
of the
really?
night. Yeah.
Oh,
I've heard
Go
that
on.
happens. Yeah.
it's my mother's favorite story of all time.
tell it,
is?
please.
Yes.
That's so
And
dish.
she still looks up the photo that I gave her of. Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
By the way,
Tell it.
if I was Bill's mother, she has a different favorite story of all time. Go on.
Wait, are you
Whoa,
insinuating
what?
that you've had intercourse with my mother?
Oh my God.
He's very
Keanu, I am. Wow. Wow.
What
wow.
I used
wow.
to do, and before you tell this story, if I may compliment Bill, do you remember the terrible thing? And they used to do the strategy room.
Oh.
Oh God.
And
yeah, yeah.
everyone that worked there hated it because it was the equivalent, like what the strategy room was.
It was like all the JV team.
Yes.
They would like put
Yeah.
us all on the strategy.
But
It was on
But
24/7.
it was like you guys.
Shepard
varsity,
Smith would
it's
come
like
on every once
They
in a while.
used to have a thing, and it was online, which was kind of ahead of its
I
time.
it was ahead of its time, but too ahead of its
So
time.
they would say
Yes.
this. They would literally they'd go up to people like they'd go to Lauren and Bill. Well, mostly Lauren, be like, "Hey, can you go host the
Yeah.
news show with
Oh, yeah.
absolute
They're
nobody?"
like, you're doing nothing.
Yeah,
Can
and it
you
was
go-
so exciting for people like me. But whenever I got called in, I would text Bill, and Bill would just come down and be like, "Oh yeah, they told me to do this show just because I wanted to hang out and bullshit with them." And whenever I
My
would,
stupid little like leads or writing, whatever the fuck I did for Red Eye, they would be even worse when I knew that you were going to be up there because I'd be like, send.
And then
Hope
I
it's okay, Greg. And I just call.
and then I'd be on air and I'd be doing the stupid jokes like that, and you'd be like, "I
Such
don't
a
understand.
dumb
Can you
show.
explain the joke?" And I would laugh like a hyena. Wait, are you saying that you were sleeping with my mother? I'm like, I did say that.
We are.
And they're looking at us like, and you can imagine
was
like
like-
real news anchors like you and Kilmeade are like, "This sucks."
No, I hated. Yeah, and it was always like the D-list guests that like they had booked and they had to cancel.
Yes.
And so they'd be like, "No, but we're not canceling you. You're on strategy room." It was Michael
Yes.
Lowen. At least 3 times I had to interview
Michael
Michael
who?
Lowen. Exactly, Lindsay Lohan's
Yeah,
ne'er-do-well
yeah, yeah.
father,
Oh, okay.
who also would grab a feel when he got the chance. You remember like the Michael?
Oh, I
Lowen
remember.
guy?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Of course, he was on Red Eye.
Italian.
but, like,
He's not.
also, correct me if I'm wrong.
Is
Didn't he have like
Lowen
a bit of a
Italian,
Hunter
do you
Biden
know?
look to him? I
think
feel like they were very
so.
similar looking,
Yeah.
equally
I was making
sweaty.
A Cuomo joke, baby.
Oh, I
It was
got
like,
it. I missed it. I'm sorry.
No, I just did. But anyway, Like that's what I thought of just now when I told.
I
like,
saw
when
the strategy
It
room
was
mug.
Straka, right? He
Dan
ran the
Straka.
Oh, yeah.
he ran the strategy.
And then we'd go to the bar around the corner,
correct.
which was a fun little bar.
Layton's.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't.
Yeah.
But-
All
So
right,
anyway,
no one make fun of me. So
I would love to know your mother's favorite story. That's what
Oh,
I
well, I'll
interrupted.
let her tell
And
it.
I was
And
joking because she doesn't.
it may or may not involve cheese, but I will let Lauren. I cede the floor to Lauren on this
So
one.
I would take
it's great.
Ambien to go to sleep, but sometimes if you miss that window, there's like a very narrow window where if you're not in bed laying down and you don't go to sleep, then you're just awake.
If
And
you
that's-
fight it, it's a fun high, right?
Yes, it is a fun high. So you would fight
I've
it
heard.
because then you're like in that in between, but then you don't go to sleep and you're fully awake, but you're blackout. Like you don't remember anything you
Yeah.
do. And so I would shop online. It was a big problem. Things would show up at the house all the time. And I was like, surprise, like, what the fuck did I buy online?
Right.
And one time I guess I tried to like grocery shop online and I guess I thought I bought 1.5 pounds of cheddar cheese, but I ordered 15 pounds of cheddar cheese and it
Stop
showed
it.
up and it was this monolith.
She is not
giant
exaggerating.
block of cheese.
It was half the size of her.
How do you
Yeah.
order a 15-pound block?
In a wheel.
Good
It was a
question.
wheel.
I
Was it a
forgot the
wheel?
decimal point.
Oh my god!
And there is, I bet you can find it somewhere online. There's a
photo.
great photo of her, and Lauren is so ashamed
I'm hiding my
that
face.
she's showing the block of cheese, but she's doing it behind her head, and she is not showing her face.
Oh,
And then I
And to
tried
this
to-
day, I
I
sent it to my mom. To
tried
this
to
day, it makes
return
her
it.
happy.
I
Yeah.
tried to return it.
how do
They
you?
were not happy.
It's
Yeah.
hard to
Did you
return
successfully
cheese, I'm
return it?
Yeah. I also bought like a weird topless photo of some woman in a old timey scuba helmet.
You still have that photo
I have it
in
hanging
your room.
above my
Yeah,
bed. Yeah, but it was expensive and it showed up at my house and I unwrapped it and I was like, what the fuck is this?
And
not only did I order it, I had the artist sign it. I paid another.
I didn't know that was an
$150.
Ambien order.
And this is all because you're on Ambien.
Ambien.
Yeah.
And had
So
no
Yeah.
idea.
Sounds like Ambien for sure.
Well, it's been said a
That'll
million
do it.
times before,
I mean,
and it's true to this day
Bill
that the
Schultz is a
reason.
handsome man. No, that wasn't it.
No, I'm
Well, I don't
taking
think
it, buddy.
anyone
That's the first time you ever said anything nice about it. But like,
It was
like
the face
Lord,
you made as
like
you said it.
we would talk
I
about
don't
it on
think so,
goddamn
actually.
Red Eye, but like the fact that like the last 15, 20 years, you hear all these stories about these people freaking out in first class, coach, what have you, where they go up and they take a dump on the cocktail tray or whatever. It's all Ambien not hitting them, and they're awake. And then maybe you get a cocktail in them, and that's why they do all that stuff. And that's why it's happening in the
Was
airline.
the
so
woman
much.
that said that guy was the devil? Was she on Ambien? Remember her?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, because everyone wants the Ambien
He
to
said
hit
he was
right
the
when they
wizard.
take off.
Said it was like, oh,
By the way, there's a good Modern Family episode about
By the
that.
way, my sister had to go to
I
rehab
like it.
after Ambien. She
Yes.
was on a flight with my parents. Bless them. They had to deal with her, and she thought she had fallen asleep because she had taken so much Ambien. And my parents were up with her the entire flight because she did not fall asleep.
Right.
And she kept like putting her like tray table up with all the food on it, and it was like falling on all of her passengers. And then she kept like scratching the head of the person in front of her,
kept
and
what?
they complained. Like the passenger in front of her, she kept like giving her a head massage, and they complained twice to the air. So
she did it 3 times. They only complained
my
twice.
parents,
One of them was
during the connection, they had to strap her into a wheelchair with zippets tied
Yes.
to get her through the airport because she was such
terrible.
a nightmare.
It's funny because it's terrible.
It's terrible.
It's
And when
terrible.
they landed, my sister was like, "Oh my god, I slept the whole flight. That was amazing."
I kind of forgot that part.
and they were like, "You slept the whole flight? You were in a wheelchair in Zurich? Are you kidding me?"
It was like Wolf of Wall Street, baby, right?
Yes,
They
it was
woke
Wolf
up
of
with
Wall
that-
Street.
we haven't
Yeah.
watched that movie in ages. I fucking
By the
love
way,
that movie.
just from that alone, how the fuck is Ambien still legal? I mean,
I don't
obviously it's a
know.
prescription thing, but like Jesus Christ.
Because it does make you sleep like the dead when you hit that window.
Or that.
Right.
By the way, our friend Courtney went to rehab because of Ambien. Do you remember?
That was part of it.
Well,
But
she
yes.
would crush up Ambien
Yes.
and Adderall at the same time,
Yeah.
so that
What
she
the
could have
fuck is the point of that?
because
Yeah.
she wanted like the
Let 'em
in
battle it
between,
out.
but like stay up for the in between.
Which, by the way, kind of genius.
I mean, she
Yeah.
wasn't a chemist. Let's put it that way. So it didn't.
I mean,
work out great.
part of me kind of wants to try that. And the only time I ever did Ambien was
Don't
with
do it.
our mutual friend Joshua McCarroll. We
Gay.
were visiting a friend in
Gay.
Florida,
Okay, he was gay, right?
and
Really?
wait,
Still is.
whoa,
Still
checked.
is.
hold
He's
up,
Super gay.
hold up. No, he's
He's
Super
super
gay.
gay.
I saw him last week with the cape.
a cape.
You mean the
I would put
rape?
it best.
The cape, the rape, super gay.
But we were visiting a friend in Florida, and like neither of us could sleep, and he gave me an Ambien. So one and only time I did it, and not like Margot, I didn't do what she did, but I just couldn't sleep, and I just looked at the wall, and it was just sort of like little trippy colors, but I didn't sleep once the
You didn't
entire
get
night.
naked? You
I'm
didn't take
all
a
right.
dump on
I
the
might have had
beverage
sex
cart?
with Joshua.
Did you
Yeah.
take a dump on the beverage cart?
My nickname for Joshua is beverage cart, so yes.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But
I was going to
no,
say,
I got like the trippy visuals.
I was
but
going
that
to say
about
he
it.
ordered a beverage cart on Amazon with a giant block of cheese and took a shit on it. See how I tied it all together? Professional.
I don't know if we call
Bow.
it tied together.
What did I think? How did
It was a lot of nouns.
Oh.
Your mouth is, my mouth isn't done.
I moved from a chair. Also, I wasn't even listening to my own self.
You didn't miss
So
that.
By the
I
way,
didn't
I'm
know
almost
how to
scared to ask.
respond.
Somebody
Do you
cover for
still
me while I
still
get
take
up.
Ambien? Good. Yeah, I feel like
That's my
that's
growth
probably for the best.
No, I mean,
And there's
my
other
credit card
alternatives.
can't handle it. Yeah.
Did melatonin ever work for you? The
I take
natural.
melatonin now.
I've done that before and
They're like
didn't do anything.
gummies.
And that worked. It does work.
It works. I mean,
Yeah.
I take something when I'm like off because I travel so much, so I'm always like
Yes.
on different time zones. So I have a pill that's only like 3 or 4 hours to sleep. So like if I'm on a plane and I don't want to be
All right, I want to
completely
check
knocked
that
out.
out.
That's my
Yeah,
butt.
and then I take melatonin, which it works, but it gives you like wacko dreams. And then
Especially
Yeah,
alternative.
melatonin does. Like
you
I-
dream like really right.
I took it for like because I read some health article and it's like, no, this is really good for you. And I took it, and then I felt like I was being shot out of a cannon when I woke up, dragging ass, and then I was having weird fucking dreams. And I almost wanted to keep taking it because I don't usually remember my dreams.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah.
By the way, thank God I've forgotten all my dreams, all my hopes and dreams. Thank God I've forgotten them. I really did.
I'm amazed you actually had dreams.
I was.
You should have known.
I was hoping to host a TV show in the apartment with my wife. So it's all coming together.
TV.
Did you manifest this?
I did. I manifested everything, and I think I really do believe in the
Manifest is not a
manifesting
word
stuff.
we use enough.
I feel like I manifested this. I'm sorry, baby. I got lazy with my manifesting.
Oh, it's okay,
Thank
me.
you, Meek.
Well, and unfortunately,
Oh,
I
hold
didn't
on.
know it was
Little
Keanu.
higher.
I don't. You shouldn't
block
have
of
spoiled
cheese.
Oh,
it.
that's my cheese.
Oh, hey, Lauren. Remember me?
I miss you.
I'm 15 pounds. Thank you for adopting me.
I miss you so much, and I'm so sorry I tried to return you. I'm gonna take
Oh, it did hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings so much, but I love you.
Now I don't know if you know this nationally.
Do you know that cheese never expires?
Is that? I don't think that's.
I don't think that's true.
No, it's true.
You know what movie that's from? Even though you didn't mean it. You ever see The Heat with
Al
Mo-
Pacino.
No,
Oh,
not
with
Heat.
Sandra
The Heat with
Bullock.
Melissa
I love
McCarthy and
that
Sandra
Oh,
Bullock.
it's Sandra Bullock.
I'm told that's funny. I have not seen it.
And
Okay.
Melissa McCarthy. She
It's-
loves cheese.
Like there's a running gag. She's like,
sure does.
she's like, you want a sandwich? I got a cheese sandwich. It had been in there for ages. Then later on in the movie, like, you want a sandwich? You're not gonna offer me that cheese again. Doesn't go bad, does it?
I auditioned for that
I hate that I
part.
laughed at that.
The best line in that movie is Melissa McCarthy. It's like the chick, Caitlin Olsen from Always Sunny.
Oh, love her.
She plays
Love
some
her.
drug dealer, right? And she's at her house, and anyone that's seen the like, she's like, who's in here? She's like, that's my bathroom, and she goes, whatever, and she kicks the door down, and her mother's in there, going and Melissa McCarthy goes, who closes the door when they're taking a shit?
Oh, that was so funny.
Yeah, you're really good in that, Cheese. You're really good. You played a sandwich, right?
Yes, I auditioned and I didn't get the part.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait, there's
I'm
more than
just
one
so
cheese?
happy Lauren adopted me.
Now, whatever became of the cheese after, maybe you should tell us, Cheese, what became
What
of that?
became of you when I tried to return you?
Yeah.
Well, she figured out that she couldn't return me. And then when she took another Ambien one time, she took a bite out of me.
Really?
And then,
Several.
but I still sit comfortably in the back of her fridge.
Really?
Yeah,
And
she's
I'm
a whole
15
ecosystem
pounds.
now.
I would imagine. And you don't seem upset about it. Like I've never seen a happier wheel of cheese in my life.
Thankfully, because Lauren adopted me.
Now, are you any relation to the book Who Moved My Cheese, a legendary book, one that I read because it was 8 pages. You ever heard of that book, Who Moved My Cheese?
Who Moved My Cheese?
And it's like it should be a children. You never heard of it?
Isn't it for leadership or something?
Yeah, it's a 6-page book. Tell us about it, Cheese.
That's Jesus.
It's,
And it hurts my feelings. We don't like to talk about that book.
yeah, it's one of those books that's like 9 pages, but it became a huge bestseller.
You didn't finish it, did you?
I think it's the last book I finished. Here's the difference. Here's the difference between this studio and the old one. The old one, they were fake books. I didn't even have to lie about reading. These books, I bought. You ever look at books and realize I'm never going to read that book?
Those look like DVDs, not books.
Shut up.
Oh, that would be
Shrugged
so
about halfway through
embarrassing.
that before I said,
Well, and Lauren, not to remind you of stuff that you probably chose to forget with regards to Gino, but very addicted to self-help books.
Oh,
Like I'm not even remotely
I don't
kidding.
think I'm
Yeah.
addicted to self-help.
You
books.
are so addicted to self-help.
So you're saying the Prophet's a self-help book?
I'm saying
That's
the
not
Gym
books that
Bible.
you, like you've gotten rid of a lot of them, but you would read them
Yeah,
all.
that hasn't moved in ages.
I mean,
Yeah.
what's it like to be able to turn pages of books?
do you have the entire collection of Columbo?
I'm not even answering stupid questions. Anyway.
I mean, that is no, that's fair.
That
You
was
know, I
rude
do.
to my
Well, by
mother.
the way,
No, I
wouldn't it
love
be weird if
Columbo.
he's like missing one?
And-
Look at all the Columbo.
Yeah, and I'm being sarcastic. Like I love Columbo.
Who doesn't?
I used to watch it with my old man.
Who doesn't?
And like you ever see the movie, God forgive me, the series Poker Face?
Yeah.
I lost my mom when that came out.
I loved it.
They used the same font.
Loved it.
And here's the bad news. I watched 3 episodes of this, and my sister-in-law also loves Columbo. So my brother's been pegged with idiots his whole life.
This sounds like a long story.
It's not that. Are you still here, Cheese?
yeah.
But at least it's good.
All right, well,
I'll be back.
no, Cheese. At any
It's
Now you
very
hurt my
based.
feelings.
This story.
It's
I'm
not-
gonna
it's
go
not
have
bad.
sex
It's
with
very-
goat
she
cheese
missed it.
now.
Cheese missed it. So here's the thing. So there's another Columbo type show on CBS called Elsbeth, which
I did not like Elsbeth.
I watched 3 episodes and
No, I like
and I turned my sister-in-law onto it, and my brother and her watching. He's like, Gene, you wouldn't like it
I
because
love
it's so
Poker
woke
Face.
now. They make everything woke.
I loved Poker Face, Columbo, obviously, and the new Matlock
Oh, with
with
Kathy,
Kathy
Bates.
Bates.
Is it Columbo-esque?
It's adorable. I loved it.
Oh, I never watched the old Matlock.
I
Did
watched
you?
it.
I don't think
Playing-
chicks should be lawyers.
No, yeah, but that's why it's kind of cute. And then she has like a dark side. And also, Kathy Bates is like clearly on Ozempic. She's
I
got
was
like
gonna
a
say
thigh
she
gap.
has a
like,
freaking
she's
Oh, really?
thigh
super
gap.
hot.
Yes.
Yeah, she's like bringing it.
If they
She
got, they
looks
all look
great.
like they have candy apple heads when they're on Ozempic, and
Yes, they do.
and that's the thing now. It's like depending on the person. Am I wrong? Like if you ask 2 different people if they're on Ozempic, to one person it's a compliment, and to another person it's an insult. Like if I ask
Fair.
like our buddy Chad Zumach, I think he's on Ozempic. And I think
He
when I say
denies
that,
it,
that's an
though, I
insult
think, yeah.
because he's a younger guy. He was never really fat. He put on lazy fat weight.
Can we
and-
pull up a photo?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
There you go.
Of
But,
Chad
but
or,
if there's some like Big A, our friend Big A from
He's on
Compton,
Ozempic?
I think he lost a lot of weight. And if I ask him if he's on Ozempic, I don't think that's an insult. I think that's me saying, look, you've been fat for decades.
You look great.
You
That's
look great.
saying you
Yeah.
look
But if
great.
I say to Chad Zumach, hey, lazy boy,
But I
you
think
you can't diet and exercise, Chad, you're on Ozempic.
But
It's
that's
like
the
2 different
thing,
things.
though. And I think that's why people get offended because, like,
Yeah.
like for those that actually lost it via exercise and diet, they don't want to be lumped in with that.
right, because that's
obviously.
all the skinny people have. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
our crown.
yeah.
We worked hard. We stopped eating. We starved ourselves, and like,
Or
why-
you can just be
why
a
do
drug
you get
addict.
to
It
be-
was easier.
Oh, honest to God, like, oh my God, our buddy, shout out Curtis John. He's a fan of the show, and he sent a funny clip that he's sending to another show, Garrett and Steve. It's on at night. We love them. And I was looking at it, and it was from our last Whiskey Wednesday. You weren't in the scene. Billy Tardy's there, and there's some fat guy at the fridge. Turns out that's me.
Oh,
And I don't mean like fat, but you know what I mean? Like I'm another guy that
I
like,
wish you could love your body as much as I do.
look at
There I am
Kathy
at the
Bates.
fridge. Yeah, she's on Ozempic.
Although the Ozempic Kathy couldn't have hobbled that man in misery. You
No,
know?
she didn't have the arm
Yeah.
strength.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Such a good
also
movie.
Well, now she's the unsinkable Molly Brown, maybe, since she's so nice.
I found that the only people that really admit to it are usually comedians. Like Gaffigan owns it, you know. And by the way, he hasn't lost so much weight.
And like Amy Schumer said, like, try it, made me too nauseous, couldn't do it.
She just doesn't care that she's huge.
She's like, I am what I am.
She's like, she doesn't care how she looks. Right, exactly.
By the way, I just saw something on that page. It reminded me, like, the new Naked Gun is coming out, right?
Oh, Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
Did you see the Liam Neeson Easton Bunny clip?
No.
I saw the
to show
teaser
it to you,
trailer.
I'm
That
gonna
was
share
very
it,
funny.
Okay.
It is so
See it here
stupid.
first.
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. It's so. Hold on.
Wait, if it's not a think piece, I'm not watching it.
Oh, it's so stupid.
I'm kind of cerebral, dude.
It is such a thing piece. Hold on. Let me see if I can make
to
it work.
give poor
Hold
Bill a
on.
monitor.
Unmute. Oh, I hate fucking Instagram, but here.
I love the play-by-play of you clicking things. Here we go.
Ready?
Daddy.
Here comes Peter Cottontail up and down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity. Easter is on his way.
This time, why don't we keep it light? Remember, it's for children and he's a bunny.
Do you understand what's happening here? He's coming down the bunny trail, hippity hoppity. He's coming. He's an unstoppable force. Measured, inevitable. Eggs aren't the only thing that'll be dying tonight.
I'm sorry, is that the bunny saying that?
If you have to ask, you don't understand the bunny's mindset.
I think I do. He's a bunny bringing candy to children.
Yes, he's a bunny, but a bunny who's laying eggs. He's a freak of nature, a confused, grotesque monster. There's no telling what he's capable of. But why do you think he's holding up carrot, Bill?
Because it's what he likes to eat?
No. By employing the bunny's certain set of skills, he can knock down into a shiv. Slip it between people's ribs around them.
Okay. Well, that's good. Thanks for coming in. We'll give you a call.
Call soon. I need the job, and I'm running out of relatives to be taken.
To be taken.
I mean,
Here comes.
here's the thing. Like, when I heard,
Great. That's
when
good.
I heard they were remaking the Naked Gun, right?
It's technically not a remake.
Okay. Well,
they are all
reboot?
he's apparently supposed to be Leslie Nielsen's son.
Yeah.
And everyone else, like, there's a Nordberg's like
I
he's
saw
the
the
son.
clip,
Yeah,
like,
that was
OJ,
great. Yeah, yeah.
Nordberg is OJ.
And then he looks at the picture of OJ. He's like, ugh, yeah.
But like when you see a guy like he taken, I don't care what anyone says. Taken, you watch it. It's another Wolf of Wall Street. If it's on, I'm watching it. Okay.
Have you seen Taken 3?
Yeah, it's not that good.
She's in it. What? You are the worst.
It's really good.
How do you not remember her in it?
I'm the best part of it.
I've only seen it once because it's not.
By the way,
rotation.
do you know what it's called? A stretch, dude. Reporter.
Ooh, back before she got away from the news. But the thing about Liam Neeson is he doesn't take himself seriously.
I love it.
How do you not? Now
How do you not love it?
From that clip, I'm like, I'm watching The Naked Gun when it comes out because
He's always wanted to do more comedy. I think. Yeah.
Remember the Ricky Gervais clip that we always pass around?
The fucking Life is Short.
Essential.
Life is Short,
Can we
which
find
is
that?
one of the more underrated comedies ever.
Liam Neeson doing comedy with Ricky Gervais. It is.
If you type in
great.
AIDS, if you type in AIDS and Liam Neeson,
AIDS,
yeah.
Ricky Gervais.
Oh,
Liam Neeson, Ricky Gervais.
I can't believe you've not seen it. I'm going to enjoy watching Gino watch this.
And
It is the greatest clip of all time.
watch this.
It's so good.
Speaking of Columbo, Leslie Nielsen used to be on. He was on 2 different episodes, and he
not
played
know
a
that.
very serious actor. He was a serious actor.
He was a
And-
serious actor until Airplane.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then he became, and that's Liam Neeson. Like he plays the same guy in every movie. You know, he's like Taken.
Oh,
there's that.
wait,
Run
first of
All
all, how
Night.
dare you.
Yeah, not the, God forgive me for even acting like you guys didn't know that.
Pigeonholing him.
Yeah, but is it pigeonholing or is it like I'll do it? Like Gray, it's and he plays an ice plow thing, Taken with a
Sure.
snow plow.
Has he ever done an American accent, by the way? Has he ever done an accent, period?
I have no
He
idea.
played a magician where he wore a turban, which was disturbing.
Stop it.
Yeah.
What?
Stop
I
it.
don't
Where?
remember what movie.
What the
Something
fuck
about
was
magic.
that? But by the way, wearing a turban does not an accent make. I mean, well, all right.
Talking in-
So even
Talking in passive.
all right, and I by the way, Lauren, I
Talking
hate the
in passive voice does not Yoda make.
Well, that's
Oh,
just backwards.
Gino.
But I hesitate to even bring up this movie because I'm worried about the anti-Semitic jokes Gino will make.
Sure.
But even in Schindler's List, he didn't have a German accent. He's got an Irish accent.
Really? Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Scooch over a touch, Bill, so we could see you.
Bill, where'd
Oh,
you go?
sorry.
To the,
Well, no one
towards
wants to
the
see it.
kitchen. There you
Yeah.
go.
Or
Is
just
this
move the
it?
camera on you more if you
But
want.
all
No,
right.
no,
So
he's good now,
this
he's
is a
good
very
now.
Well, if you
underrated
want to lean
comedy.
there, just turn the
Oh,
camera
okay.
a little
No,
bit.
he can move.
Oh, it's gonna. Oh,
Look at that. Look at my comfy buddy.
All right,
Bill.
so this is with Warwick Davis. He stars in it. Ricky Gervais made this thing. It's a very underrated comedy. But anyway, here we go.
Phantom Menace.
Oh, yeah?
Liam
Yeah, we had a
Neeson
scene
plays
together. It was cut though. Do you remember?
Okay. Thanks for seeing me. I'm here because I'm thinking of doing some comedy.
Wow.
I'm a funny guy, aren't I? I'm funny, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Here's some of the stuff I'd like to work on. Improv, stand-up comedy, funny monologues, crazy characters, sketches. Yeah, you notice this list, huh? I'm always making lists.
Oh,
In fact, that's probably why Steven Spielberg cast me as Oscar Schindler's List. I said, Steven, I make lists all the time. And he said, that's exactly what I'm looking for. What's funny?
Sorry, I thought you were joking about getting the part of Oscar Schindler because you made lists.
No. As an actor, you need stuff to draw on. And I drew on that. Okay, let's do some improvisational comedy.
I can't now, Liam. It's a bad time, actually.
Let's do some improvisational comedy now.
No.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Come in.
Hello.
Oh, no, not you again.
I've never been here before.
Sorry, I thought because you're a hypochondriac, you would have been to the doctors before.
Right? So now we
Don't presume that's a backstory we didn't agree on beforehand.
No, I know. That's improv, though, isn't it? You sort of go with the flow.
I don't take notes.
Okay.
Can we go again because you ruined that?
Sorry.
Carrie said,
Knock, knock.
"Here we go again because you
you
ruined
ruined
that." He didn't. Yes,
His fault.
So good. Can we go again?
Come in. Hey, hi, how's it going? What seems to be the problem?
I've contracted AIDS
How did you get that?
from an African prostitute.
An African prostitute.
Do you mind if I interject for a second? Sorry, I just think it's getting quite heavy, this sketch, and I just wonder if perhaps, just for the sake of comedy, you might not want to have contracted AIDS from an African prostitute. Just
Okay.
Can I pause it to point something out that's obvious?
Knock, knock.
You get the
Come in.
chance,
No,
but,
it's hilarious because everyone's panicking and they're playing the straight man to Liam.
Yeah.
Not that you don't know this, but I can't stand it. It's like,
Oh, it's
well,
so
I
good.
just did it from an African
I think,
prostitute.
it's quite heavy. Getting AIDS from an African
If
prostitute.
you ever watched The Office, if anybody ever did, it's like how Michael Scott always in improv classes pulls out a gun for some reason.
Yeah.
Even if they're just like, at the grocery store, he just panics and then nobody
That is
knows how to
exactly what this
react.
is.
Yeah.
That is exactly.
By the way,
what this is.
speaking of The Office and Ricky Gervais, I never watch, and people
The
say, like,
original
you have to watch
Or you
the.
move away. You don't look at me.
Hi, buddy.
Look at me.
We look at each other when they're peeing. Hi. What was I gonna say? Like, I've never watched the English Office, but they say it's like everyone that watches, like, you have to watch
cringy.
it.
It's very cringy. You know
It's so
why?
cringy.
Because when they adapted it to American television, the big difference they had to make was they had to make the characters likable.
Mhm.
In Britain, it's okay to have characters that everybody hates.
Right.
No one cares.
It's dry.
But in the US, we were like, that guy's a monster.
Yeah.
Like, why would I root for him? And they're in Britain, we're like, we always, like, who cares? So we had to make a character that's like, oh, he's kind of beloved, but he's like foibles and
Yeah, that Michael
Yeah.
Scott was that perfect
and he
character.
was that person.
But
yeah.
Ricky Gervais was a completely different piece of garbage.
Correct. Yeah.
Correct?
Correct.
All right, just checking.
Want
Just
to watch
checking.
the rest of it?
I want to watch a little more if you don't mind.
Yeah.
In.
Hi.
Hi, what seems to be the problem?
As I said before, I've got full-blown AIDS.
Right.
You want to know how I got it?
Sure.
I'm a well-known homosexual actor.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
It was.
I wouldn't say the name just because of the.
I got it from a non-specific actor.
Does he know he has AIDS?
Who?
Yeah. Cancer, though, and AIDS and famine are just not really subjects for comedy.
Well, how does he get away with it then?
We don't know.
Well, we shouldn't have a doctor in the sketch if I can't talk about AIDS.
Okay.
What do you suggest?
Oh, you're a greengrocer and Ricky comes in to complain.
I've played Rob Roy McGregor, Michael Collins, Oscar Schindler, Zeus, for God's sake. No one's going to believe me as a greengrocer.
Tring.
We're closed.
I think the shop has to be open for us to do the sketch. Okay. Sorry.
The shop has to be open.
Tring.
Yes.
I'd like to make a complaint.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I bought some fruit here yesterday, and when I got home, some of it was rotten.
That's not my fault.
Well, you know, it's your shop, and it was sold on your premises, so...
I wasn't here.
It doesn't matter. You don't know if I was at the
I've got AIDS.
Thought you might have.
He said I've got AIDS.
Yep, that's it.
It's a callback for those of you who aren't professionals.
You really can't get away from the AIDS thing.
And then Ricky went, I thought you might have.
You might. Thought you might have it.
Oh, man.
Gervais said, I thought you might have.
I thought you might have.
I've never seen this.
It's
God
so
damn it.
Well, I
It
mean,
is.
you're going to go through a wormhole tonight
Oh my
because there's a Johnny Depp episode with
Oh.
Warwick Davis that is, it's one for the books.
Episode of
Yeah.
What is?
It's really good.
It's an episode
Johnny
of
Depp is trying to get into character as a Rip Van Winkle, and he hires Warwick Davis. I'm sorry. No, he's playing a little person, and Warwick Davis is upset that they're not actually hiring little people. And to get into a little
Is Warwick
person's
Davis
head,
the midget in this?
yes,
Forgive my ignorance. I don't know this stuff.
Is it
he
called
played
Life's Too Short,
he played
by
many
the
a little
way?
person. He was
You really
Wicked in the Ewok. He was in Willow. Do you remember Willow?
I remember
With,
Willow.
our own Val Kilmer.
To Val Kilmer.
To Val Kilmer.
Val
And by the way, Val
Kilmer.
Kilmer is in Life is Short. And he
Oh, it's
reunites
called- yeah, it's called.
he reunites with Warwick because they want to do a sequel to Willow. But Val Kilmer just keeps putting on his Batman mask as a joke whenever they go out for to eat stuff.
I love it.
It's good
So
stuff.
wait, what is this we're watching when you
It's
say
called
life's
Life is
short?
Short.
What is it?
The whole premise is that
What
Warwick
is
Davis
Stop! You're not hearing what I'm saying. God forgive me. What is this
Warwick
show
Davis
called?
is playing a version
No,
of himself
what
like
is the show
Larry.
called, Bill?
What is the show called?
Life is Short.
Okay, see,
Okay.
I get why you wouldn't have to explain that. I'm that dense. I didn't even know that was a show. You're like,
Yeah, it was only on for like 2
I'm
seasons.
stupid.
I
Go on.
love
Sorry
it.
to interrupt.
Ricky
you, bro.
Gervais produced it. He's
My
playing a
wife is
version
just
of
so
himself.
senile,
Yeah.
and she's like, "No, Bill, he's not gonna get it."
But
until you tell him."
here's the conceit, which is so brilliant. Warwick Davis is like playing a Larry David version of himself, and he's supposed to be an agent for other little people. But what he does is instead of getting them up on auditions, he finds out what they got, and then he takes that role.
Oh my god.
It's so
You
good.
gotta watch it.
Oh, it's so good.
I just thought this was funny.
Don't
I like Dennis Hopper and Blue Velvet. Don't you look at me.
when
Who
you
is
pee.
this?
By the way, the best. Don't,
Gino and I can only pee if
the
we look
best
at each
don't
other.
look at me line. Shout out my boy JJ. The best don't look at me line is thank you, creep. Is did you ever see the movie Bad Words with Jason Bateman?
No, I'm told it's good.
You would
Yeah.
love it. You would love it. And he keeps fucking his
There's a lot of
agent,
underage
who's
Jason
played
Bateman.
by that chick whose name I always forget. She's one of the funniest actresses going, but I always forget this one. She's the one in Bad
Jennifer
Moms.
Aniston.
No, she's in Bad Moms.
Mila Kunis.
No.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. She was in.
Bell?
No, she's in.
I guarantee someone.
Agatha does
Guarantee
it.
someone in
She
the
plays
chat
the
showed
witch, and she was in. She's in a million shit.
But at any rate, she plays his agent,
Oh my gosh.
and they keep like they have this love hate relationship, and she's like, and they end up fucking, or they were fucking, and whenever that happens, she's like, we're not doing that again. And then they end up having sex, and you just hear her going, "Don't look at me, don't look at me," while they're fucking, and she's. What's the actress's name? Jesus Christ!
Are you yelling into the void?
I
right now?
am. Somebody will tell me.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. She's in a million things, and she's in the studio now with Rogan.
Oh, you mean
You know who I'm talking about. She's in everything.
Kristen Hahn.
That's
Thank
right.
you. Yeah.
Kristen Hahn.
But she is.
Catherine Hahn.
Thank you, Catherine Hahn. She's so underrated. Like she's hilarious.
she's
I think she's no longer underrated. I mean,
fair
she's
enough. Fair enough. Like, well, you think I'd remember her name, but
But by the
she's
way,
so
I will
funny,
see
I
you
think.
that look at me and raise you Get Shorty. Because
I haven't
remember
seen that
Gene
name.
Hackman, by the way, one of Gene Hackman's better comedic roles, R.I.P. But he sees John Travolta's character
Baby, pour
as
the
an
shots.
actual mob guy,
Sorry,
and one of his lines is, "Look at me." No, don't look at me. And so Gene Hackman tries to do it with what's his name?
By the way, to Gene Hackman, if I may.
Of course. And so Gene Hackman tries to do this as this like sleazy producer, and he does it to a real mob guy. And he's like, "Oh, really? Look at me. Why don't you take a gander at this?" And takes a toaster upside his head. He's like, "Why don't you look at this?" And just proceeds to beat the ever-loving shit out of Gene Hackman. And I'm not doing it justice, but it's an amazing scene.
Shandon, to
Thank
Lauren
you,
Sivan for
darling.
coming to the studio and actually
Thank you,
sitting in the right seat. I can't
Lauren
believe she picked the right seat. It was
And
amazing.
happy belated birthday to Lauren.
When was your birthday? I'm sorry. Happy belated.
April 6th. Thank you guys. This has been actually life-changing.
Oh, well,
I just want to say
You only get to pop into the studio with Gino and Bill so
I
often.
know what I don't want to become.
This
Makes sense.
this is where we wound up.
Wait, I thought like a grocery store owner that has AIDS.
A greengrocer with AIDS.
Yeah.
By the way,
Thank you
shout
for
out
having
Dr.
me.
Chow. Bill Burr's the next. Ray DeVito is the next Bill Burr. Thoughts on Bill Burr?
I haven't seen him in his Broadway show yet.
I've
but
heard
I
it's
like
gotten
his special.
it's gotten very tepid reviews. I'm told.
I have heard the same.
Ooh, tepid.
Bill is kind of Bill's kind of lost his. Bill is kind of lost his way in my book.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Burr.
Yeah, Burr. I shouldn't
You know
say
what?
lost his way. We should
No.
all have the problems he has.
Joe DeRosa said the same thing.
Well,
how dare you?
I mean, look, I'm Bill will tell you, like, I've really
Burr me.
I was saying this, like, I had that sports writing gig, and I never finished the story, but they've heard it countless times. I started pushing back on the COVID stuff, and this is why. Like, and I could have, and I can't. My mother, I have a letter on the fridge that my mother wrote me when I was in high school. When you go on retreat, and my mother said you could do so. She's like, your only problem is you never know when to shut your mouth.
Huh.
I don't know when to
These
shut my
aren't
mouth.
really things to
I
brag
don't.
about, Gino.
And all I had to do
No,
was
I sure don't.
just have a drink.
And
It's never not funny to me. All I had to do was it's sports. I could have covered anything. And they yelled at me a couple times because, again, it's board operators that get paid shit money and read my fucking words. And I'm like, I'm sorry that I looked at it like, look, these people are using sport athletes. And I realized this in hindsight. I was just pushing back. But athletes from Pee Wee League all the way to the pros, and I said this earlier, they're taught to listen to, trust, listen to their coaches, the people, their organizations. So you're getting athletes, and Ricky Henderson just died. I'm sorry. He got pneumonia.
This is a labyrinth of a point.
I'm sorry. This is how I tell my stories. Ricky Henderson
Is it a story?
was the all-time stolen base leader. You have to have huge lungs to do that. But he died of pneumonia when he was in great shape now, the vaccine. And they used athletes. They used athletes to
Lord,
get them
Gino.
vaccinated.
You're turning this into
And
a
then,
bad-
like, young kids are like, I'm going to get vaccinated like that athlete. And I started pushing back on this
Wow.
shit, and I got fired.
Wow.
Sorry. That's why I'm not a journalist. That's how I tell a story. That's how I spin a yarn.
Sometimes I think I'm not a
as
journalist.
convoluted as I told a story, I seem to tell that one well enough to get fucking fired from the cakest.
It
sports
wasn't
gig
a
in the world.
convoluted story because it wasn't a story. So
Watch
whatever
this.
it was,
Here's
it's
a
fine.
fun fact. My brother's Ricky Henderson's biggest fan. Ricky Henderson broke up 81 no-hitters with a home run. And he had AIDS. He worked in a grocery store.
Wow. Wow. Ricky, you are good at
I'm
improv.
learning so much.
But I'm telling you, that was why, I fucking, got in trouble, and I have trouble with the mainstream media. I have trouble with a lot, and I really think the mainstream
I
media
do
is
too.
not
They
our
won't
friend.
hire me.
And anyone that's the only people that still watch the news I'm sorry, are people that are
You don't need to
older.
apologize.
Can I say something?
Own your feelings.
Can I say?
It's your show,
Can I
man.
ask
Just
you
say
something?
it. No, you don't even need to preface it.
You would always say that. You can just say it. Pro. We forgot about him. But I'm saying, like,
By the way, zoom in on Laura right now. She's literally doing that.
I know she's making the face I make all day long, and I love it. I'm just sitting here just gushing.
I'm
like
just
I get
saying,
it.
I want to hear about the.
Well,
I know.
look,
I
no one
just
trusts the
think
mainstream
that-
media unless you're old. But when Bill Burr, see how I circle all the way back? I'm on a course. If you can, like,
You're doing the
white-knuckle-
weave. Yeah.
If you can white knuckle on, why is Bill Schultz sitting there just spouting the stuff that you see on, MSNBC? It's
Bill
like, and the
Schultz
View.
is?
It's like, stop
Me?
it, Bill. That's why Joe DeRosa would say that. You know?
Was it because I recommended Life is Short? I
No,
gotta watch my politics.
He means the other Bill.
Lauren,
But he said Bill Schultz.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
How did you feel about Oprah's best friend and Katy Perry and a bunch of other
Oh.
boys going to space?
I cede the floor to Lauren because I'm sure she has some thoughts.
I was online to buy a macchiato longer than
Sorry,
they
sorry,
were
sorry.
in space.
I don't know. It's just
I got an alert on my phone. I'm waiting to buy
Yep.
a coffee. I got an alert they landed. I was like, oh, I missed the whole
Yep.
thing. I
Did
was
you
waiting
guys
to buy a
see
macchiato.
Jeff? So when their little spaceship landed, Jeff Bezos fell on the ground. Did you see this?
He
No.
fell.
They
I
show
saw
it.
Katy Perry fall.
Oh, I think she was just kissing the earth.
Oh, what
when
did he
she
do?
got back? Yes. But look at Jeff Bezos
Oh.
fall down. I don't know. I'm sorry to interrupt, Gino.
Baby,
Is
no,
that okay?
please. I wasn't going anywhere.
I just thought this was the funniest thing I've maybe ever seen in my life.
How have I not seen this?
Jeff Bezos was like, I'm going to send Gail and Katie to space, and this will be great, and I can't wait.
Amazing
wife.
Bezos impression.
And my wife
Oh,
for
his wife.
11
Or
minutes.
not officially wife. I don't know.
And then when the spaceship landed, God, he fell on the ground. I don't know. You're
What?
going to die. Maybe it's not that funny to everyone else, but it's been.
I like a good pratfall.
Well, here he goes. Okay, here he goes. Here's the. You
Who's
can all
he?
see it, right?
Jeff Bezos.
Okay.
Share this
One,
experience with you.
two,
Thank you
and
for
three.
sharing how you feel out here with
Oh,
our audience.
oh,
so
oh.
it's been really.
What the?
Fucking
What?
great.
I thought you were saying he was
Great.
like, I thought you were saying he was so amazed that they landed.
No, he
safely.
literally
He
tripped.
just fell. He
No, he's just an idiot, and he fell. He
Oh
was
my
like, "Welcome
God.
back, ladies." Bah.
Well, and also Keanu, I just saw this right before I came here. Not to brag that I have my own Wi-Fi, but
tripped.
apparently, which normally doesn't really happen anymore because people are all so sensitive about
Oh,
hurting other
oh,
people's feelings.
Oh,
But like other celebrities are starting to make fun of them.
Yeah, Schumer
no.
took a dig at him. I thought that was great.
It's
It
the
makes
dumb
sense with
she
Schumer,
say?
but like
She just made fun. She's like, "Here's the thing.
Whoa.
I'm bringing on the plane."
Kesha apparently. Oh, and Wendy's.
Oh.
Did you see the Wendy's thing?
Wendy's literally.
Wendy's made fun of this.
Wendy's
There's like a
played
Twitter
it.
account.
They
Yeah.
will show
They
you.
go, can we send her back or something like that
They were
about
like,
Katy
"You
Perry?
couldn't have
Yeah,
left
yeah.
her up there a little bit longer."
And then Kesha, who hates Katy Perry, did a picture of her drinking a glass from Wendy's. And like in solidarity with Wendy's. Oh yeah.
Why did
yeah, yeah.
Wendy's make fun? And by the way,
Good question.
am
I have no
wrong?
idea.
This is just Jeff Bezos making a shit ton of money. God bless him, right? Where we get it.
It's fucking
but I mean,
great.
it's just they shoot him
I'd
into
see
the
it
air
again.
and then they parachute down.
It was 11 minutes.
in the
Yeah,
amount
yeah.
of time it takes
Yeah, yeah.
Lauren to get a macchiato. By the way, I'm told.
Wait, and didn't Katy Perry sing while they were up
She's
there?
saying, "What a wonderful world."
Like,
okay, that would be. My
That's
worst
3
thing.
minutes out of like that's
That would be
3
the
minutes
worst
out of
part
11
of
minutes.
life.
There's a big hotel where the bar just closed and the windows never open.
Oh my God. that
No
would
phone,
be-
so you can't call home. And
I
TV's
can't
on,
believe
but the
that's
clicker-
true.
Can you imagine if
I
you're in
will
space
not
trying to like
deny-
take in the majesty of God and she's just like,
Let me
Yeah,
make it
you
about
stop
me.
looking out the window, focus on
kissed a
Katy
girl
Perry.
and I liked it. I
And then
would kill myself.
She is not good at reading the room.
But the whole point of it is, how long is the flight? It's like 10, 12 minutes.
11 minutes.
11 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, no, I missed it twice.
So,
10, 12 minutes.
what a wonderful world. That's got to be 3 minutes. She just destroyed those 3 minutes of their 11 minutes by forcing them to watch her sing that.
Right. So
Yeah.
what you're telling me is, for how much do the tickets does a ticket on this cost?
There were no tickets.
I
It's
yeah, I
just
think
he
they all went up
sent,
for.
like,
wait, but
Oprah sent her best friend up. I think
Yeah, it
Oprah
was
did
just
that
for
on purpose.
publicity,
thinking
Okay,
maybe
now,
she would die.
I believe you, but like they're saying, how much does it cost to fly it then?
Probably something that could feed the hungry people in a small country.
It's insane.
honestly.
oh
It
yeah,
is-
It's
definitely.
insane.
But I
Oh
think
no, a lot of people. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people.
A lot of people.
yeah, but I'm
It-
sure they went up for free, right? Yeah.
They went up for free,
For the
but why
publicity.
are we wasting money on doing this?
No one was like, let's send all these ladies up to space for free.
Whoa, whoa,
No one
whoa,
wants
whoa.
that. Like,
Whoa.
the single mom at home, like,
Uh,
trying to make ends meet, and she's
Yeah.
just like,
Lauren,
send the ladies up to space, please.
Lauren, Keanu.
Yeah.
Here we
It's
go.
women in space. It's empowering. Why the fuck do you hate your own kind?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
No,
my,
it
do
is
the
not
work.
empowering. It is bullshit.
He's bullshit.
Opposite of
And
empowering.
Katy
Wow.
Perry, no matter what she does, she's a very talented artist.
Why don't you
but
guys
she
do the
is so
space trip that is a
insufferable.
listening tour? Because this is fucked up.
Speaking of tours, how you doing, buddy?
Oh yeah, I got one coming up on Friday.
Oh, Friday. I thought you meant now. That sucked. No.
Oh, that would be bad. Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you, I don't mind. Look, it's his gig. He's making money. And
Is he?
Well,
I feel like this is a net loss.
Well, no, please, it's an advertisement. It's the world's best advertisement.
No, I agree, but I think
yeah, I don't
overall,
think I'm
I'm wondering
saying
if he's making a profit on this.
Advertisement
no
for
one showed
what?
up as a chorus.
to have other people
Oh, yeah.
do it.
For
Like-
what? Like a Disney ride? So okay,
He's
so
done it, but
no-
hasn't he? You go, babe. I'm sorry. What?
We're gonna waste the fuel just to put people like on a Disneyland ride up to space?
Yeah,
For
good
what
question.
money?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. I think
Oh,
that's the whole
God.
point. Like, he's sold seats on it before, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Look, can you
I'm
look that
looking up a lot of things.
How much does it cost to ride on Jeff Bezos' space tour or something?
It's the first time, I think. Here, let's look.
He's done no.
Well, I
William
remember thinking
Shatner did it.
Yeah, and I always
A
kind of
bunch
thought
of
that was
people
sort of
did it.
sweet. Like William Shatner, he's like in his 90s now, but he was like kind of like he was choked up when he came back in. It
Yeah,
was
and
kinda
Bezos
cute.
interrupted him. Remember, he's like, I've seen space, and Jeff Bezos is like, how great is this? Have some champagne. He's like, come on.
It's weird that antisocial billionaires have some weird social skills that, or don't have them, that other people do. I put
I
them
don't think
in the
it's
same
weird at all.
category. I'm
They're
kidding.
like
man.
autistic losers.
Yeah.
Of course they don't.
Yeah, you said it like they just have a thing. Like I don't have it. I'll tell you something. I'm very charming. I'm very sociable. There's shut up, fuck it. But there's not a part in my brain. It's like this is how you make a lot of money. It's like money. Why do I need money? I have whiskey and my friends are hanging out.
I got the
joy. I'm crying because I'm so happy.
The first.
Does anyone remember laughter?
See, you can't put a price on this,
You
Bill.
put a price on it. Dude, I gotta go.
Oh, we
I'm
got
so
it.
sorry.
Don't be. I can't believe we got to hold on to you for
I
nearly
have
an hour
to take
and a
my
half.
mom to a very overpriced show today.
Very sweet.
Let us know how that is. It looks.
Keanu, it was so lovely to meet you, kind of. I'll come back and we'll hang out for real without
I know.
the clowns. Yeah.
We're right here.
We are right here. Well, I can't believe
to my fans.
I can't believe we got to hang out with you for 90 minutes. You're fantastic.
Thank you so much.
I am.
Do your plugs, Lauren. Where are you going to go? What do you got?
Oh, I mean, I'll be in nowhere. Just follow me on the
You
socials.
don't really have to do plugs. You were just doing this.
She kills it on Instagram. She's
I'm much better because
she's great at
and then, yeah, and then me and Bill show up on your feed at some point because we.
Yay!
Mhm. I forget. Are you still doing TikTok? You know me. I don't know.
Are you talking?
Oh, you mean am I a Chinese pawn? Is that what you're saying?
Are you a pawn for the Chinese government taking over America?
Basically, yes. I love you.
Hold
I love
on.
you.
She's tall in China.
So much.
You are the best.
Oh my god! Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Bill. You sit. You walk around. Thanks for coming. Bill, walk around, and then return to the chair. I mean, it's bad enough you got it
While
all.
they're doing that.
Coming back so we can hang in real.
Yes, and please come on my podcast sometime. I'll send you some.
I'm stealing one. I
Now
cannot
that I
think.
know the
I
real
cannot-
address.
I know.
Now that I
That's
know the
my
real
fault.
address.
I suck.
What a lovely woman. My goodness gracious.
What's
She
that?
is so lovely. I love her, Eugene.
She is. So
Why are you
good to us,
gatekeeping the
baby.
fun people from me?
I don't know why we have the friends we have. I don't
You
get that.
can go ahead and get rid of that third camera if you want to.
I will in a sec, baby. All right.
Love her. Love her.
Hold on.
Of course.
Hold
Want
on.
it? Bye.
No.
No! No!
How good is Lauren Sivan to us, baby?
You,
I didn't know you'd never met her.
I didn't.
I'm sorry.
No, you're rude.
I am not rude.
And you don't listen to
What'd you
me.
say?
Friday.
I had a tough day. I had a very busy day at the trash can.
You came home, I'm like fucking vacuuming like I like to do. Get out!
Why are you like this? Hi, baby. Hi. Chin down.
What if you,
Thank God that.
if that was I would have lost it. I would have spiraled. Ah,
Oh my
keep
God.
it going for Lauren Sivan, ladies and gentlemen. What a wonderful woman. Follow her everywhere. Eugene.
Yeah.
Wasn't she great?
Fantastic. Look at that. Look, that's
Boy, oh boy, was she hot.
She's fantastic. I love that. I love that she came by, like, just to hang out with friends. And I love telling old stories. I love reminding myself that I've done stuff. You know what I mean?
What?
Even though, look at this. Do you see this? Look at this, me. That's a mole.
Oh,
That's
that is making me real nervous.
I don't like it.
Gene. Oh, what? Gene?
Yes.
We're gonna die
But
because of that.
just a battle for the life insurance policy. I get it. Yeah.
I just feel like you just didn't notice it. From
Oh, I don't know. I think I just shaved down and uncovered it. Like it's under where I usually
You
have hair.
uncovered it from your fur.
I think I shaved down on it, and I'm like, oh my god, when did that get there? I don't know.
No, Gene, just go. They'll lance it off.
They're not lancing it off.
They will lance it off for you.
You don't know anything.
Oh,
By the
my
way,
wife said to go get that lanced off. I'll take the train to the lancing station. You know what I'll bring with me?
what are you gonna bring with you?
Some pan-fried coffee.
By the way,
I'm going to put my pan-fried coffee in a syringe.
There you go.
And I'm going to take it to the subway, get on the subway,
Here we go.
go to the dermatologist.
Go on.
They're going to lance it off.
Right.
And then I'll squirt the syringe
Sure.
full of coffee into my mouth.
Okay, and then.
Then I'll get back on the train.
Excuse me. Bill locked himself out.
Oh, this hurts. Anyway.
Who is it?
Boy, oh boy, what a wonder. I see skies of blue, red oceans too. Katy Perry and Oprah's friend went to space. And I say to myself, God, I love being Eugene. Oh, too deep. We can go to space. Ow! It hurts when you walk through me.
Were you on the whole time? Hey, I didn't
Yeah.
even. Oh, by the way, talk to him. I forgot.
Ow!
Stop it! Sorry, Bill.
God, boy, oh boy, do I hate when he walks through me.
Ah, that's good stuff.
Not again. Ow! Oh! Ow!
Ugh.
That hoit. The ow!
Bill, have a seat.
Where do you want me? Right here?
Are you kidding? Sit, B. How great is it getting the goddamn band back together?
I liked it.
I mean,
I gotta say,
am I wrong? You say, please.
well, wait, can I? It's your show.
You could just
Am
say
I
it.
allowed to say
You
it?
could just say it.
Well, no, I have to ask permission. It's on my show.
No, it is our show when you're here.
I always do the cliche of she's like the bratty little sister that I never wanted, and that's pretty true. But every once in a while, I am reminded, she's a smoke show.
Yeah.
Like that fucking dress. Good lord.
She's great.
She's
And-
hot.
By the way, I think I just
Very hot.
me too'd.
But the thing I
But
like,
she's such a cutie.
But I was saying that while you were walking around. Thank you. It's nice. I need that. I need that in my soul to be reminded the shit that we've done.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
because I'll tell
For whatever
you,
reason, you always tickled her. I don't know why.
she laughed at my first three jokes.
She
What?
always thought you were funny.
But she always would
How
be like,
dare
"Oh, Gene's in
you.
town. Let's
Well,
go
and did
drinking."
didn't you get to know her through Leventhal?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I didn't. That's why I brought her up. Like not slighting her. She dated Rick Leventhal for the longest time.
Yes, it's
Well, I
pretty.
should
that-
not for-
that's
not
pretty
for the
public.
longest time. But when
No,
I
it was a long time.
when I like, I'm telling you, baby, I'll tell you, I used to do a lot at Fox News, and all thanks to Bill, he got me in. And the last time
You got yourself in, sir.
thank you. Last time I hung out with Greg Gutfeld was at the roast of Rick Leventhal. Why was I at the roast of Rick Leventhal? Because Rick Leventhal called me into his office and he said, "Gino, I want you to MC
Forgot
my
about
roast for my birthday.
Yes, that's right.
Hang out with all these people."
Schultz.
Aw, thanks, buddy. Do you remember what was the most what the most awkward thing at that roast was? There's a lot.
Geraldo Rivera was doing something before he lost his mind, libtardish.
But it was also, remember who Leventhal was dating at the time? The chick from Clueless.
No, oh,
You
the
remember-
black chick from Clueless?
I don't see color, but
Cool.
I believe she was African American, sir.
Walk back outside if you don't see color.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just colorblind.
I haven't done that joke in ages. I'm like,
But she,
there'll be a black person in the crowd. Like, let's say you're black. I'm like, I don't see color.
dude, I wasn't. I actually wish I was near you instead of this. I was right next to Leventhal's daughter, right?
Right.
And she was 23, 24 at the time. And what's her name? I forget her name. Stacy. She was at Clueless.
Dash.
Alicia
Dash, thank you.
Silverstone.
She started doing this graphic. It wasn't even really a roast. It was just talking about how big Leventhal's dick was.
Yes.
And I'm standing right next to his daughter. And I'm just like, ugh, I'm looking at the floor.
And
She's looking away.
I'm hanging out.
It was rough stuff.
And by the way, I'll tell you, I'm hanging out with Gutfeld at this point. We're having drinks. Like, yeah, he's like, we got to have you back on the show. And he said he'd have me back. And then they switched bookers. And the bookers kept pushing me off and off. Like, it wasn't Joshua anymore.
Boy,
Not bitching.
did that hurt my feelings.
Thank you. It hurt my feelings. Like, and I'm not
You
complaining. I know
think
the
I
biz.
could just maybe reach out again?
Yeah. By the way, I'm just talking.
There was
Ow!
something else terrible that happened that night. It's probably something
Ow,
unrelated
that
to you,
hurts
but
me.
that was
No,
weird.
no, it's like a talking thing. It's all right.
What?
Nothing. You don't know.
It just
It's all right.
hurts
She
my
doesn't know the
brain.
She's too young.
Doesn't know the bit. But again, like it takes you back. Like we'd always hang out, the three of us. It was like a good fucking time. It was just a couple journalists.
I don't know why.
In old school.
Lauren does like you. I never understood
Because
it.
I'm funny, charming, and I like her stupid friend
She
Bill.
laughs at you. She has that.
She's like, Bill will be fine.
I'm more an
Bill will be
acquaintance.
fine while I'm gone. He's hanging out with Gina. What could possibly go wrong with those two nimrods? Let's catch up on the super chats. There weren't any.
Just this.
Yeah, I don't mind. Like it's like
Well, they're Rumble rants.
Thank you. The Rumble rants, I feel like we didn't get any during the thing because it was like no one wanted a Rumble rant. They were just, this is what I
Everyone was riveted. My dad said she was great. He loves her, and good show. You know.
Wait, I'm not a doctor, but that looks okay to me. The bad ones are oddly shaped, but you might want to get a second.
Oh, your mole?
Thank you. No, a dollar Rumble rant from one of my fans is all I need. I feel no, and I'm telling you, Creep Boot. I have one much smaller, much larger that's been on my leg forever.
What?
Well, and
I don't care about it.
Well, I'll tell you, man.
Here we go.
I stopped doing any type
Heroin?
of like quote. Well, no, come on. That's
No,
tough thing
by
to
the
quit.
way, we can smoke now.
Yeah, well, we could have when she was here, but like I felt bad.
No, but that's not polite. She's
And
Let's
get
see.
drunk. By the way, remind me to reach out to Cecil.
I
and
would
tell him I'm
always,
sorry
I
got
would
so
always
drunk.
do like it wasn't even a joke, but it would just be a throwaway line about how obviously my horrible sun-soaked skin is, and I would always reference a melanoma thing, and I had to get that way out of my system because Lauren's dad died when she was 15 of melanoma.
Oh my God.
Yes,
some kind of.
but now, as you saw throughout your show, is that what this is?
When
But
Lauren walks in,
but
and goes,
she
"Do
makes
I
fun of
sit
me
there?"
getting melanoma all the time. I'm like, okay, I guess, like if you could say it, but yeah, her dad, when she was 15, her dad died of melanoma. Yeah.
There's no wonder.
See, at least you had your precious parents for a little longer.
Not much. I guess so. It's at the point now where like they've been dead for more of my life than they.
I needed a good laugh.
That's a good time. But that's a great show. By the way, I think that's I'm working on stuff. That definitely is going to be the when we put this on. That's just going to be.
I so strongly urge you to watch Life is Short. It's
I
so
will.
good.
I
I don't know what happened to
realize.
it. It was really just 2 seasons, but it was so good.
Yeah.
And you got to watch the Johnny Depp one.
Oh.
Oh,
What
so
is it
good.
on? I bet it's on.
He's
Max,
basically
right?
trying. He's like trying to get into character as a little person. Sorry, dwarf, or whatever Warwick's called. And I don't want to spoil it too much, but
The Gambit's out. I still don't know what to call.
if you
Little
actually,
people.
it's a small clip, but if you just type in Johnny Depp and Warwick, you're gonna find a good one.
Ooh, I will. I shall.
Or Johnny Depp in Life is Short. And let's just say it involves a pan flute. I'll leave it at that.
And by the way, Eugene and William.
Oh,
I forgot.
I love it when you call me William.
William Schultz. Blue Origin, while they don't publicly List prices. A seat could cost millions, with the first auction seat selling for $28 million.
For 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a fucking.
So maybe he is making a profit off this bullshit. I'm just assuming the fuel, the whole fucking ship overall, the amount of people employed, the technology, but 28 million per seat. Yeah, maybe he is making some money.
And also, what it's. Hello, Gene.
Hello.
It's insane.
And as you know, I'm an economist.
Why? Yeah. Well, why should we go to space for no reason?
Especially for 11 minutes.
For profit. Right. No. You know what I mean? It's literally that. It's just for profit and stuff.
Well, that I'm fine with, but for 11 minutes, I just seem worth it.
I don't know. It's not well received, this spaceship flight, which is why Oprah sent her best friend, hoping she would.
And apparently Katy Perry has been radio silent after she started to get some shit.
Oh my God. And then their little press conference afterwards, she seems like an idiot. And I like Katy Perry.
I never had a problem with her either. I really didn't. I didn't realize there was so much Katy hate.
Keanu only.
I didn't realize there was so much Katrin. Not bad. No, come on. No,
it's not bad. You know, I like my puns. I like my puns.
Lauren would have laughed.
You can say that now that she's gone. It should be relatively easy to find Keanu, but you don't have to do anything I say.
Let me find.
Because I am a 21st century male. But Katy Perry, doesn't realize how douchey she comes off.
Oh.
And it's rare that a woman can be douchey, but they can.
I sent myself so many of these videos.
Did you ever see the photo she sent out on Instagram of her with her Tesla truck?
Oh,
and she's it's amazing. And it's just talk about not reading the room. And she got absolutely slammed for that. And that was before Elon Musk this is before Trump got reelected, and it's before Elon Musk was part of his team. But even then, people are like, you are so fucking lame for posing next to this Tesla thing that you got. Yeah. And it's just amazing.
She's making Rachel Brand look likable, you know?
Thank you.
What are your thoughts on Rachel Brand?
I don't know what it is.
Russell Brand is accused of
rape
again.
I'm sorry.
Which again, let me tell you, I believe all women. I do until they fucking lie. I even believed April when she fucking flat out lied. I even got pushback from idiots that don't even matter. I got to tell you, it was so much fun shitting on Stevie Lou yesterday, even though I barely remembered any of it. But you understand, I don't know that Russell Brand did it because it's amazing how, it's the same thing. Donald Trump never raped anyone. I'll say it again. Donald Trump never raped anyone. Okay, here's how common sense tells you. You don't fucking get through life like you did doing all this stuff, and then when you're president, start breaking the law unless people want to stop you. And people want to stop Russell Brand. Am I saying he didn't rape anyone? No, but I'm certainly not saying he did. And I'm saying it's weird that it comes out now.
I do feel like Liam Neeson might have AIDS.
From an African prostitute. That's all. Shout out. Oh, wait. Can we share? My doctor's back on the line. My doctor says David Tell won't save this day, but he used to have a joke in his act where he said they want to be called floor niggers. Who is that?
What?
That's what Creep Boot says. David Tell's another one that fucking during the lockdown. Well, he was always a little wacky anyway. And
did you add this? Oh, okay. There you
go. Thank you, buddy. Did you put that back or up or did I? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't see.
But it tells another one. Still the funniest comedian going, in my opinion. You know?
He's kind of a legend.
Yeah, he is. He's the funniest guy going. But
I'm always tickled every time I see him.
But during the lockdown, he got a little, like we were talking about it, me and I forget whom was on the other day, talking about Judah Friedlander. Who was on the other day? We were talking about it with him.
I don't.
Gee, we've had a lot of guests on lately. I'm pumped about it. Who was it?
Judah Friedlander.
Well, and by the way, speaking of,
it wasn't fucking Larry. It wasn't fucking Rich Carucci.
It was Judah himself.
Was not Judah.
He
Who
said
was on the other day. Anyway, back to you. What?
Oh well, speaking of AIDS, back in the day, I would always, whenever my hair was particularly unruly and long, and I was wearing like a the '83 White Sox hat or something, I would always describe myself as Judah Friedlander with AIDS.
Really?
That's how I looked. Yes.
Yeah. Well, Judah also still hilarious. No, it was Larry because Larry was talking about working with him. It was indeed Larry that brought him up.
Judah.
I thought he would shoot. I was talking. What is it? What did he say? Shout out J-Ham. We love him. J-Ham. I do not want to hear any one of them screeching about paying my share if they can burn that kind of money. Yeah.
No.
Well, I don't think they bitch about it, but I'm telling you, Bill, you're like.
I think, but they all went up for free, right?
This space thing
Oh,
is a bipartisan issue. It's poorly received by basically everyone. It's like, why
Yeah.
are we doing this?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, I didn't have an opinion on it one way or the other. I'm like, all right, that's a thing that happened, but a lot of people don't like it.
No, I don't like it at all. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, here's the thing. I don't have a problem with it in terms of it's his money. He can do what he wants. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I don't think anyone has a problem with that. You know?
You know what? I'm glad he fucking fell down when they landed.
Yeah, but I mean, this is
That
a
was
guy-
great.
this is
I
a
didn't
guy
know that until you showed
this
that.
guy that's got a shit ton of money, and people can bitch all they want about where he could better spend it. But I think we all agree, again, both sides, the government's wasting our fucking money.
Yeah, well,
wasting our
right,
fucking money.
right.
You know, and I'm not saying, like, and when people, and I bet you'll even agree.
I don't
with
want the arrows coming after
Yeah,
me right now.
let me say it in a different way. Like when Donald Trump's like, when Musk and Trump like were shutting down the funding here, and people are like, they're taking money from poor people. They're investigating all of it. And the people that really deserve it will get it. But when you see stories, did you see the clip of Rogan talking about the children's charity where 2.5% of the money they showed it went? I bet it comes, baby, I bet it comes right up. Can you Google this?
Yeah.
Joe Rogan, children's charity, and put like 2%. And I
Even
guarantee
he
the video.
had some bad shit to say about the space mission, I think.
Wait, who did?
Joe Rogan.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
I like Rogan, but like whatever he said, like it's fucking a private industry. It's his fucking money. Do what you fucking want. He's not. He's the first to say like he's a fucking entrepreneur. He's not a journalist like Bill. Tell him.
Thank
baby.
you. And for the newcomers out there, that's industry speak for great journalist.
I don't know.
That's a real term. Why are you laughing?
Who finds you funnier than I do?
You're the only one. You're truly the only one.
By
By the way, that's
my wife thinks you're great. I don't know.
No,
why.
Keanu laughs at me, but you're the only one that really, yeah.
And I'm sure I butchered
And that, by the way, as you saw, Keanu, that's what also pisses me off. Like, I never get a giggle out of Lauren, but she's fucking giggling his shit the whole fucking time.
She knows all your jokes.
It's the same with Joanne, too.
Oh, Joanne never. I mean, maybe she'll laugh at me, but yeah.
She'll laugh at Gino, too, and sometimes...
Oh,
like,
God, she laughs at Gino all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, with Gino,
I really
actually,
need to make Joanne and Lauren laugh. They're important people. I love you, Keanu,
It's
and I love you, Bill,
unbelievable.
but they're not you or me.
Like
Bill,
maybe
Keanu.
twice a year, I'll get a slight giggle out of Joanne, and it's my fucking Christmas.
How about when I go eggplant sandwich and Lauren goes, she covers
And then
her
she had
face.
to hide
She's like,
herself.
oh, I
Yeah,
can't. She's like, he's funny.
No accounting for taste on that one. No accounting for taste.
Yeah, I'm like with the adjustable gig. You're lucky you weren't an eggplant sandwich. I'm laughing. I'm like, dude. 2 weeks ago, we're showing the Kevin Brennan roast, and I'm showing my set, and I'm laughing. I'm like, all right, here's the joke I'm about to say, and I'm going to laugh. I'm sorry. Here, have a drink.
Horrible.
With me, Bill. Have a
Is this what you're talking about, Gene?
I don't
Thank
know.
you for making it tiny.
Shandon,
I
I love you.
I have no
I don't know.
idea.
Let's
127 million. They paid the solicitors 109 million,
This is it, baby. I think. Hold
and
on.
they spent percentage on direct cash aid to the actual kids is 2.5%.
Yeah.
2.5%. Look at the Cancer Fund of America. Less than 1% went to the actual thing.
Although, in fairness, I don't necessarily need Joe Rogan to tell me that a lot of charities are frauds.
No.
You do, and you
I mean, I do.
like
It's your show, man.
no, I'm not. You need people, including Joe Rogan, to say it.
Okay,
because
sure.
I think we both agree, and that's why I love having Bill on, because I don't know if you know this. We hang
Burr
out.
or me?
I love having Burr on.
I would love that.
There's a part of me. This is how I say shit
Which
about
part?
my soul. What's left of it?
There's no soul.
Where it's like, God, I hope Bill doesn't hear what I'm saying, right? But there's a part of me, like, because I'm saying, like, he's lost his way. He's too liberal. Fucking even Lauren's like Joe, because she talks.
Oh, Burr.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Remember, there's a bill right here, too. I
I
get
just
confused.
thought, I apologize. My good friend Bill is you. Bill Burr is, I've known him, and I know a lot of us. We have a lot of mutual friends. Joe Bartnick and stuff. I went to see Bill Burr's last funny special, in my opinion, when he was at the New York Comedy Festival at Madison Square Garden, because Verzi and Bartnick opened for him. But there's another part of me that was like, I hope he does hear what I'm saying, because it'll make me feel relevant and on the edge. But he doesn't know. And even if he did, he'd be like, what happened to Gino? I thought he was a friend of mine. Now he's yelling at me. And he'd probably be like, no one's listening to him. Why do I give a fuck? But Getting all the way back to what I was saying, is like I did used to love like when you would come over to fucking that awful strategy room and we would just.
Oh, I would, if you were up there, I came. And by the way, it hurt my job. It made Greg hate me even more because I would just mail in whatever thing I was writing for that day, so I could come up and I went in there.
Stupid.
So it's basically your fault.
Yeah, I blame me. I do. It's stupid.
Boy, am I stupid.
What is it? You were up all day. Oh, dude, let me tell you, I'm fucking putting your. I got stuff going on in the works. I'm putting your fucking your tour guide stuff. Which
Oh, thanks, buddy. Yes. Oh, I should say this. So by the way, maybe a couple tickets left. Wink. We're not sure.
Why'd you wink at me?
Oh, just I had something in my eye. Yeah.
What was in your eye?
My pride of how sold out the thing is, but you know, maybe you say you know Bill, you can get in. Let me do this. Guys, go on BoweryBoysWalks.com, right? And you just go into the Turtle Bay thing, 3 p.m. this Friday. It's a great tour. Lauren Sivan may or may not be a part of it.
How long is she in town?
Until Saturday. And thanks, buddy. There it is.
Keep talking.
Well,
is this all I want to look at?
No, go like the other one that you did.
Watch this,
Like go back.
Hold
go
on,
back.
I'm going to
go back.
share the screen like a goddamn.
No, but not that one, because that's just the main page.
No, watch this. We're gonna walk them through it. So you go to the main page.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Yeah, you just go to. Oh, you are a horse. Why can't Kiara just do this? You are
She
fucking
rather enjoy watching me and you act like idiots. All right, so I go to the page. Hey, look,
Okay, just go on tours.
I'm at the Bowery Boys page.
Thanks,
now what
buddy.
do I do, Bill? Hold
Now
on,
will
let me
you
get-
just hit
well, let me
tours?
Make it bigger. All right, so here we are.
So then we just go to
looking at
tours.
tours.
Yeah.
About us.
No, will you just
Book now?
Well, no, just the tours.
Why don't you let him answer you?
Tours.
Walking tours and events. Why don't we do that?
All right, this is great. So we go to walking tours.
It's not
and
great
events.
yet.
It's not at all.
It's just so much fun. Why was Lauren ruin everything? She's so good. All right, so walking tours. Book online now. Did I do it wrong? Wait.
You sure did.
Walking tours.
There we go. Oh boy, that might be it.
Oh no, watch. I'll page down.
Oh, there it is.
All right.
So if you just
Is that
scroll
you?
Who's
down,
that handsome man?
not me.
All right.
Um,
Who's that handsome man?
They have a lot of handsome men. And then me.
Oh, here's my career.
By the way, I
Oh.
kind of wish I did that one.
Here's the tour of Bill and Gino's career.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's you and
Nice.
Bill.
I just-
Right.
but
In
first
like
we're gonna
5
stop.
minutes.
I'm talking over you. What, baby?
No, we made the same joke.
I bet you made it better.
Aw, you
Hold on.
did.
Bob Dylan. Hold
I
on.
know. I wish I did that one. Too.
Cafe Wa. Is that where he played?
Sure did. Still there.
Art of the Gilded Age at the Met.
Yeah, that's not mine either.
Gilded Age Mansion's fifth
A lot
tour.
of Gilded Age stuff. People like that.
June Jacob versus Robert Moses walking tour. They get two old
That-
dead people and they race, right?
Gino,
Yes.
did you just say Jew Jacob?
I don't think I said. I think I said.
Just go down to mine.
Jane Jacob.
You said Jew Jacob.
We don't want to taste of Chinatown.
No.
The slant on their.
Maybe
dishes.
they've already fired me. Where is mine?
They took him right off.
This might be an independent tour. There it is.
Turtle Bay.
There it is.
Hold on.
No, wait, that's it. You dick.
Here we go. All right, there.
There it is. So click on that.
Hold on. All right, all kidding aside. Turtle Bay walking tour.
Well,
So
now click on that.
I will pay, but let's read it. A terrace spin through 400 years of East Midtown oddness in a neighborhood that is so quietly weird that it makes Twin Peaks look like an equally fictional neighborhood. Did you write that?
Sure.
Sounds.
No, I hired them too.
It's a,
Also, nobody else besides my. No, but that's how you book. So don't do that. Just
You
go
told
on.
me to do that.
We'll go on the other one.
Hold on.
People, I've already lost everyone. Yeah, hit that, and then just hit the Turtle Bay walking tour. There we are, right there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you, buddy.
So there you go. And there's some pictures there. You can see me doing a tour.
I'm still not clear. I got it. There are no turtles. There is no bay. Author Kurt Vonnegut on the East Midtown block where he lived for 40 years. Turtle Bay. Blah
Mhm.
blah 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 blah.
I will give you. I will give you a tease. Right. So Kurt Vonnegut, for the last 40 years of his life, lived in my neighborhood and indeed died on his very steps of his place.
Really?
There's a couple of death sites that I have. Oh, look, there's.
By the way, if you click on Bill Schultz,
Oh, yeah, that's our real.
look at it.
Yeah.
You click on Bill Schultz. Look what it takes.
I
you
did
to,
a lot of
buddy.
embedding. You're in that
If I
one.
may.
You're in all that. Oh, that's
Oh,
cute.
Green Day.
Who made this?
Who do you think?
5 minutes.
You're exactly right.
God forgive me. I love it.
Another turning
Look at
point,
her.
fork stuck in the road.
You're in this.
Time grabs you by the wrist and directs you where to go. So make the best of
there's Keanu.
Oh my God. Baby, you are aging so well.
Make the best
Look at her. There she is.
My wife looks like a
I look
Look
like
at
a
her.
baby.
You
Yo,
look like a
that's
child.
that's horrible.
Look at
Make
Anne Marie. I love her.
Stop.
What's she up to these days?
I just texted her the other day, desperately
Tell her I
asking
said
for
hi.
sports work. It gives me an excuse. Look at my wife.
I
Aw.
look like a freak.
Who's
This
that
is
guy?
horrible.
Believe me, I look at her all the time.
Who is that?
I just me too, do you?
He did not. This guy
the
did not
best
like.
of this task known as
I didn't realize it was Fat Me.
known as
Jesus Christ, hold on.
That's known as
I hear
why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's
Oh yeah. Oh, he threw that one in. He threw that one in. Yeah.
I love that 5. Okay, I'm just.
Oh, that five. Five likes that episode too much.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end, is right.
That's what I want
At the
Oh,
time of
I
your
always
life.
don't.
Oh, there was all this. Our sibling show. We had every single. I had both my brothers on. She had her sister.
So take the photographs and
Nancy
send
Rommelman
friends in
always
your
had a crush on
mind.
me.
Well, she's a big fan of yours.
Hanging on a shelf
Look at that.
with health and good
There is.
times. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial.
Yeah, go.
For what it's worth, it was worth all the.
I love all the pictures with the Jameson bottle that I would just hand Bill.
Oh yeah.
Dolores, remember the script? Oh, I'm gonna cry.
You at the time of your
That's me as Wilford Brimley in The Natural. Oh, Val Kilmer. We were doing Tombstone.
Bobby.
Exciting.
Little Chino.
That's her as E.T. Indiana Jones. Fucking, we would be nowhere without that.
They're so good, and I love that they do so much for Stephen Garrett.
Yes.
They.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end, that's right.
Oh, I love it.
I hope you at the time of your life.
We have that yellow guy, by the way, somewhere.
Dancer. Oh,
do.
I miss him.
We have him. We ever need him. Look at Joe.
Oh, that's what we're protecting you guys. That was our April Fool's one.
Yeah. Oh, I loved when you did like that.
Time of your life.
God, I don't like that. That hurts.
I mean, say what you want. Like, this is the thing. Like, thank you. Like, anyone, I'll say this. Fuck you. Any of these people that sit
I
there
don't
like.
know where that came from.
Yeah, I know.
Not you, Bill. Go fuck yourself. Anyone that like looks like like Opie. Opie, go suck a dick. Oh well, Anthony failed. 8 years. The shit we got
That's
to
not
do
failure.
there. Yeah, no, it's not. It's like the shit we got to do there.
Hey, Bill.
Like, and I'll say it again. Bill's like, hey, Keanu's on today. If you want to hang out after your show, has that.
It was loosely referenced at the wedding.
And you know what Bill used to say when we'd go to Sullivan's and I was getting drunk and Keanu was sitting next to him? That guy would be so good to you. She bought it. She bought it.
I don't think she buys as much anymore.
No, and now look where we are.
Oh,
I get a lot of late night texts from Keanu saying, I blame you for everything.
I do. Get out. Get out. Get out.
I'm essentially an enabler
Bill.
for the fact that all of this has happened. And I apologize to Keanu, her family.
The only time I ever fell down the stairs of the subway was after I hung out with you two.
Me and Bill?
Because of, yes.
No, I pushed her. Do you not remember that?
Get out.
Well, and I remember the first time there was Kismet. We were on This Week in Sex, Keanu's podcast, and we were at an actual sex dungeon.
Yeah.
And Gino, if you recall,
I
they had
brought
not
you a
cleaned up
bottle
yet.
of what?
Remember there were used condoms on the floor?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, remember me and you were going through the couch, like we'd pull out Coke, we'd pull out a condom.
No, we were looking for Coke. All we found were the condoms.
I will,
because I kept telling Gino, I'm like, look through the couch. There's
And
got to
then
be a
I
vial
tried
there.
to hook up with him in the bathroom in the bar across
Well,
the
I wasn't going to
street.
say that part.
Because
I'm a gentleman.
I
but I remember how kind you were to buy us a bottle of Jameson.
Yes.
And remember how stupid you were to buy us a bottle of Jameson because we finished
We
it.
finished it. I've never been so drunk in my life.
I remember.
I
Bill-
was I was loaded.
I remember
Good Lord.
Bill saying like that girl. I'm like, no, that girl doesn't like.
Oh,
me.
I was kicking him in the middle of it. I'm like,
I
think she likes you.
I found the picture that I took. So we're at God, and it pops up in my thing, and I
that is the straightest laugh I've ever heard.
But
let me see.
I was going to email it to you so you could show it, but yes, you can. No, I'll just.
By the way, you are a 21st century independent woman. You do not have to ask his permission to pee.
I'm gonna send it. I'll just send.
Look at me while you pee. Look at me.
So as I was saying, like, but it's so funny because we're at the sex dungeon, right? And this is after Bill keeps.
And remember, every room had a theme. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! And Bill keeps saying, "Watch, I guarantee it won't come up." I could just find it there. Why doesn't it ever come up? Why don't I just do this? Because I know where it is.
Hook me up with that focus group.
Which one?
It could be lucrative. I'm just looking at your email.
Oh, dude, I will.
By the way, I never get on that stuff because we're both past the age that they like. You know, we veered into the 50s. They don't care about people our age.
I did one thing for them once, right?
I used to do a lot, but I aged out.
Do you age out?
You age out. They don't care about our demo.
I did one thing for them once where I literally
care less about our demo.
Wore something on my wrist, and they here it is. Look, there you go. Look at that.
Was it a knife?
Look at that. Open it.
Oh, was that it? That was it.
This is it.
That was the knife.
Doesn't work that way. All right, so I'll just share this.
You're such a creep to take a photo of you.
Because my God.
Oh, 1,000%.
So I'll show it now. Where is it? Add the stage. All right, there's the picture. I'm telling you. So this picture, fucking me and Bill are on the couch doing cocaine. Keanu. All this.
I was not.
And this is before me and Keanu ever hooked up.
I don't know what cocaine is.
Although we did later that night. And this is me. You can tell. This is me holding the camera like this, trying to sneak a picture of the chick.
What a fucking predator you are.
I'm a predator.
Yeah.
Because I fucking am nuts about this girl. Like,
That is so creepy.
Come on. Hold on.
I was trying to hook up with you too, and then your soft penis.
I loved them.
I love that you're talking about that in the past tense. I mean, back when you used to have a soft penis. I mean, obviously you're fine now.
That's the other thing. I always say this, like
I'm sorry about my soft penis. Do
Sorry
you say
about
that?
Yeah, pretty much, Bill.
Making amends. Making amends.
I'm like, I'm gonna marry that stupid girl, and I did. But I used to always say this, like
I have a soft penis.
I would say on Compound Media at the desk, I'm like, and I gotta tell you, I used to say, like, when I was just hooking up with randos, I'm like, I'm batting about 80%.
Who's Rando? Is she hot?
Oh my God, this dude Rando, Marlon B. Rando.
Well done.
But I'd be hooking, and I would say,
Marlon Rando.
I would be like, I'm batting about 80%.
It doesn't count as cheat if it's same sex.
Anyway, I'm about to maloik my dick. You ready? You ready? Because I don't lie. I'm like, I'm batting about 80%, but I'll never take Viagra.
You've never taken Viagra?
No.
I mean, me neither.
No. Here's why. Because I'm nuts. And if I take Viagra, I will think.
Technically, I've never taken Viagra. Cialis. Next question.
I love Viagra.
We do. Have you ever taken any PED, penis enhancing drug?
I mean, it's basically what it is.
Yes.
When?
Never.
No, and I haven't. And here's why. Because I think once I
Your
take,
conscience says otherwise.
No, I really haven't. And she's fine.
I believe you. But that's why you're soft.
And if I do, I feel like once I take it off,
So you might be hard for once.
Only thing I need for an erect penis is pan-fried coffee.
And we're not there. How are we back on pan-fried coffee?
Anyway, is that the name of a local Asian boy?
Anyway,
Boy, oh boy, do I love Bill Schultz. If he were in that bathroom that
true.
night, my dick would have been rock hard.
You're actually reminding me of how many times.
I will. Doesn't matter to me. You guys are killing it. I mean, I'm killing
Gino
it.
Sign, you're actually reminding me of how many times the actual Gino and I have simulated anal sex on Compound.
But I'm telling you,
simulated. Can't emphasize that enough.
I think if I ever took it, I'd feel like I had to, and I would always say, on
Yeah,
there, like,
that can't be a problem.
Yeah, I'm batting 80%, but I'm telling you, Keanu will tell you, and I'm not saying we're fucking every night, but I've been pretty solid. Literally, that means two things.
No,
We're not talking about your stools.
He's
Me
constant,
neither. Wow, this whiskey.
He's constantly erect.
I am,
Even
I am.
in weird situations.
Don't
Not
give
weird
him that.
situations.
But I'm
Don't give him
but
that.
in my defense, the first time we hooked up, I always tell the story. I start making out with her, I'm like, yeah.
I
And
may
then-
or may not know that.
And then
yes.
we go into the bathroom, and it's
we may have compared notes the next morning.
yeah, it's a unisex bathroom, and I'm like, she goes down to blow me, and I'm trying to get a hard on, and people are knocking at the door, and do I not say to
Una not sex.
yeah, Una. See what you did there?
I have fun with words.
So I say,
Oh my God.
I say to her, stop wasting your time. Don't I count? I'm like, I'm sorry, it ain't gonna happen.
What a sweet talker.
I'm like mushing. Hey.
Well, one of the many dumb Gino jokes that always made me giggle was the saltwater taffy. That would get me every time.
Who wants taffy?
Yeah, that would always get me.
But yeah, like I've always been, dare
Soft.
I say, very soft.
And gay.
But I always say the first night we hooked up, I was a real softy with that gal. I really, it was so funny. But you know, you own it. You never run from it. And it's like, Chuck, there's gonna come a time. There's gonna come a time. And it's like,
I have read that say someone has not had sex in a long time. A lot of the times, even if you are not on any chemicals, which I've also read can hurt the erection, that a lot of times it's a mind thing, and you're so like nervous about the fact that it might happen again that sometimes that doesn't happen either. And that's why I think Viagra is a great drug, and I wish it didn't have to be prescription. It's still prescription.
I will
right?
say this.
There
Yeah, I have
should
some
be
blue
no
chews if you want.
stigma.
Yes. I mean, no.
I will
Actually,
say,
no, because who would I use it on?
I will say this to Fitzy, my boy. And he's right. It's like Keanu's deprived of his dick pill. Because somebody has said that before. It's like you just take it once and it adds an extra inch or two. That concerns me too. Because I'm going to tell you.
It doesn't make it last
I'm
longer,
going to
too.
tell you. The last time we had sex, I'll say it last night. I don't care. I was drunk. But it was full
Well
on.
done.
Like, I know all the. And forget.
He's lying, isn't he,
I'm
Keanu?
just talking like a dude with my wife and my good friend.
Where is he?
That's all the length I had to give last night. I'm sorry if that's gross.
Length.
What?
About, it's not particularly
Describe
about
quote unquote
length.
full on, because that's what he said.
I didn't say that's all the time I had to give because boy, we were in and out of there. That was a drive through.
It was-
Now you're speaking my
yeah.
language.
Ew.
I'm sorry. I'm
Bedroom body talk.
sorry. That's true. Comedy Steve would not approve of this.
Comedy Steve would not
Do
approve.
we have some super chats, right?
I was trying to play the noise. and you
Oh, I'm
ignored
sorry.
me.
Go, baby. And I'm gonna.
And they're not that's their rumble rants.
God, I got to do a drink for that.
Well, let
I
me
like
find
that
them.
noise.
Yeah, kudos to you. You always fun. You're like, you're stupid. That girl really likes
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah.
I'm always like, nah.
I did. I even
And I
got-
always tell the story. The first time we were ever drinking, we were both drinking at Sullivan's. We left at different times. Everyone's like, you and Matt meet. You went home with that girl? I'm like, no. They're like, why?
Yeah.
I'm like, what? What do you mean why? They're like, she was all into you. I'm like, a girl like that would never be
What
into
did
me.
I
We didn't really
say?
think she was that into you. We just felt like you needed a boost.
Even
Yeah.
in our what did I always say to you? Even before it was you, even when it wasn't you, it was always
You lucky gal, you.
I
She's talking to me.
sound like a
So you're saying God hated you from a long time ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gobble gobble. Thank you for the $1 rumble
Thank
rant.
you, Gobble. What do you
Can
say?
you physically give Bill this $1? Sure. Don't see why
Ready for
not.
this? Sadly,
Aw, I'll
Ready
take
for
it.
this? I can't watch this. Hold on. Put it back up. Of course I can. What do you think I am?
In quarters.
No, I'm gonna do it even better.
All right.
Oh, I wish I could find some. Hold on.
We'll get $10 more if I call Joanne and she answers.
75, 85, 86,
This is
87,
pathetic. This is
88.
pathetic.
Okay, there's the quote. Sorry.
Why am I continuing on with this joke?
If Bill can call Joanne and she answers, I'll
Alright.
send 10 more, but you need to give
By
me
the way, I
back.
guarantee you she won't answer.
Venmo it. I'll Venmo it to Bill. I will Venmo Bill.
Wait, a little more than $10. No.
Tell you what.
Hey, look, it's a bad account.
Show the money up front, but gobble, by the way, yeah. I'll Venmo Bill 10 because I have no cash on me. Something about paying taxes. Would you pay with
Can we
sock
hear?
money?
Can we hear? I have it on speaker. Yeah.
Hold the bottom of the phone to the microphone.
Yeah, where's the speaker? Hold on.
Is it an iPhone? Yeah.
How's that sound?
She's not gonna pick up. She actually might be working on it.
What if I call?
Can we? Oh, okay. It doesn't show her number or anything.
Is she still doing the meatball thing?
First of all, thank God, no. Because
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The
Watch
person
this.
you're trying to reach is not available.
I'll take care
At
of
the
it.
tone,
Hold on.
please record your message. When
You
you
think
have
you can
finished
answer
recording,
you?
you may hang up.
Hey, dickhead, I'm on Gino's stupid show, and someone said they'd give us a lot of money, like $200.
I thought it was
if you picked up the
$10.
phone, but
I thought they said
no, that's not what
tell
they
her
said.
I said hi.
So
Tell
way to
her I
ruin
said
it for
hi.
me.
Tell her I'm getting beefy.
Ew. You
You know-
did it in the bathroom that night.
That's an inside when we were doing Gino versus Jono. God,
She hates me. If Gino did it, maybe she would have picked up.
we were doing Gino versus Jono, and we were reading journals, and I couldn't wait to read my stupid journals. And one of the lines was, "Going to LA in a month." Need to
Really
get-
working out, getting beefy.
Get
Yeah.
beefy. I said beefy in my journal. Let me explain how cringy it is. I said it not as a joke. Only I should read it.
It was
Only
pretty
I-
bad. It was pretty bad. But by the way, you and I actually thought was slightly more disturbing was remember, like, Joe had teased it that the next Jono versus Gino diary read, she was going to read the diary entry where she lost her virginity. I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be insane.
Right.
And it was so clinical and so like devoid of any type of human emotion.
Right.
It was literally Joanne. I hate when I say literally, but it was like Joanne's
Purple crutches.
Joanne's like, I have lost my virginity with my boyfriend. I think sex is a normal thing that two people should have. I'm not kidding. I'm not even. And like now I have done it. And anyway, I also just did my laundry. That was it. Like,
That's what I love about her, though.
It's like check it off the list.
Yeah.
What's that, babe?
That's what I love
it
about
is,
her, though.
there is no there with her. She is a robot.
It was such a good show.
It was good.
But that's the thing about
We had a good
compound
time.
media. It was such a good show, but everyone was so fucking conservative that they're like, and I used to say, shout out JM Stoneface. We have not mentioned Felicia in a week. She still loves you. What do you mean? We haven't mentioned Felicia at all. Yeah, I made my peace with Felicia on Kevin's show.
Yeah.
And let me rephrase. I screamed like a nut. She reached out to me.
Thank you, Gobble. I saw that.
I said thank you. What is it? You better pay Bill this time.
Thank you, buddy.
I will Venmo Bill.
Well, by
now.
the way, here's what he paid me.
Venmoing Bill right now.
No, obviously don't do that. But here's literally what he paid me.
$1, I promised.
No, by the way, it's 75 cents.
Let me see. Hold it down. Hold it down in your hand.
All right, it's $1. I was wrong by 25 cents.
Watch here. Put it in your hand. Show him it's.
Read this, idiot.
I'm sending Bill. I'm Venmoing Bill $5 right now. What do you?
I
By the
don't
way,
want your money.
actually, I take that
I
back.
don't
I'm
want your money.
Venmoing Bill $6. Am I correct?
How
don't want
about
your
this
money.
one?
The free chat is good.
I don't want your money, but I do want all of you to check out Bowery Boys Walks.
By the way,
Specifically the Turtle Bay tour.
the free chat is good. You never read it that much anymore. Gobble. I don't. But the good thing
I
is, like,
put them up there sometimes if they're really funny.
yeah. But again, like, I'm sorry that. Look, I'm going to say this. I love you.
Thank
guys.
you, buddy. There's a guy
We
saying he
try
would
to
book
read
it.
the free chat, and I'm changing the
Thank
subject
you,
so I don't have
the
to pay
real
Bill
Dan.
$6. But like, honestly,
Things are really that tough?
Sheesh. But honestly, God, like today, like we've been having so much fun with the show. It's almost like organic that you kind of have to super chat for us to read it. Don't get me wrong, but Keanu said it perfectly. Keanu puts stuff up while we're doing it. We love it. And if you're, by the way,
Especially if it's a funny joke about me, I put it up while they're yapping.
Oh, and since people are sick of looking at
are
me,
you on Cash App?
I don't even know what that is.
Cash App.
That's what people always say. Let me tell you what Cash App.
Oh, it's what they say when they don't want to pay you.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah. Hey, are you on Cash App? No.
Hook, line, and sinker.
And it's always like, how are you not on PayPal and Venmo? Oh, you're on Cash App. Yeah. Okay.
So Keanu, I said this to you, and because people are sick, and I'm sick of looking at my face. I'm sure they miss Lauren. I sent you this fucking thing that she tried to do with her mom and her sister
Oh, okay,
while they
yes.
were in Iceland. It's like 20 seconds,
I'll
but
pull it up.
and
Also,
Gino, watch this. It's hilarious.
And also, I will pull up what you did the last time you left.
Oh, don't worry
Is
about
that
that.
you?
but-
Good for her, Bill Schultz.
No.
It is, right?
It's a White Sox onesie for my niece that's pink.
Gobble,
Yes,
gobble.
but
thank you.
that's yours, right?
Yeah.
Gobble,
$6.
gobble. Thank
Thanks,
you.
buddy.
Gobble, gobble.
I'm
thank
totally
you.
cashing it.
Thank you for the
Hold on.
$1
I'm
Rumble.
sending Bill $20.
No, fuck you.
Sent.
Stop it. I'm not a cherry case.
Schultz. Everybody.
Watch this.
Schultz.
Watch this. Setting me up with my wife. Setting me up.
By the way,
That's
all that's worth for him for setting you up for your wife is $20. Really? That's it? Really? Wow. Wow.
Hey, you stay on brand. don't
What
you?
an insult to
I'm
Keanu.
about to hit the pay button. Gobble gobble. There you go. $20 for him to call me a
He's
piece of shit.
giving
There
you
you go.
something because you gave him something.
By the way, thank God that we didn't find
quid
ourselves.
pro quo.
Thank God we didn't have to explain that to Lauren. Like, you kind of started getting, I'm like, she's not going to understand it. She's not going to get it. And she's definitely not going to think it's funny.
I was nervous. I was thinking, I wonder if she's like wondering why the
But
fuck
I
there's
will
geese
say,
playing.
if I can add one thing, there are people
It's your show, man. Just add it.
If I can say
Schultz.
something. Let me ask you
Schultz.
something, Bill.
No, again, you can just ask me.
Schultz.
Like,
It's not In Hot Water with Bill Schultz, man.
Everybody.
If-
Schultz.
can I, if I,
Schultz.
may I,
Wait, is that Charles Schultz?
Everybody. Schultz.
I just like listening
for
to it.
all
My name.
this, everyone lives on, and even the guy that wrote, like, you don't read the poor stuff anymore. We don't get around to it, but like, look, I'm trying to do a show, and it's great. Okay,
Trying.
I'm
Yeah.
trying. Not gonna lie to you, but like when Lauren comes by the apartment, like, and she's like, yeah, this is great, because she's from a time
does
where
find you funny.
She's
I
from
don't
a
know
time
why.
where we all hung out. You understand? And for all the people, like, I'll say it again. I know I shouldn't. Stevie Lou's a fucking idiot because you can go back and look at him when he was at Compound, and we were nothing but nice to him. There's
forget-
never,
which
like,
one was he?
I defy anyone to find a video of me shitting on Stevie Lou before he started coming at us and all that shit. But I'm like,
I'm not even.
you
Who
should
was he?
know. You lose your. But that's my point. Like Lauren coming by, me hanging out with you, watching
Who's Lauren?
these clips. Sivan. It reminds you of a time where, like, we're not just people that work together. We're friends. We're friends. Friends want to hang out. Friends want to do shit. That's not what the Dabbleverse is. That's not what any. Oh, the cheese is back. Boy, you put a
Lauren.
smile on Lauren's face. She's like,
That's my mother.
she goes like this. Oh,
That's my
mother.
mother.
Sivan goes, oh, it's my cheese.
She adopted me.
And I sit there like this because my wife's doing it, and I'm thinking, I'm like, I'm the coolest.
This goddamn thing clogged Lauren up for 2 weeks. That's how constipated she was, thanks to you, Wheel of Cheese.
She took a bite out of me and it hurt, Mother did.
Yeah, and you might as well have been a cork in her butthole.
Yeah.
And I love it. Like, and that's the thing people don't get. They think they just think like, oh, and I guess they're right. Like, no, I'm in entertainment now because I have a Anthony.
I'm in
says it.
entertainment.
Yeah, I have a like this block of cheese. It's like I have a kid. You could have a YouTube show.
It's not just any block of cheese.
Here we
It's
go.
Lauren's block.
Have you ever seen The Heat?
No, I
You should
told you
watch
that already. Are you kidding me? Is your Alzheimer's that bad? We
Who are
just
you?
talked about
Get
this.
out of my yard.
Wait.
Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Why am I still here without Lauren?
I don't know. We'll send her. Watch this. I'm sure the in hot water
I'm
guy.
scared.
Here we
I'm
go.
scared. Ow! I'm scared. No!
She tastes like Wisconsin.
Mm. Mm.
Wait, let's double team.
Be funny.
Help me!
Porn.
Too late.
Cheese porn. But again,
There's no Me Too for you, cheese.
they will never. This is what we're getting away from. Like, they'll never understand. Like,
Entertainment.
yeah. Like, and I love our fans. I do. But like, look, I get it. Like, I'm used to being good at stuff. I'm telling you what I was really good at today, selling trash cans. I'm used to being good at stuff. And
Get me into this fucking racket. I am so game.
I'll let people know, but I'm telling you.
I mean, not racket.
Watch
Wonderful
this.
products that I can sell.
Watch this, Bill. Let's take a look. Okay, boom. 73 people right now. 73
Oopsie
people on
doopsie.
Rumble. Another fucking don't get me wrong. And I love it. And I can't right now we've got 85 people watching. And I cannot thank you enough. And I don't care. And I said it yesterday. I'm having so much fucking fun doing this now. Finally. Thank God.
I feel like you're trying to tell yourself something. There it is. There it is. This is what we call a breakthrough in therapy world.
I'll say it again. I'm having so much fun doing this now. And like
It
used to be like you text yesterday, hey, I'm bringing Lauren with me. And I'm like this. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you and Lauren want to hang out with me and Keanu? I'm sorry that we get, and you can look who's back. Nope, you're doing it wrong. But I'm sorry that like
Yeah, you're on the eyes.
yeah.
Give me a minute.
Are you doing it off? Oh, she's trying something new. I'm
oh,
sorry. Again, I'm sorry that people think Kevin's shitting on Stevie Lou. Kevin just has people on he hates. I'm sorry. I don't know why you always liked him.
Who was Stevie Lou?
Exactly. No, he's a big comedian. Fucking, he's insane. He's.
I didn't keep up with the kids.
But I won't even make it about Stevie Lou. But he's the perfect. Stevie Lou,
What's
you back?
it like to be funny?
Stevie
Is
Lou.
that him?
Yeah, Stevie Lou, you're the perfect example of why.
Drugs for sale.
Yeah, well, no
Get
one wants
your drugs here.
No one wants drugs, Stevie Lou.
You sure about that?
Bill.
We'll talk after this.
Oh.
No, watch this.
I mean, about your problem.
Watch this.
I have pamphlets.
Let's pretend there was a time we all hung out at Compound Media, right? And
I flipped a table over there once, and I
Stevie
also
would-
sold drugs there.
Stevie would show up with drugs.
Yeah, I would.
Oh, of course I remember. Okay, now I know who he is. Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
because here's another.
A lot of people have a beard and a
No,
yeah, I absolutely remember. who he
Here's
is.
another
Yeah.
reason you didn't recognize him. This is a recent picture.
Well, there's something weird going on with his mouth. That's part
I'm
of it.
very unremarkable, I know.
Oh, how dare you?
The Dabbleverse.
Don't say that about
the
yourself.
Dabbleverse fucking takes its toll on you. It makes you uglier. It beats. The
Oh, I
shit out
totally
of you.
remember him. Of course.
Yeah, but he didn't look that awful back then. He wasn't that fucking pale. He wasn't that fucking bald.
I remember him being very tall.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a guy that fucking would show up.
I totally remember
He'd
him.
sell
Yeah. I said
Adderall.
that with
He'd
names.
sell weed. He'd sell Adderall.
Allegedly.
Yeah. No. He would sell weed and he'd sell Adderall.
Drugs for sale.
Yeah, thank you. See, you just said it.
All right.
Get your
You're on
drugs
record.
here.
Okay. But now he's like, no. But now that Kevin will put me on the show to shit on me, I'm an entertainer. You're not. You've done nothing in all these.
Oh, okay.
And
Now
they're
it's
only,
making sense.
and then they just make up lies and shit about people, and they're like, oh no, it's because they'll listen. You can listen all you want, but you've got nothing at the end of the day. You sit. Could you imagine sitting at home being like, I hope Kevin sends me something, and I hope Kevin. And I'm telling you, gravy train's over. He ain't paying you no more, Stevie Lou. I talked to him. I'm bluffing. I talked to him, Stevie Lou. And if fucking Kevin hasn't, this is what I think honestly registered with Kevin the other day. Like Kevin will have Keanu come by and he'll hang out. And
Oh, fuck her.
Oh,
Remember when I said it was so funny when I said I wish Jason Scoop came back and finished the job.
Because you're a comedian, right? And it's and
he said that.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, because
and I meant it.
I like him.
He's a piece of shit. But that's what he thinks.
I'm on drugs. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and he's always like, talk. And this is another thing. Oh, talk shit like that in front of me in person. Talk shit. I'm just responding to your lies. I'm saying you're a liar. I'm saying you lie about me. I'm saying you sold drugs. You sold drugs. This is all shit that can be verified. It's amazing how when you don't give a fuck,
jizz on my mom.
Yeah, it's amazing when you don't.
What
give
a
fuck.
narc you
It's
are.
amazing when you speak the truth. You don't worry about consequences. Oh, fuck around and find out what. I spoke the truth when I said Pat Dixon was on Adderall and broke my jaw. And thank you for giving him the Adderall, Stevie Lou. Thank you for giving him the Adderall. Did we catch up on all the super chats? We did not.
Not yet.
All right.
Do you sometimes feel like you speak truth to power?
I speak.
I'll do them.
No.
Let me get out of here.
Tell you what, Stevie, I love this bit.
I do
I'll
have
bring
IP,
them up and you read them, okay?
Okay.
Oh, we're so good at this. Hold on, Stevie Lou. Talk to them while I bring them up. Again, Stevie Lou, but you realize, Stevie Lou, you don't have an ounce of talent, and Kevin just has you on because you're around, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well then.
That's not true, Gino. Let me tell you something.
It's kind of true.
Let me tell you something.
Here we go. Go on.
I'm depressed.
You should be. Oh, sorry, I got to look at Bill. All right, here you go. I'm going to share this tab instead. All right, read this. See if you can get this right, Stevie. Here you go. Read that one.
Play the video of that girl walking out of mourning because of Gino. I don't remember her name.
Gobble gobble. I will say this. Her name is Kate Willett, and the entire compilation is up on my Patreon, and I will put it up in a moment. How great is that? And Kate Willett walked out of the show. She got all fucking pissy, and the whole reason that happened is, you know whose fault it is? Cocaine's.
Cocaine for sale.
No, we don't need your cocaine. Me and Bill used to do really good cocaine. So me and Bill were doing cocaine at Sullivan's before George. Bill Schultz did the rest of it. And we were doing like, I got to go. I got a show tonight. And Bill might have stayed out fucking getting hammered on the cocaine. And he slept through
Crack cocaine?
He slept through morning. No, not now, Steve. He slept through morning. Did you have it? Slept through morning. And instead of fucking Bill and Joanne doing it, and me being a guest alongside Karen Margolis and Kate Willett, Margolis took over the co-host. I sat there being very nice to Kate, and then Kate Willett came on and talked like a stupid cunt. That said, can you read this, Stevie? Oh, look who's back, Bill.
You're a narc.
There he is. There you go. Would you like to read another one here?
Narc? Where?
Stevie, try and read this one, dummy. See if you can read this one properly. See if you can do it. Oh, by the way, shout out Jesse James, who is doing what everyone on YouTube does when Stevie Lou is on, throwing tomatoes. I love it. All right. DJ Rob
Free
Banks.
boot. Thank you for the $1 Rumble rant. Here's a statement that has never been said. Where's the rest of that Coke from last night?
I was that guy once, by the way.
Drugs for sale.
I was that guy once. We did Coke, and I left with the container without realizing it. Oh, look who's back. Our boy Gobble Gobble. Read another one.
Oh, no.
Six on screen. No.
Not enough money in the world.
She is
I'm so happy I've yet to see 6.
She is sleeping peacefully. All right, let's get to this.
Hopefully for eternity.
No.
Is it an endless sleep?
By the way, do you know what a Yetzer
Fucking
Hurrah trap
euthanize. Euthanize.
This show is a Yetzer Hurrah trap.
For the sake of Keanu's health.
She bit my leg the other day.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically domestic violence with a
cat.
cat.
I don't even
That
know.
cat loves her.
No, she loves me.
That cat is incapable of love.
All right.
You didn't argue.
Gobble gobble. Only 20. Bill needs rent money. There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. Thank you for the 10. So that's 4. You gave Bill purple hat money. So what does Bill? Oh,
no, he never did. Never did.
I gave you $20.
Oh, but that's not purple hat money. Oh, so wait, do I wear it or you?
You wear it.
All right.
Would you rather wear the hat?
Gobble
or
gobble.
or
Thank you.
bralette?
That's a very good point. Gobble gobble. Thank you. You don't have to wear it long.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Gobble gobble gobble. That's exactly right. You're right. I didn't even realize. I Venmo'd him once.
Win one for the Gipper.
Did I get them all? Oh, Jeff Hillman. Bill, 2 Atlanta Braves fans, Soundboard Kiki and I want you to know the White Sox suck this year.
Oh,
They
no.
really do, by the way.
I mean, that's like saying, we just want you to know the sky is still blue.
Yeah, we don't care. My grandpa
Thank you,
invented the
Kiki.
exploding
Here we go with the
scoreboard.
fucking
Yes.
scoreboard again.
And my dad did the Braves as fireworks for years. So go Braves.
They stole that from us, but at least they picked the right family to
They
do that.
did.
Oh,
I'm Newt Rockney.
you are new. Yeah, by Susan Day. Susan Day died?
Oh, no.
Who's that?
She was
She's
on
not
the
that
Partridge
old.
Family, and she was on LA Law.
Did she go up in a spaceship?
Susan,
That's kind
I'll
of it,
look
right?
it up.
DEY.
Don't
She died?
bother your pretty little head, Gino. I'll look it up.
I'm looking it up as we speak.
Why do you have to defy me?
It doesn't say she died.
She's not that old.
Yeah, it says just born December 10th, 1952.
Yeah, why you got to start shit? Is this like, I'll never get that. Like, people like, rest in peace, so and so.
And why is someone so
Yeah, she's
random?
fine.
It's
Yeah.
a weird rumor to start, too.
Yeah, but it's always like, if you do specific, like JFK headshot, if you do, unless there's a joke.
By the way, it would have been better if you said, good night, Susan Day.
Yeah, not bad.
Thank
Or good
Thank
day,
you.
or good day, Susan.
Better.
I said good day.
I hate when you edit me.
By the way, gobble gobble. There's your freebie. Me and Larry did do coke on camera. We
I'm
read
against
your
that.
Yetzer Hurrah trap message. I hate that Yetzer Hurrah shit. It's so stupid. It's dumb. Dumb, yo. There you go. But boom. How many? No one cares about this. Maybe Stevie Lou is still on with him, dummy. 70. Yeah. But again, like this is what gets me. It's like I don't mind. I like doing the stuff. I like telling the jokes. I like living the dream.
I'm Sid Luckman, Hall of Fame quarterback for your Chicago Bears.
But these fucking people. Again, we got shows coming up this weekend, by the way, which I'm very excited about.
Do tell.
Very excited. Keanu, tell them where we are this weekend. Do you know?
Poughkeepsie.
Not even,
I don't know. I'm from
even
South
close.
Carolina. I just get in the car with you.
Not
I cross
even
myself.
close.
And
Never
then
do
we
that,
go and
by
do
the way.
comedy. But we will be with Rich Carucci. And I've heard something about a bed and breakfast.
Yeah, he's got us. So we're at the spring. Hold on. Start chat. Like this is the best way I can find it. But yeah, we're like, thank God we're doing shows this week, and I need some shows for my fucking soul. You know,
soul.
While Bill is taking
You
people
have.
around Turtle Bay, the lovely Kiana C. Thompson and I. God, you think like I saved these so many fucking times. That's one. That is hold on, that's the 19th. Open image in new tab. Share this tab instead. Okay, so what day is this? Saturday. Keanu and I will be, I'm gonna share the screen. Ba-boom. Saturday, Keanu and I will be at a little place called Klecknersville Volunteer Fire Company. Oh, I love that bit. Come on, that's good stuff. And the night before, oh, here it is. Open image in new tab. And Friday night, ready for this? Me and Keanu will be with Rich Carucci, Steamroller of Comedy. I didn't get to put this up yesterday because, man, was I fucking hammered. It's sponsored by, of course, the Laughing Stock Comedy Club. Look at that. That one always comes up. We will be at Silver Lake Tavern in Dingman's Ferry. I did a Dingman's Ferry joke yesterday, as I recall. It's all kind of a blur, but that's good stuff. That's where we'll be this weekend, and then the following day week will be somewhere. So you go. All right, good stuff.
Well, thank you guys very much for having me.
I know dude. Look at this. What is that?
Weirdly, I think Lauren had a good time.
Look at this. Ricky Henderson broke up 81 no-hitters with a home run. That's incredible. That can't be right. Hey, Alexa, how many no-hitters did Ricky Henderson break up with a home run? Actually,
she's not.
Actually, you know why that works? You know why that stat works? Because
there's no way a home run. There's no way that's true. Absolutely no way.
It's 100% true. You want to know why?
81?
Yeah, you want to know why?
There's no. Watch
this.
A home run. I would say like.
How many people in the chat get it? Ready for this? I'm going to give away the answer. Ready?
No way.
Hey, yes way. Watch this. Hey, Alexa, how many games did Ricky Henderson lead off with a home run? There you go.
I can't hear.
It's the same thing. Ricky Henderson led off.
It's a riddle. Gotcha.
Ricky Henderson led
Yeah.
off
did I
81 games with a home run. He broke
of
up
course,
81 no-hitters with a home run.
All right.
I'm
Well
very
done.
proud of
Well
myself.
done.
Oh, look at that. Max Load.
I would have figured that out if I wasn't drunk.
Like a real Yetzer Haraju, like a black kike bird. And now he's like, racha.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I'm gonna steal that.
Very proud.
I'm gonna use that with people.
Very proud of myself. Peter, I figured it out. He said, "Figure please it out," is what he said. There you go. All right, so there you go. 2.5 hour show. Again, that's
Very
great,
good.
right?
I love you guys.
Marvelous.
You're not going anywhere without one more shot. What do you got? You got nothing
I am
tonight. You
fucking failing.
You
man.
could
I
do
am
a whiskey.
loaded and exhausted, but okay.
Dude,
one more.
and by the way, Load's got to call you. Sold garbage cans for 3 hours today.
I went in. Whoever you're talking to, I will
Dude,
do
I'm
it.
telling you, you could do it.
Schultz.
I want to.
Baby's had too many bottles.
To Lauren Sivan,
Schultz,
to Lauren,
Sivan.
to the band getting back together. Chendon.
Oh God.
Toe has breaking news, but I don't know if I can say it yet. I was waiting for him to text me back, but
I'll call him right now.
call him.
We're gonna call the Toe with breaking news. By the way,
And
I'll send you
then
guys a
we-
video if I actually hit a truck. And by hit, I mean truck.
Oh,
you never showed that video.
All right, let me find it right now. Really fast.
Oh, please don't.
You killed Bill.
I'm hurting.
Oh.
Also, acid.
Oh my God, this is so good. I'm telling you right now.
Well, I don't know if we can say it.
Even if he answers, I think this is so good. He should get to break it on his show.
Wow.
And I'll tell you who won't break it. Any one of the stupid cunts in the anti-whatever podcast, Fat Melton, all these people that know nothing, weigh in, and you faggots fucking watch it. Yo, buddy.
Gino.
Did I interrupt?
Hey, ready for this? Do you know Ricky Henderson broke up 81 no-hitters with a home run?
God damn it, there's a joke in here and I don't have it.
No, it's not a joke. It's a riddle, but you'll figure it out immediately.
You gave it to him by saying it's a riddle.
It
Tell
wasn't
him
a
he's
riddle,
on
but you
the
know why?
air.
Because he had 81 leadoff homers. So he broke up no-hitters with a home run.
Oh, okay. God, I thought you were going to do one of those gay, like, Thomas Dagny things.
Did you hear about Thomas Dagny?
No, that's not how it works.
Shot a pilot.
All right. Hey, you know my friend Carl just shot a pilot.
Oh, did he? Good for Carl. Yeah, how'd that go?
Thomas Dagny worked for United. He had like 2 kids. It was terrible.
Oh, that was not the kind of pilot I thought you were talking about.
You know, speaking of the salad days, I remember I get off the subway one time and I've got 3 missed calls from Steel Toe, and he texts me. He's like, "What is the pilot that Carl shot joke?" And I called in and did it on the wall. Now we have the breaking news you sent us, and Keanu's like, "I don't know if we can break it." And I read it like, "This is so good. I have a feeling you're going to want to break it on your show tomorrow." That is you, right? So we'll tease out your show, but it's so good. Like,
Well, ask him.
Like, here's the thing. I mean, do you want to tell it now before the fucking the antisocial cunts do it, or Melton does it, or anyone else who knows nothing and acts like they do?
You're not going to believe this, but I only talk about this stuff when like a audience member asks me about it. So like, I really am only going to talk about this news that you have if somebody asks about it. Now, I'm sure somebody's going to ask about it.
Sure.
So if you want to go ahead and
Is that Aaron?
Oh, hold on. You're right now. The fat chick from Pretty Antisocial Podcast is on. The fat, ugly, stupid, lying one. All right, let me narrow it down. The one that shows a fucking folded flag behind her like some kind of stolen valor when you know nothing about it. But it's like, listen to me.
My kids throw rocks at me.
Yeah, her kids throw rocks at her. That's a callback to the Keanu cast and stuff. Now, yeah, this is Aaron. Do you want to break the news since you know everything? Watch this, Aaron. I hate to spoil it, but you know everything about everything. Tell them what it is.
Well,
there was a 3-sentence investigation finding that came out today in the case of former lawyer Nicholas Requeta.
I love him.
The pre-sentence investigation, the sentencing is Friday. The pre-sentence investigation recommended to the judge that Mr. Requeta received 5 years of probation, no drugs, no alcohol,
I love it.
80 hours of community service, and 30 days in jail.
Oh, God.
Now, and yeah, by the way, way to finally be on the air when something of substance is said, you stupid fat cunt whose name I don't know. I'm talking to the
I don't even know my kids'
antisocial bitch.
names.
But so that's what's being recommended. What Bill Schultz bailing. I love him. So what are so that is going to happen? I don't understand how the legal system. Will this be before or after me and Keanu have to show up? And I don't know why the dumb cunts haven't mentioned this. Hey, you stupid cunt! Why haven't you said me and Keanu are stupid and we have to go out the fucking there to appear? Where's Muttering John? Where are all you fucks?
There's plenty of time for you to still get a subpoena.
The reason, some would argue, in fact, some involved with my particular case would argue that you and Keanu not going is the reason why there's only a $50 fine, because there had to be a deal offered that was good enough to cover for the fact that you two were not going to be there.
Hold on, let me ask this. Hey, you stupid fat cunt, why didn't you break that news? You were so sure we had to go, and it's almost like you and all the other idiots that believe the lies ended up fucking being, I need to thank you, because I think you buoyed the hopes of that fucking drug addict, poor father, Nick Requeta, into I would argue, just thinking he was going to get off on this, constantly bothering people until they're like, Gino and Keanu want nothing to do with this. They're on Aaron's side. So thank you, you fat cunt. But am I wrong, Aaron, to say that? Am I wrong to say that?
To say fat cunt? No, I think you're right on the money.
What a stupid cunt.
I have a crush on Aaron.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Why wouldn't you? He's a handsome man.
And
all the people that are coming on going like, oh, what is going on?
Wait. Are you calling my girl Jackie the fat one? She loves me,
I don't know which one is which. I'm happy to say.
Don't you talk shit about my Jackie. She probably thinks there's still a chance for us.
I love
Esther and I
you,
are not
Aaron.
married. We're not engaged. I don't want to take Jackie's hope and crush it into dust.
Watch this. I'm going to be honest. Are you Jackie?
I think I am Jackie.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's hard for me to tell, too. But there's still time for you to be subpoenaed,
golfing with Italians.
Yes, do you like golfing with Italians, Jackie? You're going to be in. Can we plug that while you're here?
What's so funny is my children throw golf balls at me because I won't stop talking about Aaron. They go, we don't know who Aaron is.
What happened to the father of these children?
It's
He's dead.
Oh, was he the soldier with the folded flag?
Maybe, which would be sad if true.
I don't know. Now I feel.
He
I
left
almost
me.
feel bad, but
He
you know what?
left. No, I don't
Terrible
think
news.
he's dead.
I
I
actually do
think
know
he
the
just
father
left.
of this is very sad. This actually ties everything together. Do you know who the father of Jackie's children are?
Patrick Melton.
Patrick Melton.
Oh, way to fuck up my joke. Totally not.
Oh,
Keanu.
I stepped on your joke,
actually-
Aaron. Oh my God, I'm never gonna sleep again. I feel bad about myself.
Go.
The father of Jackie's children is actually Thomas Dagny. He used to be a pilot who flew for
Oh, way to go. That's really good. Oh, Carl
Yeah.
shot him. I kudos to Carl. All right, well, let me say this. Can we plug what we're doing at the end of July? Are we plugging that now?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you guys were the two of the mystery guests, and we have a potential third and fourth. But I think people have, by God, sniffed it out.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
She's very excited, this fat bitch that you have a chance with.
Aaron,
Yeah.
it's me, Jackie.
You sure that's your name, Jackie?
I think so.
That's good. That's all
Jackie,
Can I come to the
and I mean this with all
reunion
due
show?
respect. You flatter me, you honor me, but could you stop calling?
Yeah, you really got to stop calling him Jackie. He's got shit going on.
No.
He's trying to kill his girlfriend with the fucking steel toe sign, but until then, you just got to play it cool.
Can I come to the reunion show?
By the way, shout out William JC37 who wrote fucking. Do you see that? He wrote Kellen Winslow threw Gino that shirt in the 70s. That's a nice little tie-in. Thank you, William H. And 37 is my lucky number. Thank you, William JC. All right, look.
Jesus.
All right, let's.
You're wait a minute. You're old enough to remember the first Kellen Winslow?
I fell in love with the Chargers during the first Kellen Winslow.
Wow, I barely remember the second one.
How can you forget the second one, raping fucking 70-year-old homeless women? Guy's a star. He's probably more memorable than his dad.
That's the best catch of his career. Hey,
God, is Aaron funny?
All right. So what time? So again, it is Steel Toe, from the Steel Toe Morning Show. He's got the gig tonight. What's the show tonight, buddy?
It's the last evening show of the week, so I was actually prepping it when you called. I really don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's true. You got a lot to celebrate. But
I'm gonna talk about some things. I'm guessing this will come up. If it doesn't come up, we got a bunch of little links and stuff we can babble about.
It is so fun being a part
That
of this.
is gonna make my girlfriend mad.
Sorry, Fatty. It is so fun spoon feeding the Dabbleverse fucking reality. It really is. It's like I have not seen Muttering John on Twitter in ages, and he was the one that kept saying we're idiots. And why isn't Patrick Melton that fat fuck who looks awful? And he's sitting there like trying to kiss Anthony's ass. Hey, Melton's here now, and I'm telling you, I'm hanging out with Anthony. We're just shitting on him. He's like, Anthony,
wait a minute,
we're
hold on.
just shitting on this fat
Who,
fuck.
me?
Hold on. This is for the Clippers. This is for the Clippers.
Oh,
now
please.
Stalin's gonna grab this. You're saying Anthony thinks Patrick Melton is a fucking buffoon?
He thinks the entire Dabbleverse and everyone involved in it are fucking buffoons.
But wait, he's
mean-
not going to get super tips?
He's what was I? I was a retarded comet, I believe.
I don't even know, but it's so funny because it's like this is how lost you get in that world. Like we did a show today with Lauren Sivan from Fox News, who
Does Lauren Sivan want super tips?
she wants nothing to do with you. But it's so funny, and it's just you remember, look, I don't know if you remember the Steel Toe. You were in radio, you had people in. I mean, you were in that world, so we harken back to that stuff. And I'll tell you this, that's why I'm so excited when we go out there in July. July 25th, the golf tournament, 26th, the comedy show, and we're staying an extra day. We've invited ourselves 28th broadcasting with fucking Steel Toe.
I
under
told
the
you
new
they'd be
sign
going
and his,
there.
And his girlfriend with the head wound. That's how radio works. We sit here trying to get people to come. We had Lauren Sivan of Fox News, Harvey Weinstein fame, come by today because we're old friends. They're like, no, that's not broadcasting. Broadcasting is getting a lot of super chats and having graphics and playing fucking whistle dog noises. You suck, Patrick Melton. Patrick's on. Hold on. Patrick apologized to Steel Toe.
I'm in love with you.
I know. It's or in Patrick's case, I mean, really, your whole shtick is just watching me do it.
Yeah. And didn't he try?
Hurt people.
Okay. And Patrick, let me ask Aaron something, and I'm asking you as well. But I'm gonna ask Aaron first, and then you can weigh in. Didn't Patrick? He has nothing without you. Like we were shitting on Stevie Lou, that piece of shit, the other day. Yesterday, he's like, "You guys need me for content." That is the line of a pathetic fucking idiot. Okay, and I'm not talking about you because it's obvious. Fucking Patrick Melton needs you for content because fucking that's his show, and he tried to make fun of someone new yesterday, and everyone's like, "Why are you doing that?" Like he's got nothing.
What Patrick doesn't understand is that he doesn't have any fans. He
I
has
know.
people that are really pissed at me. I don't know if you know this, Gino, but my personality is very polarizing. I mean, hell, you guys have liked me, hated me, and liked me. I mean, so obviously I have a personality
Let the record show you hated us, but you hated me before you liked me. I love relationships like this because we're passionate fucking people, and I never want a middle ground. We don't. Patrick Melton, like that's what he prays. It's the same thing we talk about Melanie Mack. Everyone's like, Melanie Mack hates gays. I'm like, or she loves people that hates gays and their money. You know, but but all we do is speak the truth. And everyone's like, oh, Steel Toe lies. No, Steel Toe may say shit, and then he gets caught. And he's like, oh, you got me. But we always fucking speak the truth and move on from it. These guys are Melton. I'm talking about you. You lipstick.
Yeah, I know,
faggot.
and I know everything about Aaron because I have all of his emails.
My lost interest is in your laugh, and maybe you'll clip this. But again, I heard you do have all these. But again, all these people
I
get so
love
caught up.
reading all of Aaron's emails and jerking off to them.
He does crank it out to your emails.
Hit the like button.
Some of them are pretty spicy. But no, I think somebody was checking in on it, and I think one of his streams before he started talking about me had 13 live viewers at its peak.
Oh,
no.
Don't you dare say that. Don't you dare say that.
That would tell you why it's all Steel Toe all the time, no matter how embarrassed. Like, it's cost him a lot. I mean, there's all the stuff. There's all those third world aristocrat videos of the nasty shit he said about kids, the pedo stuff. There's now the hacking thing. He's received, I mean, by his own admission, he's received gigabytes and gigabytes of my stuff. Some of it he's posted close up, and I've recreated. And then yesterday, he was having such a hard time coping with that.
I was having a hard time walking.
Said, no, it was actually these. And it's such a weird lie to tell because I know, because I saw it, I recreated it. It was my document. He knows that he did it, but he just can't live with himself knowing that the public knows that he did that. I mean, the guy's remarkably thin-skinned for a rhinoceros.
I know. It's because I'm so enormous. My skin is about to break. Let me tell you something, Aaron.
Here we go. Go on, bud. Go on.
The only reason I went through your entire Google Drive was because I was looking for pictures of children. You didn't have any. And so it meant nothing to me.
Oh, man, you almost feel bad for the guy.
I feel bad for myself. I'm sweating. I used to stand up. Then people heckled me.
It does. It really, just being in this shit world. And I'm sorry, you're not like you wake up every day and do and have topics to talk about. Like that's the thing. It's like I like that we're doing a show. People see it. It's like they fucking Kevin is literally like I said it like when Keanu went on a show. I'm like, you need to pay Keanu. I don't want money from Kevin. He's a buddy of mine. I don't sit there on the street. But it's like you're giving money to fucking Stevie Lou, that piece of shit. And everyone's like, well, you get paid because he's going to shit on you. No, you get shit on because he doesn't like you. You came up in radio. Remember when you'd go on any show and you'd never be like, hey, can I get paid? You want the exposure. You want people to not only know who you are, but what you're about. It's the opposite in the Devilverse. Hey, pay me, but we're not talking about me. This isn't about me. I'm going to shit on other people. You're fucking all pieces of shit. Stevie Lou, Granny, you're fucking garbage. You're garbage. And I'm telling you, it's over. It's coming around. You realize, like, this is your life. What are you doing, Gino? Daddy's doing fine. Daddy's got stuff in the works, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And this is not me teasing it out like, oh, I can't wait to tell you what it is. Once I figure out what it is, it's going to be great. Tell him, Aaron.
Can I go get my show ready now?
Yeah, get it ready. I'll be watching.
Yeah, Melty will be watching. We will be there again. He broke it here first. But again, you could watch a pretty antisocial podcast. Two fucking stupid cunts who fucking want your fucking attention. You could watch Melty, who has nothing without Steel Toe. You could watch Kevin fucking hang out with comics he likes like me and Keanu, or shit on people like Stevie Lou and fucking even Chad, who we like, but he's on Ozempic. He doesn't respect these people. You can watch all but just keep coming back to our little fucking stream here.
Hit the like button.
Not now, Melton.
I'm fat. God, I'm fat.
Yeah. Can I tell you one more thing before I go?
We're really busy. Of course, buddy. Go.
All right, bye.
Son of a
fuck. Gotta go.
Let me tell you, we're the sum of everything that put us here, and where I am right now with Steel Toe. I love the guy. I love how it's going. I love a guy that like we all fuck up. He's like, yeah, fucked up.
God, I love him too.
Fucked up. He's like, yeah, I did stupid shit, and I'm sorry if I'm taking credit. My wife will tell you. I said a year ago he's on his way back.
What happened?
Where were you? Say it.
Pooping.
Taking a big shit.
Did Bill leave?
My wife.
Do we have guests?
My wife.
I heard a big
fat
pedophile.
The chick whose name none of us know from Antisocial
Just kidding.
was here.
Oh my God! You mean which one? The slut shaming redhead or the other one? Or Shrek?
I swear I don't
Kathy
know.
Bates
I
off
swear I don't know
Ozempic?
which is which. I swear I don't know.
The one whose children throw rocks at her because she.
Oh yes, that's right. They
Oh.
throw. But then we were saying we were going to do a golf tournament, and she's funny. She goes, "My children throw golf balls at me." I thought that was very CLE.
That is cute.
Smart.
So it was her. Oh, that's sweet.
It was. So and then Melton came by in his best lipstick.
Oh my God! Wow, we have such a small apartment. We don't even have room. He
I can't
thinks
imagine.
we live in two separate ones. How did he fit?
Oh, by the way, Bill Schultz left his lighter. That's a shame. So
Aw.
again, I will say.
Congrats. What? It's always a joy to see Bill Schultz and Lauren Sivan. Wasn't she wonderful?
Now I'm telling you right now. I'm feeling crazy, but like, here's the thing: we gave you fucking
2 hours and 46 minutes.
I'll tell you right now. Fucking, we'll do 10 more minutes, and if someone throws us $100, and I mean it, and you can be like, "This is not grifting," we'll do another hour for $100, right? What do you got tonight, babe?
I'll probably just do a solo dolo stream tonight. I do have Sheena that was on this program coming on Thursday for Bacchanal Thursday, by the way. Remember Sheena Ryder?
Love her.
Yes. But tonight I gotta talk about a bunch of stuff. But at 10 p.m., so I have plenty of time.
And let
also,
me say this.
I want to say that the week after next, I'm going to be live in studio with Chrissy Mayer. I can't wait.
Where?
At her studio.
Okay, first of all, you're not live in studio. You just want to go hang out with your godson, who you think is the cutest thing in the
I'm
world.
gonna squish him and give him kisses. I'm gonna do the Nightmare podcast next week. But and then the newest Keanu cast out. But tonight I don't have anything till 10 p.m.
And by the way, let me say this. I just said, I'm like, I don't even think that's grifting. Like, literally, you guys pay great money, and this goes on, and I cannot thank the Patreon enough. And I'll say this. We'll even keep a running total. We'll do it like Steel Toe. Like, if someone gives us, like, money, and it totals 100, we'll give you another hour. But, okay, so... Or don't, forget it. It's just me thinking out loud because you guys are great, but it's like...
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo,
What does that mean?
beg, shake.
No, stop it. What does this mean? Bones up Gino. Is that good or bad?
I don't know.
I don't know the lingo, but I will say this.
We like My Lost Interest, though.
Yeah. Oh, My Lost Interest. I'll say it again. When I read April's text on the air, and My Lost Interest, I hope I'm not speaking out of school, he fucking clipped it immediately and put it up. And this is why I like me, and this is why I immediately liked fucking My Lost Interest. Because I'm like, I know why he did this. And before I even, or at least in the back of my mind, and I'm like, thanks for getting that up so quickly. He's like, I have a daughter the same age. I'm worried about April. And he literally got what I was saying. And I'm not even a dad, although I have the cutest cat in the world. He's like, yeah, I wanted her to see it. And it turns out that we were right about everything. And even Keanu was right before me about that.
Oh.
Like, don't get me wrong, I was right about April. And I'm like, look at this shit. And Keanu looks me in the eye with the most concerned face and goes, I don't even believe she wrote that, Gene. Because Keanu knows April as well as anyone, even though you could listen to the Dabbleverse lie about my wife. And oh my God. And she goes, and Keanu was right. She goes, I don't think she wrote that.
Right.
And I was like, what do you mean?
She's
She's like, I just know she, you said, am I wrong? I just really don't think she wrote that. I know her. Go on, babe. I'm sorry.
I don't want to make, because I do, Anyway,
Well,
I know she did it.
Again,
for a
okay,
fact,
look,
right?
we might have to end the
yeah.
stream because I'm going to yell at my wife for again hedging. What?
No, I know. She told me she didn't even write.
Okay, then why do you hold when people sit? Here's what I don't get, and watch this. This will be great content. You can clip it. Here's what I don't get. We don't lie. And Keanu, I'm going to tell you something.
No, I won't
No,
lie.
Keanu, I'm going to tell you something right now. When you do that shit, no wonder people think you're full of shit. So, no, let me rephrase it to compliment you. No wonder people get away with saying you're full of shit. Because when you hedge like that, the truth will set you free. You're like, yeah, but I don't want to. Just fucking speak the truth or say, I don't want to say the truth because it'll hurt her. But when you're like, you're not doing yourself any favors.
I never lie.
Okay,
ever.
well then say what you're about to say about April. Or tell me
Like
why you won't
said,
say it.
I don't want to speak the truth to hurt someone.
Ugh.
All right.
No, let me. I was
Like,
looking me.
sorry.
You're a better person than
And
me.
you know what? It's like I get shit on most of all. It's like,
oh, you
fucking,
do,
yeah,
without a doubt.
I
Because,
mean,
but I'm trying to
some
help you.
kind
I
of
think
evil
you do.
witch or something. I'm just like, fuck. I'm just navigating this, and I know more than all you fucking freaks do. I'm not talking about
Yes,
you,
but
right.
when you
no, I tell the truth as I see it. But then when it comes to my actual friend, a person that I actually knew,
April
I
is
guess
not
I
your
wouldn't
friend.
consider her my friend
April
anymore.
is not your.
But I can still hope that she's doing well and okay.
And I'm going to
Right.
say what.
But I can say that. But I'm doing her a favor by not. I can just say
You're
nothing
not.
and let all these fucking assholes shit on me.
Watch
and
this. Now
that's
put
fine.
it on me. So everything you said, I agree with, except, and I said this, and this is where I was right. You're not doing her a favor.
Okay,
No
I
one that
guess
said,
not.
Keanu, if I may, and I ended up being right. No one that said she's only 29, and my lost interest, will have my back here, was doing her a favor. And when you say I'm doing her a favor right now by not saying, and I
I'm
bite
not
my
doing
tongue.
her a favor, but I'm
Watch
just
this.
like,
You know who's doing her a favor? I'm doing her a favor by not saying right now what you confided in me about her because I respect you, love you, and I don't want to give you shit. But again, it's so obvious to people with common sense. That's all I'm saying. Does that make sense?
yes,
Okay.
but people are so obsessed with Aaron losing. And what gets me is people that fucking dragged her, through the mud, called her mega mind, fucking made fun of her, slut shamed her, were horrible to her, now want to white knight for her.
Who wants to white knight for her?
Everyone does.
No,
Or
they don't.
April. How could Keanu possibly do this or
But
whatever?
they're not
Like,
white knighting for her, I would argue.
no, they
They're
are. They're
just
like,
shitting
what
on
about
you.
April? No, I that article comes out about me. People are like, that bitch deserved to get the shit beaten out of her. Why come out now and say that, Keanu? Why come out now with it? Right? It's like which has nothing to do with April, but people that fucking shit on her, made her feel fucking terrible, now want to be like, what about April? Right.
Yeah.
Where I would say that at least I was her friend and I was genuinely fucking worried.
Yeah.
And which is why
But
I had to
Keanu-
do I had to do what I had to do. So
Okay, but here's the thing, and you're stubborn, and I love you for that because you're. And again, Keanu is stubborn, and I am too. Just so you know, because I call her stubborn, and she thinks I'm insulting her. But no, we're stubborn people, and I don't care what anyone says. But
what do you want me to do?
I want you to stop defending someone who treated you like shit. That's a fair statement. I want you to stop defending someone who knew what you had been through with Jason, so lied about stuff. I want you to stop defending someone who called you on our wedding, the night before our wedding.
Yeah.
To play because I'll say it again, because you're a good person and she wasn't.
Right.
She's doing whippets. This is a woman who, like, I want you to fucking stop defending, and maybe defending is like insulting you. I don't mean it. Like, I want you to stop giving a, I'll say it better. I want you to stop giving a pass to this woman who
I know,
treated
it's
you
hard
like
for
shit,
me.
who betrayed your friendship, who took you for granted. That's what I want you to do for your own fucking self-care. Sorry, baby, go.
It's hard for me, but I am susceptible to manipulation. And it's
You don't have to tell me. I'm married to you.
Get
What,
out.
babe? I love you. Baby, what?
I'm susceptible to
I like that you
manipulation.
smile. They're like, he is an asshole, but he's my asshole. Go on. Yours?
No, it was all fucked up, and you're gonna fucking start.
And by the way, thank
Never
you.
mind. Just forget it.
I had to interrupt you. Wait, because I wanted to compliment you because a fan gets what I'm saying. Look, thank you, JM. Gino's right on this. They're feigning support to throw shade at you, Kiki.
Yeah.
I did
right.
not mean to interrupt you. I just love that he gets that. Thank you for supporting my wife. Go on, baby. Say what you're saying if you didn't forget. But that really meant a lot to me that he said that. Go on.
No, it's true. It's true. They're feigning support when
They're like, oh my God, poor April. When they have.
Or just keep going.
I'm sorry, baby. I do. I get carried away. Go. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, how could I possibly come to a conclusion of what I was going to say? Anyway.
No, wait, no. Wait, go. I'm really sorry. One of the others. I'm really sorry. Go. I'm sorry.
Oh boy, am I making good points.
Oh, my wife is mad at me, isn't she?
My wife is so fun and poignant, and I just can't help but interrupt her. She had something real heartfelt and poignant to say, and I just had to interrupt her.
I know.
In one ear, out the other.
You're a piece of shit.
Do you
right?
know Gino? Big
What?
Gino?
What?
I ordered 2 large pizzas last night and a big old eggplant sandwich and mozzarella sticks. Then took a nap, and then well, guess what I did?
Pan-fried coffee?
No. Woke up, stumbled into the kitchen,
And said,
and I said to my wife, who sent this food? Did a fan send all this food to us?
in my defense,
Guess what my wife said?
you ordered it, you drunk.
She said, Gino, before you passed out, you ordered all this pizza.
Hold on.
It was so embarrassing.
I'm going to call Cecil right now and apologize to him for that, by the way. See if he even answers. I was supposed to do Cecil's show last night, but I was so fucking, so drunk. And I'm going to tell you, I know what I did. Like, anyone on Grubhub knows this. It literally has Grubhub, Seamless, whatever it is. It's like I probably revisited an order drunk just to get to, I'll say it, La Nostra Pizza. Best pizza in the neighborhood. I love it. And I said, who wants a pepperoni pizza? And I ordered it. It's like, you got it. We'll add it to your current order.
It was
the fried
2
cheese.
huge
Tell me
pizzas.
you ate the fried cheese.
I ate 1 mozzarella stick, and that
If
was
there's
it.
any left, I mean, let me see if Cecil answers. I'm going to call and explain and apologize. Because there was no way. Is that Ellis 202?
Hi, this is David. Please leave a message and I'll get right back to you. Thanks.
Can you not?
I'm just going to speech to text. Hang up.
What we were saying about April was.
Hold on one second, me.
Okay.
I'm on air, and I just wanted to apologize for getting so drunk during my tax day show with Rich Carucci that I couldn't do your show. I'd love to do it again soon, but I do apologize. Period. Go me. I'm sorry.
No, it's just me, Kiki. I don't know what we were saying, but we got sidetracked because of you, and it could have been Clipper Gold, but look what you did.
What?
Nothing. This was fun. We did it. You taking a break? This is what
I'm
we call
apologizing
Gino
to Rich
taking a
Carucci.
break.
All right. That's a 3-hour show.
Taking
Right.
Rich Carucci.
I was texting Cecil about,
Why'd you say Rich Carucci?
because I was writing the word Rich Carucci because I was telling Cecil, sorry, I got so drunk on tax day with Rich Carucci that I missed your show.
Got it.
I remember when Kiana did what she did on her birthday, I was like, that was brave as heck. What did you do on your birthday?
Talking about April. I wasn't talking about April. I was talking about fucking Ricada. It's very complicated. And anybody that wants to fucking shit on me, go ahead. That's fine.
I'm going to say this. Shots, anyone? Well, you talk mean to it. Me and my wife will do one. By the way, $99 away from me and Kiana doing another hour. By the way, so J-Ham wrote, that's not grifting. What's DSP? DSP is grifting.
DMX is, oh, make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. I'm gonna make me go all out. Isn't that DMX? Get out.
Yes. Shots, anyone? Well, you talk me into it. We'll do 99. That's what it was. Dark Side Phil. Whoa. Chin dog.
This is my area.
Kiss me. Mine. Oh, 16th, isn't that our anniversary day? I'm kidding. Kidding.
I always forget your birthday though for some reason, so we're even.
Please. It's a day before your parents' anniversary who aren't even married yet. So there you go.
Well, they're divorced.
Oh, By the way, J. M. Stoneface, DSP is Dark Side Phil, starts his streams with his goal. Oh, Jesus Christ, what did I do?
Push-ups. Thank you. The story about not having internet in that house was on her. Yes, exactly.
About not having internet in one house. I'm sorry.
Talking about, remember the birthday stream that I did that April was calling me. We were talking a lot at the time, but I was extremely fucking worried after that when with all of the like Whippet stuff, which led me to, I actually tried to call Ricada. I tried to call fucking Ricada. And then I called another friend of ours. And
you called Aaron.
No, well, I know I called.
Aaron gave you
no.
props for that.
Before that, I was worried sick. I was in South Carolina, and I said, "She's fucked up." Like
you were at our wedding, hon.
No, Gino, keep up.
What? I'm sorry.
I'm talking
what?
about when I was in South Carolina, and I got that very concerning call from her, and she told me like, "We're gonna go to the Keanu. I'm gonna come visit you. Hang on, I'm doing a hit of Tris, and then I'm gonna go. I'll come visit you, and we'll go to the P. Diddy trial." And I thought, listen, I've lost a friend before to drugs, and I was too worried about it. And I said, I'd rather fucking do something about this than not do anything and be fucking and regret it later. So Ricada's like, oh no, don't worry, I know what she's doing. Which, okay. And then because he was probably fucking high out of his mind too. You can refer back to their fucking insane.
By the
tweets.
way, is Ricada going to be allowed to cover this Carmelo Anthony trial? Like that's the thing.
Don't know, Gino.
Like it's amazing. He had it all, and it's amazing if you get stuff. I really have been doing the thumb pick a lot. Like it's Derek's fucking thing. Like that is going to be such a good trial to cover, and I think of it because the Carmelo Anthony thing reminds me of the fucking. I'm telling you, if fucking there isn't a race war after this, there never will be in this country. Thank God.
It's funny. What I was saying not interesting to you?
It was interesting to me, but here's where you lose me and a lot of people and give them in when you're like, when you stop saying words and saying things. Because why don't you tell that story again without losing me? Because
I won't.
I'm going to say this, and I mean it. And I think a lot of people like this. The second you don't want to give specifics, it's like I'm out. No one's like I'm going to tell you. This is our show, but it's in hot water where we never hedge. We're on Rumble for a reason. There's a reason we say fuck, murder, kill, rape, sexual assault, cunt. The word nigger. We do because words matter.
I don't say that.
And you need to be a good person. And as they say in the 4 agreements, use your words impeccably. And when you start saying, well, because of a thing with a guy at a time, you lose a lot of people. That's all. And I think it takes from you because you're not a liar, but you're talking like these fucking cryptic fucking fags in the Dabbleverse. Is that fair?
I just don't want to. Yeah. Okay.
Is that fair?
Sure.
Okay, but and again, like you know the facts. You're a really good person. You're one of my favorite people ever, and you don't lie. But I feel like you put yourself on a level of these liars when you talk like them. Thank you, and I get it. You're being nice. You think you're being polite. You're protecting April, who's a cunt. You're protecting fucking Kayla. Who's
Thank you, push-ups.
Yeah, you can interrupt me all you want. You're protecting Kayla, who's a disingenuous woman.
I'm not protecting her. I don't care about her.
Okay, and we're certainly not protecting Nick, who I think
fuck that guy.
I think this doesn't come through. And Keanu said it. I'm like, and you're right. He's the biggest piece of shit of all of them. If anyone thinks I think April or Kayla is worse than Nick, then I apologize for not making myself clear.
They're fucking victims in the wake of his bullshit.
Yep.
They are victims in the wake of his bullshit. She wanted nothing to do even with the revenge porn thing.
Who didn't?
Kayla.
You're right.
Did not.
You're
They
right,
called
but
her-
she
They got
let
to
it-
talk to her one fucking time because he made her. We have to get back at Aaron. We have to go through with this.
Well, let me ask you this.
And then Ricada called the courthouse over and over and over. Guess how many times they actually talked to Kayla? One time. But she begrudgingly did it to keep her marriage together.
This is where we agree. It doesn't exist. Oh, by the way, all those guys during the Holocaust were they begrudgingly killed Jews. They're pieces of shit. The one time she did it made her a piece of shit. Because all she had to say was what a real mother would say. I don't want my 5 children fucking looking back saying, looking at this case. But you know what's more important than my 5 kids? My money, my meal ticket.
Actually, let me correct you. Nick did that because she did it to fucking appease him, and then he perpetuated it and perpetuated it and perpetuated it. No one, and we've said this the whole time, we all fucking agree. What Aaron did, gross, douchey, awful.
Even
He agrees. He got cucked out of his life, and he was just trying to be like, look, buddy, like, see, I didn't do too bad. She walked into his studio. We saw the photo. Everybody seemed to think like, well, maybe she didn't even know it was being taken. She walked into his studio, nude, took a photo, posed for a photo, and then it was just like something like I guess because they were a couple would do. And then after all the shit went down, Aaron, because he lost his wife, he lost his girlfriend, then sends it to his buddy, which is disgusting. It's an awful thing to do, and he knows that. But is that a fucking felony? I guess technically it is, but people plead down things. It was not shared worldwide or whatever. Yeah, but
because
I'm saying
God forbid you blame women for anything, Keanu. God forbid.
Well,
do you think? And you just said it. Do you think when the one time that Kayla begrudgingly talked to the cops to sell out her soul, it sticks to your soul? Do you think she said, and I quote, and we were all involved in a foursome, swapping wives, and I posed willingly for it? Do you think she said that? I'll answer for you. But no.
You mean the one time that she talked to
Keanu,
them?
stop saying the one time. The one time is what fucked us over and dragged us into this shit. The one time is what betrayed the people that were good to them.
And then who called the courthouse every single day?
Nick did. But can he call the courthouse if Kayla doesn't fucking begrudgingly, knowing it's the wrong thing to do it? It's literally, if I light a fuse and 80 people don't blow it out, you're like, well, it's not Gino's fault. 80 people didn't blow it out. I lit the fuse.
Who texted us to ask us about the picture? Who? Nick and April. No word from Kayla. Nick and April.
Keanu, that's what I'm saying. April was the one that said, oh, we all feel so bad, which was a lie. Kayla even said it. You even said it about Kayla. She begrudgingly said it.
Right. So I'm not saying there's no blame on. Well, Aaron is the reason that he was in this whole mess. Let's just make that honest.
Thank you, my lost interest. It's more douchey than disgusting. Back to you, baby.
It is douchey and disgusting. We all agree, but I place most blame on all 4 of them. Glad April's out of the whole situation, but I was fucking worried about my friend, which is why I've said the things I said, called Aaron, which opened up a conversation, because
that
Nick,
was great.
of course,
he gave you mad props for that too. It's like that's what a huge reason that we're hanging out with him again, so to speak. I mean, it's like I really appreciated that despite what I'd said about her and vice versa, she reached out. She was that worried about someone, right?
I was that fucking worried about
Yeah, I
it.
agree. That was
Also,
classy, baby.
Who would be the kind of person that you could manipulate about domestic abuse? Me.
I know.
Right? And also,
And April knew that, by the way.
Right. And also, who then calling me crying about the fucking horrific psychological, and she didn't even realize it was psychological fucking warfare because it was like what she was going through with Nick, right? But I said, April, you have to get out of there. You need to get out of there. The shit that she told me that he was putting her through fucking disturbed me fucking greatly.
Yeah.
Also admitted, rolled back on allegations on about Aaron. Also rolled back and said she never wrote these texts to me, and I could tell it from when I fucking read them, which is why, Nick Ricada, I fucking told you. And if you want to go ahead and send my text about that I sent to you about Aaron, where I called him a douchey abuser or whatever, when I was being manipulated by you both, go ahead. I'll send all the texts that April admitted that you fucking wrote for her, you dipshit. So,
But agreed, baby. And isn't it great that fucking like I pray that what Aaron broke the news today to the fat chick that likes him. I forget her name, but they throw golf balls at her. Like that's better than anything. Me and Keanu, and I'm sorry, I don't know that anyone else was because I was involved. But when he's tooling down the road in his fucking Mustang,
What a fucking piece of shit.
like there's. I'll say it again, and it's common sense. And I guarantee my lost interest, if he's still in here, he'll agree. Oh, by the way, Judy, hello.
Someone's here from Guatemala.
Yeah, put that up while I'm yammering. Thank you, baby. Hey, hello, Judy. But we said it. It's like this is a guy that fucking was trust fund money, and then God bless him, earned every penny he made, becoming a huge super chatter, like following legal cases and stuff. And then he's like, well, now I'm married with 5 kids, and I don't want the kids. And they took his kids, and he was enjoying. Am I wrong, baby? Every fucking second of it.
You're right. And what is he doing now? Not paying attention to his kids like his wife probably is, who doesn't want anything to do with this. What he's doing is calling into this little piggy, allegedly sending all of Aaron's Google history out. That guy can suck my dick and the dick of everyone else.
Shout out to push-ups. And by the way, justice for push-ups. I didn't want to outright say that, but that's the other thing Keanu did. After all the bad blood, she still called Aaron, because, again, my wife's amazing, to help someone out of a bad situation. Hero.
I've lost a friend. I've buried a friend, a very good friend, to drugs, okay? And the phone call that I got from her was just as fucking kooky as it was for my friend.
With the fucking language. I'm kidding.
Okay, really?
Yeah, really.
Kooky, bizarre.
No, hey, calm down and make him fun. It's silly, kooky. What the fuck? I'm being
Schultz.
I don't know why we're doing the Schultz thing. Karma. Yeah.
Just as fucking disturbing. And I talked to my parents. I was at home at the time, and I said, I have to do something. I would rather
because you were raised right by great people.
I would rather do something than do nothing and see that happen again. Because when my buddy Gaston called me acting all kooky like that, saying weird shit,
drink
he
every
was
time.
dead
Hold on, drink every time. Put it on me. Put it on me. Kooky. I'm gonna keep interrupting because it's a good back and forth, but I'm not breaking your train. You're great. Hold on, kooky.
Kooky. My buddy who called me, it sounded the exact same way. I just whatever. Then saying kooky, insane shit. He was dead less than a year later. So I thought, what do I do? Let me try and reach out to Nick. Nothing. Reached out to a friend, a mutual friend. And then that friend reaches Nick.
Right.
And he immediately calls April and is like, shut up. Why did you tell Keanu you were doing that, or we were doing that, or whatever? Like, tell her that she misheard you.
You know what you should do?
What an asshole.
You know
what a fucking asshole. So I stand by everything I fucking did. And as long as she's fucking safe and at home, good. Good.
Are you a member of MLC Podcast?
On what?
On your thing, because he's members only, and you should text him to send us a link right now.
Oh, boy.
That would be fun.
Or I could just text him.
But I'm saying, if you go in the chat, people
Hang
get
on.
behind it,
My mom.
and fucking you could have Stevie Lou talk to him. Tell him, dude, baby, am I wrong and you don't need my help? You're great at this?
Can I call you back?
What are you doing? Oh, that's you.
You were
Baby,
just calling to say hi.
who was it?
Oh, okay, I'll call you back. I love you.
Keanu, I'm telling you, if you put in the chat.
It's my mom.
Oh, I wouldn't interrupt you. Please, my mother-in-law thinks I'm great. I've got her snowed. She thinks I'm nuts about her daughter or something.
Want me to call Brendan?
Oh, baby, yeah. But if you put in the chat something like, send Gino and Keanu the link Stevie Lou wants it. Oh, Melton or Stevie Lou want to talk. I bet it gets traction. Wouldn't that be great? People that are still here. And by the way, shout out to people, even with Kevin Brennan on, because you still understand good entertainment. I'll say it again. Like, me doing anything with the Dabbleverse is me just recollecting stories of my friends. And I even said it yesterday. One of the last things I remember was me saying, I really like Stevie Lou was really good to me when my jaw was broken. I wasn't crying. He didn't hold ice on my face, but I was like, I want to get out of here. And Stevie Lou was like, watch. He's like, you should go get that looked at. And I'm like, no. And he's like, dude, Stevie Lou is a really good guy, and the Dabbleverse is breaking him. You know what I mean? He really is.
I'm not a member on Kevin Brennan's thing, but I can call him. I have his Patreon. How much am I supposed to give to the man?
Somebody who's a member of Kevin Brennan, say Gino and Kiki want in. They have Patrick Mountain, whatever. No, do not join.
I'll call him.
Call him. I forgot. Look, Kiki loves you. And tell him you'll do it as a freebie this time. And by the way, you can say all you want. Like I read the X and they're like, oh, Gino's desperate. I'm like, no, Keanu deserved that money because one, Kevin fucking loves having her on. I don't care what anyone says. I love her. Did you put that up? I love it. The real JJ. Hold on. I'm pouring shots for me and Keanu.
I still have half of one here.
Well, you'll do that one. Goals.
Oh my God. This is not right. Get out. Get out of my booth.
Read JJ. Oh, that one's mine.
The real JX2. Time for a double shot.
Thank you, JJ. There you go. And by the way, thank you, JJ, and the push-ups. Fucking, I love that kid. Most little guy.
I'm watching that movie tonight.
Push-ups.
Push-ups. What did you think of Notes on a Scandal? And I'm not
That's an
talking
old
about
movie.
the.
Let me say, there are certain people.
Molecules.
There are certain people that have done things for me, and they're ride or die. And push-ups is one of them.
I love push-ups.
Look, I'm gonna grab it right now. Keep it on me. Push-ups. Fucking brought me this book, The Prophet, because I said I can't buy my Prophet because whenever I had one, I'd give it away, and he fucking signed it. May I? Let your soul exalt your, because this is me, and this kid gets me. Okay, because and speak to us of reason and passion. Let your soul exalt your reason to the height of passion, that it may sing, and let it direct your passion with reason, that your passion may live through its own daily resurrection, and like the phoenix rise above its own ashes. It's incredible. I'm going to read it again. It's simply the best book ever written, and Push-Ups gave me this one, and that will kill for that man. He's ride or die. What were you saying, baby?
Oh,
Thank
boy.
you, Push-Ups.
Oh boy, I lost my mouth.
I'd love some whiskey. Oh, I had some. What? Oh, wait. So that said, so yeah, again, but this is I'm saying, I'll say it again. I'm really enjoying this now. I'm enjoying the apartment. I'm enjoying the studio.
Why don't I read it?
Did you fix your face? What'd you say, me?
I had to move my mouth all around.
Have a little coffee. It'll sober you up.
Boy, oh boy, was that boring when I was reading to them.
I love how much Lauren got. She's like, oh, I get it now. You guys are idiots. I get it now. It is.
I should read another book to people.
Oh,
I don't want people to watch.
You're stupid. Oh.
I'm like, Mr. Rogers.
If you haven't read The Prophet, look, guarantee I can't read a page and a half without crying. Then the woman said to us, this is so good. Speak to us of joy and sorrow. And he answered, your joy is your sorrow unmasked. And with the self-same well, this is so good. This is for comedians. Thank you. And from the self-same well from which your laughter rises was oftentimes, I love that word, was oftentimes filled with tears. And how else can it be? Do you want to hear one of the greatest lines ever spoken? Are you okay?
I have sleep apnea.
The deeper that sorrow carves into your being, the more joy you can contain.
What happened? I put myself to sleep.
Okay, first of all, let me tell you something, J2. Go fuck yourself. Gina's wife is so funny.
I still reading?
Jay Ham, you ready for this? Favorite author. If you were to ask me after Camus, favorite author, tie between Dostoevsky. By the way, want to see a book I read twice?
Oh my God.
I'm throwing this across the fucking house. Want to see a book I read? And now it unmuted.
Taped up. Adams Bush, middle name is Don't Like Skull. Get it? Adam Don't Like Bush. He hasn't worked in 20 years. I'm not even kidding. I shit you not.
God damn it.
I looked up his thing.
Let's
go.
Yeah.
I don't know why this always fucking falls. It annoys the fuck out of me.
Yeah, because you throw it around.
Yeah, but
I'm only looking because I'm at
I'm gonna call him.
He's 46, born on July 6th.
All right.
As an American actor.
By the way, am I on? Look at this. Red Brothers Karamazov.
What did he
Red
block
fucking
me?
Crime and Punishment and Red fucking Demons. Have you ever read Demons by Dostoevsky? It's so good.
I swear, if it think he blocked me again. How could he?
He might have.
He could have.
By the way, shout out to My Lost Interest. He said it. By the way,
Oh, maybe it's just dead.
is it? Did I fuck it up?
No.
My Lost Interest says, I need a new book to read and was going to ask Gino for recommendations.
Oh, it's ringing. Hang
Oh,
on.
let me tell you.
Hang on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll give you those in a second, my man.
He's freaking blocked me again.
People, go in the chat and tell Kevin. Tell Kevin to.
Oh, wait. Actually, maybe I was always blocked.
Okay. By the way, My Lost Interest. I used to read books, and I'll tell you my two favorite books to read. I've said it: The Plague by Camus. It just reminds you how lucky we are to be. Like he says it. The only thing, if you're depressed, read The Plague by Camus. There's a line in it that says the only thing worse than despair is the habit of despair. And I'll tie it into fucking Tennyson's Psalm of Life. Let us be then up and doing with a heart for any fate. Okay? Getting back to that statement. It's okay to be depressed. But when you wake up every day expecting to be depressed, that's terrifying. Because you have the power to get out of it at any moment. Another book that I would recommend, it's an epic poem. It's The Building Blocks of Life. It's such a great book. And Siddhartha by Herman Hesse is such a good fucking book. I guarantee if I look hard enough, it'll pop out. No, that's not it. No. And Spare Me by Anthony Cumia. I don't know where Hesse is. But if you can, read Siddhartha by Herman Hesse. It's so fucking good. And if you're into self-help shit, read E Squared. Six is Waking Up. There you go. I just found it. I knew I didn't lose it. Boom. Hold on while you're doing that. Look, I'll read you a passage from Siddhartha. Fantastic. Oh, and also read, God, I love fucking Laney. This was on top of Siddhartha. Ready? Granny Panties, How I Made a Fortune Selling Worn Undies by fucking Ruby Lind. Did you ever have her on your show? She did in Hot Water Toys.
No.
She was great.
I remember her, though.
Siddhartha by Herman Hesse. Oh my God. I guarantee I have the page saved somewhere. It'll come right up. Boom, boom. Vasudeva's the Riverman. Siddhartha spoke with rapture. The revelation had brought him profound happiness. Was not all suffering time was not all suffering time. Was not all self-torment and fearfulness time. Was not all that was heavy and hostile in the world overcome and over with once one had overcome time, had been able to rid oneself of the notion of time. He had spoken with rapture, but Vasudeva, the boatman, only smiled at him radiantly and nodded confirmation. Silently he nodded, stroked Siddhartha's shoulder with his hand, and returned to his work. Look, I wrote, wow. I'm telling you know what? If I could pick one, My Lost Interest, Siddhartha. Although the prophet's great. And by the way, for those of you who asked, here she is.
Ow!
My cat. Yeah, you love Siddhartha, don't you?
Boy, oh boy, does that cat hate my wife.
She doesn't.
Boy, do I feel bad when she bites at her and scratches her. But I don't really.
True. Not true.
I love that cat more than I love my wife. I'm not even going to deny it publicly.
Look at her.
Ah.
Let me explain something about this cat. She's like me and my wife. She's stupid loyal. Like, you really do draw on what you need. Like, I'm sorry that my cat is the most loyal thing in the world. She can't help it.
Ooh. God, if we had a microwave.
What happened?
Does he fit in the microwave?
It's a she, and we got rid of the mic. By the way, how good was that microwave joke? I love I did so many dark jokes, and Lauren's like, oh yeah, this is why I love these two idiots. They do stupid jokes and laugh at each other.
Well.
All right.
been a long show.
It really has. Oh my God, 3.5 hours. We're literally, I'm telling you, after Lauren leaves, the second half is going up for the $10 members only. Because it's Dabbleverse shit. Make the people pay for it. Although, of course, My Lost Interest, who's a member, can clip it all he wants. My Lost Interest, I will gladly DM it to you. But again, Siddhartha by Herman Hesse. I will DM it to you, but there you go. Trust me, you won't forget this, but I will gladly. Why is it not focused?
I'll forget it.
Siddhartha by Herman Hesse. Such a good book. Such a good book. I bet I highlighted other stuff, but it's so good. Wait, here's another underlined thing. Time is not real, Govinda. I've experienced this many, many times. And if time is not real, then the gap that seems to exist between the world and eternity, between suffering and bliss, between good and evil, is also an illusion. Then it goes on. The world, my friend Govinda, is not imperfect or confined at a point somewhere along a gradual path toward perfection. No, it is perfect at every moment. Every sin already contains grace within it. Ask the old tale. All little children already have an old person in them. Every infant has death within it, and all dying people have within them eternal life. The book is Siddhartha, Herman Hesse. I'll gladly DM you that, but trust me, it is such a good fucking book. All right, there you go. Written during opium dreams. Is that true, Siddhartha? Written during opium dreams? Hey, Alexa, did Herman Hesse write Siddhartha while on opium?
I will push-ups.
Yeah. So that's a yes. By the way, look at this. Aww. Speaking of six, by the way, speaking of six, here's a picture that my friend Carolyn made of six. Speaking of six, here she is killing fucking. Speaking of six, here she is killing, shooting Abraham Lincoln.
I love show and tell.
And this is where I believe I yelled six
Semper Tyrannis. Oh, the good old times.
All right, look, we gotta go. We'll keep this set up in case Kevin does get the message. We'd love to fuck with him, but here's what we're gonna do. The Lauren Sivan episode will be up on Rumble. It will be up on the $5 tier for the fans, and the $10 bonus for the good guys, like my boy Lost Interest, who got it. Boom, you're gonna love it. And let me know. And I could tell my Lost Interest is the kind of book you will tear fucking through. It's such a good book, and the and I will rain down in grave vengeance. That is the birth name of the Buddha. Yeah. Oh my God. Please. It is indeed the birth name of the Buddha, like when he did the book. I threw it over there. That's Govinda is the birth name of the Buddha. It's based on that. Gino got the cane nose going. No, I don't, J.M., but thank you. All right. Let's wrap it up, baby. That has been fucking 3.5 hours. Again. First 90 minutes goes on fucking the regular page. The fucking last fucking, what is it, 2 hours? We did it again. Last 2 hours goes to the $10 people. You've earned it.
We were just having too much fun.
There you go.
Schultz.
I don't know what book you recommended, but there you go. Schultz. I saw a piece of the Buddha's bone at a temple when we lived in Hong Kong. Jesus Christ. This guy doesn't fuck around.
You should order 2 more pizzas and don't remember it.
Look, I can't wait to eat that.
I love you.
Dance me off, or I love you, baby.
Schultz.